That's probably the way to do it. We're cutting in right now. Pow! Chop, pow, 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 pow.
So what did it have?
Tell me about the tour bus.
This tour,
Are you the tour bus champ?
No, he's not.
let's hold up on labels till we hear the story.
I've only won one victory in this whole thing.
Who's the tour bus champ? You came so close to the weight loss.
You did come close.
And then we had one year where it was like socialist. It was like Marxist. No one could lose.
Yeah.
Even if you lost, it didn't matter.
Oh, I like that. That was camaraderie.
Yeah, that was a good year.
This year's got to be a good one.
Listen, last year I almost killed myself.
Yeah, we got to do it differently than that.
You were peeing fucking purple.
Wasn't purple, but it wasn't the right color.
What color was it?
I was worried I had
brown.
rhabdo. I was worried, but it wasn't. It was just dehydration, severe dehydration. There was days where I would drink literally like fucking gallons of water.
Yeah.
You don't want ice?
Well, I try it without first.
Oh, you're crazy. I was drinking so much. I was drinking water and I was adding salt to it. I was adding Himalayan salt to the water.
Wow.
Just because I know I was dehydrating myself so much. I would have puddles on the ground.
And that still wasn't sufficient. Like that.
Dude, I set off an alarm.
I remember that.
I set off a fire alarm in the gym from my sweat. How crazy that is?
I've never heard of that. Of course,
I still have PTSD from last year's Sober October.
Dude,
like I get texts from you guys and panic sits in my heart, and I go, "Wait, what does it say?"
My wife gets it. She thinks I'm crazy.
For sure.
I moved and
it upsets wives. You're the only one who hadn't ruined the home life.
Yeah. If I had come to New York, it would have been. I mean, LA, it would have been terrible to be here for an extra month. But like, I saw that fucking stupid device when I was moving. I opened up a drawer and I was like, and I didn't even want. I was like, get it out, get it out of here. I don't want to touch
Chucky. It's like Chucky, the little doll.
Yeah. I'm coming for you. Look out.
Yeah, man.
I think Leanne and Push are going to podcast this entire Sober October.
Yeah.
Don't
just
let
how much
her.
they
After
hate
she
us.
threw you under the bus in the fucking radio station. Tell that story. The audience didn't hear that story. Tell that story.
You guys should do wife swaps.
Tell that story.
They were asking about drugs and how hard I party, and I was just talking shit, and I was like, I smoke a little bit of weed. Every now and then, if cocaine's on a switchblade, I'll hit it. But for the most part, I only do mushrooms once a year. And Leanne just heard me, and she's making breakfast for the girls. She goes, "He doesn't do mushrooms and he doesn't do cocaine. He's got high blood pressure." I'm like, "Bitch, I'm trying to move tickets in Dayton."
Wow, she threw you under the bus.
Body Shots World Tour fall dates available now.
Is it available right now,
dude? Yeah,
right now.
BurtBurt.com.
It's weird.
You sound like you're coming off a coke bender.
We're all touring hard,
dude.
But think about it, Tom. Like when you first started going on the road with me, you're way further ahead now than I was back then.
Oh, right.
When he was opening for me, we were doing clubs.
Theaters.
Yeah, we were doing clubs.
We were doing all clubs. We started to do theaters when you started to headline your own places.
That's true. Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Dude, it was quick.
I was thinking about it, about that level you were at that we all thought was like, damn.
Well, yeah. I mean,
And
you know why?
it's-
It's because like you know someone. You're like, it's accessible.
Yeah.
Right. So
right. It seems normal.
Right.
Like it makes sense. Like, oh, I could sell out this whole weekend too.
Yeah.
And then when you do, you're like, oh shit.
Like what?
I'm a fucking comedian. I'm a real comedian. I sold out a club.
And it's just because we got in shape.
I didn't even think about it.
It's just because of Sober October.
It's just because of Sober October. I didn't think about theaters back then. Like when we were all in the club. I never thought of
we
that.
were just doing clubs.
Yeah.
Like I had done a couple of theaters here and there, but for the most part, it was just about just working.
Yeah.
That's what Dice said. He was like, what do you want to do with the career? I was like, I'd like to have clubs. He goes, why not theater? I was like, I couldn't do theaters. He goes, why? Because you said you can do whatever you want. And I was like, all right.
Dice got me to go on the road. He really planted a fucking seed in my head one day in the back parking lot of the Comedy Store. I said, why don't you do the road? I said, I don't know. He goes, hey, don't fucking just hang around here. And he's like, you can make a good living. He goes, you don't need these fucking TV guys. And I was like, wow, he's right.
Oh.
I was thinking about it. I was like, he's right.
Dude, that's changed my life. I've said this a million times, but you and Bill Burr in the back of the store telling me, your show's not that good. You should just stick with stand-up.
Bert the
Well,
Conqueror.
I just knew that you were way better than that. I'm like, you're not even doing your stand-up justice.
Yeah.
Like, I'd see you do stand-up, but it's like you hadn't done it in 5 months. You'd been in fucking Thailand or some shit, swinging off of a tree by your dick.
On a roller coaster with some special
You were
people.
just, also, I was worried you were going to get killed. Like, you were doing so many different things in so many different places. I called him up once. He was drunk on a motorcycle in Vietnam. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm in Vietnam. I'm drunk.
He also learned all these. He learned these completely unnecessary life skills.
Yeah, that you can't apply to anything.
Yeah,
in your
he's
life.
like, do you know how to ride a unicycle? I'm like, what? He's like, I learned in Rome.
I could do whatever I want to know.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
Is that harder than when them hoverboards? What's harder?
Oh, dude, those hoverboards for in the ocean.
On the what?
No, I don't mean that. I mean the things that the kids roll around on.
Just a wheel in the middle.
The two wheels. No, the
are-
wheel in the middle. Rich Rebuilds. You know that YouTube channel. Do you know who he is? Rich Benoit. He's a YouTube host, and he fixed his. He's like the first guy to ever build a Tesla. He bought a junked Tesla that somebody had let get flooded with water, and he's just a really smart guy, and he's a tech guy, so he's like, okay, what the fuck is in that thing? Like, how do I fix this? Like, so all the wires were fucked up, the battery was toast. So he bought a crashed one, and he took the battery and the engine out of the crashed one and put it in the one that he owned, and then rewired and went through this crazy process to get a Tesla to work that he eventually did. And now he has his own garage. It's what's called the Electric Garage in Massachusetts, where he rebuilds these Teslas. But what was my point? Oh, he had one of those with a big ass fat tire where you're riding on it like a skateboard. That's hard.
That looks hard.
That's hard to do.
I almost killed someone on a Segway one time. I was in Rome and we were on Segways, and I was just screwing around, and then I just hopped off, and I didn't realize that when you hop off, if you're leaning forward, it keeps going. And this thing started whipping around me, just and we're in like a big piazza, and I let go of it. Didn't hit anyone, but everyone around us was standing dead still, like, oh my God, I would have been bodied right there.
You're supposed to dive on it like a good hero.
Yeah.
Do you know what
Like
are
it's a
fun those?
grenade.
There's no way you're doing that.
You wouldn't dive on it?
No way.
You'd have to take it for the team.
You'd let 15 people die.
Just walk out casually.
So I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened.
Those hoverboards that are attached to jet skis, where you go like 40 feet up in the air.
Oh, those are crazy.
Those are fun as fuck.
That
I
looks
want to see
fucking
those.
cool.
Those do look cool. I like the guys who like get it turned over and like no big deal, and then it starts to go down, and they just with extra speed just shoot
What
into
are
the
those
fucking
called?
water.
What are they?
The Widowmaker.
Dude, those things are fun as fuck.
Yeah.
Legit, yeah. I could do a backflip
everything.
on one. All you got to do is like fall backwards and then kick your feet around. I picked up on that one quick. Yeah, there's a lot of useless skills I have from Travel Channel.
Dude, you traveled so much.
Oh my God.
Think of all
It
this-
always bothered me. You know why it bothered me? Because I would have probably done it too if I was you. And I was like, God damn it, how do you get out of that? Because I know that feeling. Like, you have the best job ever. You're on a TV show. You're like, oh my God, I have the best job ever. I'm on a fucking TV show. But yet you're still like, fuck, I got to get out of this.
Yeah.
It's weird because you do get to go to really cool places and get paid for it.
Yeah, that was cool. But you also, I mean, you weren't
Good
thrilled
starter,
because
Joe.
you missed stand-up more.
I missed stand up. Well, what was
It's the most
happening is
fun.
Tom's career was exploding at the time. The day I fell off a waterfall. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I was in Aspen and Push called me. She's like, I'm talking to Tom and he's talking about these one-nighters, but I want to do the funny bones. I was so far removed from stand-up. I didn't even know you could do one-nighters. I didn't know that theaters were an option. And I think I was at a store a week later and you were like, Tom's doing like legit theaters. And I remember just going, what if I just missed it entirely?
You could have, and some people do. We
Yeah,
all
some
know
people
guys
do.
that were really funny back in the day, and then they somehow or another quit.
Yeah.
It fell apart.
Dude, what if you had been like, I'm going to lean into Travel Channel?
Dude, I was. I was.
What if you became a Christian, like super Christian, got a cross tattoo on your arm just to let them know you're really down with them?
I'm sure your reps told you all those things.
Yeah, you had to go to church with a fucking golf shirt on.
Oh, man.
Dude, when I got fired from Travel Channel, my world melted down. That was right when we were getting fat shamed. I was getting fat shamed. Leanne scheduled
I like how you say we were getting fat shamed as if you guys weren't in on the fat shaming.
But hold on a second.
Didn't happen to you.
You're saying you were getting fat shamed, but you got to let people know, like, you don't really believe in fat shaming. You weren't really getting fat shamed.
Hold on.
He
No.
felt it.
At the time, it
Do
was
you
very
really think that's a
one-sided.
real thing?
At the time I got fired from Travel Channel, I definitely was one-sided, and I
Right.
felt it hard as fuck.
Your friend was fucking with you because he was worried you were going to die.
He went
That's
on
what it
Conan to
was.
do it, though.
Yes.
He did it on a major platform.
Yep.
It wasn't like morning radio. He was on another level.
He
like,
put it on his fucking special on Netflix.
Dude, imagine taking a Conan appearance, which was massive at the time, and you go, nah, I'm going to use this for fun. I'm not going to try to promote myself.
DJ Dadmouth is my favorite character that anybody's ever brought to a morning TV show.
That was
when you used to do that.
That was so fun.
I loved that you were doing that because I hated those shows. I was like, why would he do those shows?
Morning TV is terrible.
But then when you do morning TV dressed up like a fake rapper,
she did. This
for people who don't know, Segura created a character called DJ Dadmouth, and he would just show up places, and the people did not know what the fuck to do with him because the lowest rung in all of show business is morning television
local
host.
Morning television.
I'm so sorry if you're listening to this and you're a local morning television host. Look, I used to deliver newspapers. Okay,
yeah,
we all have
way
bad
better
jobs.
than morning host.
It's one of the lowest rungs in all of show business. It's a weird rung where you're trapped. It's like you're broadcasting out of like a Christian convenience store or something. It's very strange.
The worst part too is that the four of us plus like 90% of the acts working those clubs do not have a fan base watching that show.
No
you know
way.
What I mean?
No
so
way.
you put it together. You're like, this is definitely a waste of time. Like we're wasting our time right now.
Yeah.
And then if that's the only one that morning,
Yeah,
where
you're
like, you woke me up at fucking 6 to do this.
To do Good Morning
5
Hartford.
Angry.
It only works when you get in trouble.
Yeah.
Where did you get?
Like I remember one time I got shirtless and went up in the weather and started saying there's thunderstorms. Tom did DJ. Have you ever seen Mark Norman's?
Mark Norman's is great.
When he just goes up and she goes, "How you doing?" He goes, "Kind of gay. Let's get this started. Hungover, horny. Look at you." I mean, he just destroys, but totally ruined the relationship for the club.
Oh,
Really?
Did he really?
100%.
No, I went in there
How about
afterwards.
Tracy Morgan?
Tracy Morgan's was my first one.
Yeah,
was
that's the fucking
best.
legendary one.
up a hill.
That's the one where he
it's
talks.
like, someone gonna get pregnant.
Horace
Hear
Grant,
that?
holla.
Yeah. He starts slapping. That's my mating call.
yeah,
But
that
they're
was
dying. They are dying. When he does that big one in Chicago, he was in Chicago for sure because I know he kept hollering at bulls to give him like in the middle of it. And yeah,
Squirt, come up.
He just crashed.
Yeah.
He just crashed his $2 million Bugatti today.
today.
Yep. A Honda sideswiped him.
Whoa.
In Hell's Kitchen.
He got hit by a
Honda
Walmart truck.
driving savage ran into a $2 million Italian sports car.
Damn.
I did a show with him like a year and a half ago, one of the oddball shows, and he came in a all white Rolls Royce with a professional, like with a driver, like a chauffeur, and he came in all white and had like a fucking enormous gold chain with a medallion TM, and I was like, that chain looks crazy. He's like 600,000, some crazy shit. Dude, this is today.
Yep. Look at this. Look at this guy sideswiped Tracy Morgan's convertible $2 million Bugatti.
What?
He's letting people know.
Well,
what's he even
Honda's
wearing?
defense, the Honda's defense, it's a very low car. He has a high car. He probably looked over, saw nothing.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
Didn't know it was the car that was like 2 feet off the ground. It's such
Yeah.
a small car.
What do you
Those
think-
cars are so hard to see if you're right next to him.
What does that dude's insurance say when he calls?
You what?
Yeah. I don't know if we can cover this.
You
you're covering
dumb
it.
fuck! That'll probably be like the final straw.
Yeah.
They'll probably kick him off the contract.
Yeah, for sure.
Was
Yeah.
that Tracy Morgan interview? That was kind of had to be an inspiration doing the DJ Dadmouth, right? To me, that was the first one I remember. Like, whoa.
I guess. I
Right,
mean, like
someone could fuck with
you
them.
could fuck with them in that way. Yeah. I mean, it was funny because some people would be really into having fun with you, like the Tracy Morgan people, where they laugh and they have a good time, and then some people. Like I could see how a club relationship could be because we left one of the clubs when I told them I was coming out as non-binary, and the lady was like, "What? This is like on the air?" And I was like, "There's different genders," and she was like, "All right," and she just turned to the TV and she was like, "Ugh,"
She just wasn't.
and then
into
she
it.
called. We called the PR person that drove us to the club or to the venue.
Didn't realize she's in the car
Yeah,
with
she
you
goes,
still.
"What the fuck was that?" She was like, that guy's so weird. Don't bring stuff like that in here." I was like, that's the whole point. We don't want to come in here.
They think that what they're doing is serious. We're providing a wonderful morning show for downtown Pittsburgh.
You're showing them how to make fucking pastrami sandwiches.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so dumb.
What a great sandwich. Hey, thanks a lot.
We've got
Thanks
the
for coming
Christian
down
youth group's
here.
going to sing for us next.
I tried
Yeah.
shitting on the last time I went to Cleveland. It was the normal. That's why I know the relationship's still fine. But I was like, there was a doctor before me. I was like, why does he wear his fucking doctor outfit to do this? On the way out, he put a sweater on and left. Like, why can't that be him? And the guy's like, I don't know.
It feels like you're stepping into like Truman Show stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's so contrived. There's nothing real about
Especially
it.
when there's like a 22-year-old PA or associate producer. One time I went in and I said, yeah, I'm already drunk from doing radio. I go, just put the mic on my necklace. And she goes, why? I go, I'm going to take my shirt off. She goes, you will not be doing that. And I said, you don't tell me what to do. She was like, excuse me, I'll be right back. And then came back and she goes, what is in your cup? And I said, whiskey. And she was like, he's drinking.
She told on you?
Oh my God. And I was like, we should probably leave.
So you just left?
I just left. I was like, I don't want to get anyone fired.
She's telling you can't take your shirt off. It's
Or have a
hilarious.
drink.
Yeah.
Or have a drink.
I love how it's like she's telling you like she found something out. You're like, I was pouring it in front of everybody. Like, I just need I don't want to drink out of the bottle.
She thinks she's at an insurance company.
Yeah.
It's hilarious when people don't know what job they're in and try to take it more seriously.
If one of those morning shows fucked off like the way we're talking about, it'd be like the best morning show.
It'd be
It would
great.
be so much better than what
Tom
we're doing.
Green had a great one I'm remembering now. Back when he
He's
was like
got
public
it.
access.
Yeah.
And he's trying to promote his public access. That
Oh, yeah.
became the Tom Green show, and he just took over.
He did some crazy
Pies
shit,
in the
man.
face. Yeah,
You know
exactly.
what's amazing is like him and then that other dude, Jamie Kennedy. They did their best shit where they were like pranking people,
Jackass.
and then they just stopped.
Yeah. Man, but Tom's blew up so crazy, man.
So crazy.
When Tom
that-
Green was on, I couldn't. It was stuff I couldn't even believe.
Tom Green did Oprah.
Wow.
Oprah.
Did he really?
Yes. Oprah was like, we're gonna like this. It was such a phenomenon what was going on. The show was so big.
He milked a
that,
cow
like,
with his mouth.
Yeah. He put Slutmobile on his
Oh
dad's
my
the hood
God!
of
On his
car.
parents, and then hid in the bushes.
Yeah.
He didn't just like let me fuck with some random people. Like my mommy and daddy.
Did people forget? Did people forget Tom Green? What happened?
People forgot.
No,
he
but
got
he's-
ball cancer. Had to take a break. Came
Yeah.
back and tried to do like a more serious show with Humperdinck. What's this guy's name?
But what I'm
His
saying
helper?
is people forgot how big it used to be.
Oh,
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
may
people
have forgotten how
People
big
forgot.
that was.
Well,
yeah.
what he, in
Tom
all
Green
fairness,
was one of the man.
what
Giant.
he did was
Giant.
he did what we're all doing way before any of us, but it was when bandwidth was too expensive. He
Right.
He had his
Public
own
access.
podcast.
I did it.
You did?
I did it at his house. It was part of the inspiration for me doing one.
Yeah, and
I even
Oh,
talked
really?
to his yes. I even talked to his company. They were based in Denver. I was in Denver doing the Comedy Works, and I talked to the company that was doing it for him. And I was seriously considering doing something like that. But the problem was that it like the bandwidth was crazy expensive. He had cables running from the desk all the way through his living room into a server room. He had a server room
At his house.
and it was crazy. I go, how much money is involved in this? He's like, a fuckload of money.
Yeah.
And he goes like, I have to have all these people running it too. That was Tom Green's. That's
Oh,
me and
shit.
Tom Green. And what essentially it was he decided to try to do a talk show host.
I remember that Joe Rogan, the fucking long sleeve under the short sleeve.
That's my look, bro.
That Joe Rogan.
I had my look for a while.
With the torn jeans. You were like, I'm not coming to Hollywood.
I'm giving up. I
he
gave
had
up.
that was all based on one
That's crazy.
switch he had in his house.
I know.
He just
Yeah.
go on and flip a switch, and the show went on and went live.
So me and Red Band looked at it and we're like, well, how much is involved in this? Like, what would we have to do something like this? And then, eventually it just led to, but that and Cumia. Anthony Cumia was that was a
did his
big
own
one.
thing? Yeah.
He had that live from the compound in his basement. And then the way that Opie and Anthony ran their show was an inspiration too, because it was just a hangout, and it was my favorite show to listen to.
Yeah.
Because it was just a bunch of guys hanging out, talking. I was like, that's what I want to do.
4 hours of them eating oatmeal. I remember they just eat oatmeal, and then
Really?
you'd be like, "Oh yeah." I was a big fan back then.
On the show, they would eat oatmeal.
Oh, you tune in early
On
they'd be
O&A?
eating-
Smacking?
on O&A, and they'd just be eating breakfast
Oh,
and just go
God.
in. Jim would take a shit and be gone for 30 minutes because they didn't have any when they first
Fat
started.
Jim,
they
Fat
didn't
Jim
have
Norton.
Fat Jim
Back in the
Norton.
day. Back in the day.
Yeah.
They didn't have any advertisers, so they had to fill 4 hours of content. So they literally,
What?
everything went. Yeah, when they first started on SiriusXM, they had to fill 4 hours of content.
Oh, yeah. No commercials.
There's
back
no
then.
commercials. That was the pitch.
Isn't that crazy that Sirius said, "Hey, we don't have commercials."
You pay
and
for
then you pay for it,
Yeah,
and then they
and
just
that's
start
okay.
selling commercials. Like, wait a minute, aren't I fucking paying for this?
Yeah.
And you got commercials too?
Yeah.
That's because Howard got to get to a paper, kid.
It's weird when people at the helm have no
He
fucking
gets
integrity.
caked
What
up.
goes down?
He gets caked
Yeah.
up. He gets caked up still. No matter how. He's locked up in a contract for Liz Life, son.
Oh, I
I
thought he
thought
was
it was
retired.
about to come up.
Whatever. He wants more money.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
sure that's what
Yeah.
Howard would do. But he makes a ass load of money.
Yeah.
You know, and there's
Yeah.
no one even close. There's not even a second. No, second place is
He has
distant.
huge, like he's a huge shareholder.
Do you remember that lawsuit too? They're like, if we can get over, let's say the number was 100 million subscribers, I get this gigantic bonus. And then they bought
Serious.
Sirius, and they're like,
Yeah.
that took us from 60 plus another 40 is 100. So I get it. He goes,
Did-
like,
was
no,
he-
we acquired that. And
Yeah.
he goes, nah, pay me, motherfuckers.
Pay me, yeah.
And I don't know what happened with it, but
Well,
fucking
but
Jew
I
move
think
right there.
His move. I think his respect. You guys are done with your beef because of
I
that?
don't be with him. I just think he should retire. But anyway, the point is this.
dare
The point
you.
is he did a good
Respect.
thing for this.
But he basically what he was saying was that the only reason that deal took place at all was because he was it Sirius or XM? He was Sirius.
He was Sirius.
and
They were
bought
XM. Opie and
Right.
Anthony were XM.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So the only reason why Sirius was kicking ass at all was because of Howard fucking Stern. Period.
There
Everybody
was
knew
nothing
that.
on Sirius other
So,
than him.
Yeah, they
No, he
wouldn't have
started it.
acquired.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have acquired.
And
XM.
also the model was like so, suspect at the time. You're like, you're
No
going
one's
to
gonna
leave
pay for
terrestrial radio,
Right.
and go to a place where people have to pay for what they just turn on.
he deserves it. Here's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
No one else could have carried that
No way.
thing. No one else.
He was radio.
He
Yeah.
would, and especially at that time during that transition to satellite, no one else would have got people to commit to having a fucking satellite dish in your car. Remember, you had those stupid fucking antennas that you used to have
Yeah.
to put on your car to get Sirius.
The wire went all the way through your
Yeah,
car.
it was gross. This
Terrible.
fucking
Oh my
stupid
God.
thing that would stick up like a pigtail out of the roof of your car.
and
Do you
that
remember
shit,
those?
and how it would cut out for like
All the
every
time.
you turn any corner. you know?
Anytime there was a building in New
Dude,
York
any
City,
building,
anytime something
any fucking
blocked
tunnel,
it,
yeah.
any tunnel was dead.
The
And
city that
still-
existed in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever
They can't really
money
get it
that company makes, the only reason it's still in
'cause of
business
Howard
is because of
Stern.
Howard Stern.
For sure.
Only reason.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's
I
it.
agree. Yeah. I had XM, and it was until Bennington and Opie and Anthony showed up, it was painful. I would listen to Yacht Rock.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was cool, though. You're like 90s rock. 3 different channels of that.
100 different channels. It was
Awesome.
Yeah, it was worth $1
Bennington's
a
the
year.
best, dude.
Bennington's so
Bennington's
good.
great.
He's the
Core.
best.
Dude, he's been doing on stage lately. He did my storytelling show too recently. Did the same thing. Just talking about the good old days of fucking drug addiction in
Oh,
New
he
York.
used to get down, dude.
He describes the city that you're like, oh my God, I want to be there. He
Well, my-
used to get
would you-
down.
well, my
When did you
favorite-
go? What year?
What?
First time in the city.
I went there 6 years. Oh, first time I've ever been there?
Yeah.
Oh, like,
Did you see Times Square when it was Times Square?
yeah. But I was like, what's that woman wearing a bra? Just a bra. My mom was like,
crazy that-
whatever.
What they did at Times Square, they turned Times Square into like
gross now.
a Disney mall.
It
It's
is
disgusting.
It's New York's version of like
weird.
Disneyland. Yeah.
It's
weird.
disgusting.
Yeah, and it's,
it's-
a nightmare whenever you're visiting, and also, like when you're visiting, you're in a car. Hey, we need to go to this, and all of a sudden you look up, and you're like, "Are we in fucking Times Square?" Like you're just driving through it. I'm like,
Right.
"We gotta get out of here, man!"
Right.
Like the
weird.
chaos,
Yeah.
and it's just like it's too commercialized.
Yeah.
So
It's
commercial
just-
for no reason.
It's it feels like you're.
Yeah.
Everything that makes New York amazing is like gone. when
Gaffigan
you're in
used to do a
Times
funny
Square.
joke about
You know
it
what
that
it
you go for a meeting and then like you're walking and people are just looking up and he's like, why is that? I was like, oh fuck, I'm in Times Square.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Who says that?
Jim Gaffigan.
Oh,
That's
funny.
funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, it's like it's very Vegas-esque. It's like
Yeah.
walking down the strip
Yes, it is. It's like
with the lights and the.
it's all control. It's fake.
LEDs,
It's great.
Right,
yeah.
there's no M&M's. That's not where it was invented.
Yeah.
So
No.
why is it
Right.
a giant M&M store?
And when you used to know what it was like with like peep shows and XXX everywhere, and it was seedy and weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But everybody,
Dangerous.
Yeah, it was dangerous. Like legitimately dangerous.
I mean, the worst time, what, 70s, 80s, right? That was like the worst crime time. Late 70s into the mid to late 80s.
I was hanging out in New York in the 80s when that was my pool hustling days. And I was doing a lot of gigs. I guess it wasn't the 80s. It was the 90s, the early 90s. Because
90s.
by 91 was, I think, the first time I ever performed in New York. 91 or maybe 92.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Well, this is like you're just starting out, though, kind of.
Yes.
You go to Amsterdam Billiards then?
Yes.
Was it? What was
No,
the
it's Chelsea Billiards. Chelsea
Okay.
Billiards was where we would go to Amsterdam, but Amsterdam was on the west side back then. It was on Amsterdam.
moved.
That's why it was called Amsterdam
That
Billiards.
makes sense.
It was on the west side. It was an awesome place.
why I
That's
was
when I
in
became
Billiards.
friends with Dom Irrera. Played pool with him in '94 at Amsterdam Billiards. I didn't know he played. Like when I would meet a pool player, like a comic who actually plays,
Yeah.
like Dom could play.
He called me today. I can't wait. We're going to
I
podcast.
love that
So
guy.
excited.
I love him so much. But New York was a different place, man. I was around a lot of these like weirdo, homeless, grifter type characters. A lot of dudes would get arrested for doing 3-card money. Like the pool hall was like the best education of like street culture, like people who live on the street. I mean, people were basically homeless. Like sometimes they'll stay here or there. Like my friend Johnny was always like staying in people's. He stayed at my house for sometimes. He would stay in these weird little hostels and flop houses in New York and places that didn't have a roof. Like you have walls, but there would be like no roof, so like everybody could hear everybody.
I remember like as a kid in that era, the perception that you had of New York is like, this is nothing but crime.
Right.
Like they were just like, this is dangerous. You're not allowed to go.
Giuliani, he clamped down on all that shit.
I remember when I moved and I found a place and came back to get my stuff, and I told Neil Brennan, I was like, I don't think they have bars in my back window. Do I need that? He goes, oh, dude, read the crime stats. It's a different city now. It's just not that city anymore.
Yeah, I moved there in
it's the safest
'97, and it
big
was
city
nothing.
in the
It
world.
was already safe then.
'97. I mean, I don't remember any crime whatsoever. Although I did get taken in 3-card money a number of times.
But they didn't force you.
Anytime I saw 3-card money, my brain, I'm like, I fucking got this. Fucking put money down.
Hilarious,
dude. And they used to have this game where they had a nail and a piece of board, and you had a hammer, and you had 3 shots to get the nail in.
They have that in Thailand.
Dude, I do
all
that
over.
Every fucking time.
So hard.
There were so many hustlers.
Yeah.
There's so many hustlers, right? Back in those days in New York, so many people trying to get off some kind of scam.
Yeah, I've been scammed by a driver in New York.
How? What?
Like this was not even that long ago. I mean, it was probably like 7-8 years. Like you get in the cab and you're like, if you don't live there, but you kind of know like the layout, you're just like basically, I want to go up, 20 blocks this way, right? And the guy just goes across town and starts going up like the opposite highway, like from where we were. I'm like, what are we doing exactly?
There's already you could track yourself on your phone.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it like, what are we doing? And he's like, we're going up to I go, couldn't you have just gone up that avenue that we were on? And he was like, I don't know what's going on, man. And I'm like, I go, well, this is fucking outrageous. And then when we pull up, I see like the meter going. I'm like, this is crazy. That was supposed to be a 10-minute drive, and it's taken 40 minutes. He goes, just pay me whatever you want to pay me.
What?
Yeah, and I go,
That's because he didn't want to get caught.
yeah, and I
He
go,
knew you were gonna
okay.
say that.
So I go, like, the thing said like $68, and I was like, here's $20. He's like, that's it? I go, you said what you want to pay. That's what I want to pay. So
What?
I'll see you, man. Yeah, but it was he was totally
cool with it.
Yeah, because he
scamming
totally
you.
did
He
fuck
scammed
me.
you.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
scammed you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did that in Israel once in Jerusalem. When I got there, I was like, take me to Bnei Brak. And I didn't realize I was 3 blocks over. He just told me like, oh, it's right there, dude.
Of
But
course.
instead he took me around the city and then
Yeah.
let me off. And then when I wanted to go home afterwards, I was like, what? It's
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah, that's how you find out.
Yeah, that's how you find out.
I found out on my way on that cab ride because I started texting people at the next place. I was like, I was just leaving here and I'm going to see you. Should I be on the fucking highway?
Do I need my passport?
Yeah, and they're like, no.
So you didn't speak Spanish in that moment?
He was not
Russian?
from one
See,
of
I would
those
have
places.
gone right to Spanish. Gone to a language that makes me feel powerful.
Nigerian.
I got
Nigerian.
pickpocketed in Florence, and I went into Russian. Every word I knew in Russian, I yelled at the guy, and he ran.
Because he was like, I don't know what I'm doing.
He's like, Russians are fucking
You
animals.
should have yelled out America, you fucking traitor. You should have yelled out America and take your fucking shirt off and said, I'm the machine, and started running after him.
Trump,
Yeah.
motherfucker, what?
And then
Yeah,
my wife
what's
yells
up
up
with that,
behind me,
bro?
he's scared, more scared of you than you are now.
He doesn't do cocaine. He doesn't do cocaine. He's afraid of
That's hilarious. You should write that down. You should write that down. You should write that whole thing down about you talking about on the radio. That is hilarious.
And
You should
then
totally
you know
be
what?
doing that on stage.
Then because the audience is gonna be like, so wait, what do you do? Then you pull out coke and you do a bump.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do
yeah,
a bump
yeah.
right in front of everybody, and then you start making no sense, and then blood comes out of your nose.
Dude, it's an awesome show.
Yeah, you could do meth if you want. If you don't want to do the coke that night.
You take your high blood pressure medication on stage
Chop
in front of the
that
crowd.
Yeah. I would
Yeah.
love, you know what I'd love to start growing is cocoa plants. The kind where you just chew the leaves.
I don't think you can grow them here. I don't think the climate's suitable.
You can get there.
Yeah.
You could get there.
I bet you could get some.
You could like organize a closet with some heat lamps and shit.
Do you think
Yeah.
so?
Yeah, for sure.
And just to like chew a little bit when you go for a jog.
Let's find out. How many people are growing their own coca leaves in the United States?
I don't think anyone would want to. But
Why
you
not? Why wouldn't you have?
I would love to.
I think
Don't
you
you
need
want-
so much of it. That's why those
To make
fields are like,
cocaine.
Right.
If you just make those
Cocaine.
Peruvian leaves, those
You just
old
want to
women
be like
chew on.
one of those bears.
People would be doing that. Wouldn't
I
they?
would love to talk to Aubrey Marcus.
It's the crazy
Make it
thing is
happen,
when
Aubrey.
you chew those leaves, it's actually
Helps.
not bad for you at
It's
all.
great.
It's
And the
good
tea,
for
the
you.
coca tea is great.
I've had that.
Yeah. That'll
tea,
settle
right?
your nausea, you know, when you especially you get to like Cusco. I'm serious. Like
Yeah.
so everyone starts drinking it. You start to
Sign me up.
It's great. It's great.
Isn't it crazy that everybody just thinks of this one thing as the processed, chemicalized fucking
Yeah.
version that Scarface and I mean, how many people have died because of cocaine?
Oh my god.
Good Lord. How many murders? Is there another drug on the planet that has inspired more murders than cocaine?
Yeah, right.
I would love to know murders versus number of dicks sucked for it.
Oh, that'd be a good
So
one.
many dicks.
Way
sucks.
more
Line
dicks
them up.
So many
sucked.
dicks sucked.
If everybody got murdered every time they did coke, they don't. But a lot of people get their dicks sucked when they're doing coke. Like it might not be everybody, but it's like 30%.
So many.
Right? Because girls can't afford coke too if they're young and they're partying and they're out and some fucking guy comes along with a fat Tracy Morgan like gold chain.
That's how good Coke is, though.
Yeah.
Like, that's how good it is, right? That people are like, for sure, I'll just blow this stranger to have that.
It's
Dude,
so
I knew
good.
guys
It's so
who
good.
would get coke that didn't do coke. They would get coke just so they have coke.
So have it around for those whore women.
If girls wanted coke.
Wow.
Because some girls, when they want coke, they're like, I am calling somebody and I'm going to get some fucking coke and I'm going to leave here. And they go,
Wow.
Hold on. We got some coke.
Some of it though
Next
is
thing you
just
know, there's a goddamn orgy going on.
Wow.
some of it's just girls are like, oh, I know my blowjob is worth stuff. So what can I get out of it? What am I looking for? My brother-in-law told me that he went to Woodstock 2, you know, like 20 years ago, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And he said this guy got out of one of his friends got out of a long line. This is an Orthodox Jew. Got out of a long line with a bunch of food. Like it took forever to get through concessions. And she goes, look, on my way down the line, I'll blow you for that food. And he goes, yeah, sure, let's do it.
Wow.
Absolutely.
She sucked his dick for food.
Yeah.
For food.
She's
Like
hungry.
that's like your chimp's.
She's hungry. She got a little
joke.
extra protein. Kapow! How? We had Be Real from Cypress Hill. And
Nice.
he was showing us the footage of him on stage crowd surfing. He was on stage in Woodstock, 500,000 people in the fucking crowd,
Jesus.
and then goes out into the crowd surfs, and they stole his sneakers. They took his sneakers, and both people, both left and the right sneaker, they came to one of his shows, and he signed it in the future.
Wow.
Like I
Dude,
took
I got
this-
your shoe from Woodstock. We signed it. He's like,
That's
fuck
cra-
yeah, and he signed it.
That's crazy.
Wow.
It's the video of him on stage in front of 500,000 people. It is insane.
I love how the whole Cypress Hill
500,000
have not wavered at all from their day one.
Not
like we
at
smoked
all.
this shit all day, and then if you open their Instagram right now, it's just like check it out. We're
Yeah.
fucking 30 years deep into this shit. Like they don't fuck around
His
at all.
Cypress Hill's Instagram, like half of it is weed videos
Yeah.
with like Cypress Hill music in the background.
Yeah, they're still in it.
Crazy.
It's just videos of people doing wax and dabs and bong hits with Cypress Hill in the background.
That first album is so good.
so good.
Remember
Do you
those-
think they get high the way we get high?
But dude, I know they do. I went with them. They get way higher than us.
No, but I'm saying, do they like? Are they out of it?
No, man. Look,
He's fine.
I did
Yeah,
his.
right.
I did
He's
his
doing his
show. He's got
taxes
that
like
show
that.
called the Smoke Box.
Yeah.
You can sit
Oh,
in
I
an
saw
old
it.
in the
Cadillac
car.
and get
In the car.
high.
By the way, can I just say?
I thought you were an old Chinese guy.
I was barbecued. I wasn't even there.
Are you serious?
I was in another dimension. Yeah.
See, I would just have a panic
I saw
attack.
a picture of you, and it looked like you were.
I was like, oh. we smoked so much before we ever got in the car. I was like, I can't believe we're going to keep going.
And he's like totally normal.
oh, as normal as can be, son.
those guys.
He's a professional
him,
stoner.
Sendog, Muggs,
Yep,
they're just
yep.
fine.
Yep.
That's not me.
Yeah.
That's me with booze, though.
Yeah.
I could definitely probably like I always try to think of like the celebrity I could go beer to beer for and then really hurt them.
Yeah,
Most of them.
most.
Post Malone,
yeah.
Post Malone.
You think you can take him down,
Dude.
Oh, you can
For
take down a
sure.
more. Yeah,
For
young
sure.
guy.
He's a
For
child.
sure.
Who do you think?
He's a
can
young
re-
guy with scribbles on his face.
Dude, he's an awesome. he's a
Scribbles.
great fucking musician.
Yeah, he's a great
His
musician.
musician's awesome. His tattoos are questionable.
They're odd.
What is Who
It's
do you
odd
think
choices.
could really fucking take it down?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Could outdrink you heavily.
I think if you and now this is I've thought about this a lot. If I go for their cocktail and I got to match them cocktail to cocktail, I can keep pace with Stanhope.
What?
That's a big
I
one.
can keep pace with Stanhope.
Jesus.
Stanhope doesn't drink as much as everyone thinks. He just drinks
Every day.
Yeah,
Constantly.
like yeah, it's but
Consistently,
Like
yeah.
he's not like
He's
not like
a lot of it's
one
light
after
beer
another
too,
one.
right?
Yeah.
He drinks a lot of light beer.
Stanhope's oddly enough a lot healthier than I think people assume. Ron White would be a tough one.
oh yeah,
Ron White.
That's a
Ron
champ.
White told me
goes.
he gets fucked up every night of the week.
It's possible.
Like every night of the week.
Every night I go
every
to
night he
excess.
goes, every night.
Yeah.
Every night. That's all I know how to do.
Damn.
But he looks like $1 million.
He looks better now than he did 10 years ago.
He's a happy man, I'll tell you that. That's a happy
yeah,
dude.
He looks great.
Yeah.
He's 38 years old.
So, boys, we're brought here for a reason, not just to talk shit.
Jesus.
But we're trying to figure out how to do Sober October this year.
What are we going to do for Sober October?
Well, I already have the answer, and I think it's early for me to say it now, so I'll wait till the end.
Oh, you son of a
You have your thought?
I know exactly what we're doing.
Okay, so the sober part is
tell.
happening, though, right?
What are we
Sober
doing?
part is sober.
Yeah, we're going sober.
Going sober. Tom's got an aggressive schedule.
I think we should go no coffee.
Okay.
Really?
Yep.
Ooh, step it up.
That's
Step
not
it up.
sobriety, but
Why?
I'm fine with
It
that.
is.
I drink
Why?
a least amount of coffee.
Because I
Tom,
think we should make it harder. Like no booze, no alcohol is easy.
No,
No-
coffee is
no
its own
coffee.
thing.
Ooh, no water.
It's not sober. You're not sober. You're on a mild stimulant. I think it's cheating.
I think we should go no coffee. I like no coffee.
I like no coffee. No coffee. Only
Wait,
water.
should we
How about
really-
you can only drink water the whole month?
Jesus.
No other drinks?
I'm fucking in.
No other drinks.
Sparkling
Just
water.
Would you forget?
no,
would you
sparkling
fucking think
water.
about something for a
Carbonated
second?
water?
Come on, bro.
Come on,
Come on,
man.
you
Listen,
can have part carbonated water. It's just water.
I'm
But I'm
ramping
saying,
up.
like, for
No, that works.
I like where you're
Yeah,
going with
it's
this, Joe.
fine. Yeah.
I'm ramping up. I'm ready to go to war.
Wait, only water and carbonated water.
Yep.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
I'll do that.
Oh, so no coffee. So what? You wouldn't have milk in your coffee? Wow.
Yeah. No
I think
lime, bro.
we should go carnivore diet all month. Nothing but ribeye steaks.
All right, relax.
Why not?
Because you're gonna get
do
that
that.
fucking.
I'll tell you what.
Brussels
I'm willing to negotiate. I'm willing to negotiate with what I think our challenge should be for what you think our restrictions should be.
Well, what do you think the challenge should be?
I have an idea of what challenge should be.
Wait,
I'll
you
let
have
you
an
say
idea?
your idea
What's
that-
yours?
This is about health, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Health.
It's not.
Health. What do you want it to be?
I think it should be if mental health is a legit part of health. You should give up your fucking dopamine fucking addictions and
You
get
mean
rid of your
cell phones?
Yeah, get rid of your cell phones and your social media for a month. I get I get why you wouldn't do it because your career. You can email your fucking ladies to fucking post shit for you.
Ladies.
I enjoy social media.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I don't enjoy booze. It's not about not enjoying it.
I think you have a good point with this. I do. I really do. I think about you sometimes when I feel like I've been on like a flight or in a hotel room and I'm like, I think I've been looking at my phone for like 3 hours. Thinking
And
of Ari
haven't gone out.
Being
Yeah.
like, yeah. It's just being like,
I just think it takes the connective tissue away from this challenge to the people that enjoy watching this challenge. I think a lot of people enjoy our
Sounds like
For sure, that will be a problem. I mean, they won't be able to
break
join
my
in with
phone
us.
with a rock. Let's do it.
And then November 1st, everyone's like, "Oh yeah, you guys did Sober October. I forgot about that."
I could get each of you an Alcatel.
Oh.
I could, and I understand. I'm not like Joe who says do what I do, and then I'll just fucking have an easy time of it. I will go with no cell phones.
Okay.
I will do beyond what I already
Okay,
do.
let's.
I didn't do what you guys did though. Even though I did some
You were
yoga.
already doing yoga every
But that was
day.
no
You slowed it
challenge.
down to join
That
us.
was no challenge. But that was no
I know it was no challenge. It was a challenge for us. It was only not a challenge for you.
But I'm saying it wasn't a challenge in that like there was no contest. If it was, I had to do yoga the most. Like I do.
Oh,
the
right.
Maybe
right.
that's it. Maybe
Right.
that's it. Maybe it's the most 90-minute yoga class.
No, you're already
for
doing
fuck's
that.
sake.
No, we're not doing
Shit.
that.
I like that.
No,
How
we're
about
not
who
doing
kills
that.
the most elks?
Time to go to war.
Exactly.
Whoever kills the most elks and can reverse
It's time
sear them.
To go
all right,
to
so you hear
war.
his mental health. It's a good point. We definitely look at these fucking things.
You
too
can
much.
also get a legit real camera if you wanted. Film stuff. Give it to your fucking assistant.
and
say,
have it
post
posted.
this.
You could, so you could have it posted.
figure this out and post whatever you need to.
How about this? How about this? We run the most miles in a month.
Just
wins.
track it.
Yep,
Just have
we
it some
track
type-
it. We
Wait,
run.
let me just go for a baseline right now. How many miles a month do you run right now?
It's up there, man.
Okay. What about you, Bert?
And it has to be real running. I want it on
Real
GPS.
on the ground?
I don't want that bullshit on a fucking treadmill.
Ooh,
That's
the
not
Rock's
real
got new
running.
shoes with a Bluetooth capability in them. Ooh, yeah.
We'll wear the
What's
Rock's
up,
Under Armour
Dwayne?
shoes.
So
We're gonna
What's not-
run. We're gonna run for miles.
But it's not fair.
Not shit
'cause
you're
I'm-
already doing.
Well, I'm only running hills, man.
Oh, okay.
how many
You're
miles
on
do you run
flats?
when you go for a run now?
It's no more than an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah,
So you
same.
probably-
I'm
That's
running
like
the
half
same
a marathon right there.
No.
Up hills?
No.
Up hills, he's probably running 6 miles.
Oh, I'm Kenyan. I don't know what you guys.
I'm running some steep shit. It's more like it's more sprinting. It's like there's a lot of plyometrics. It's more like that. Like you're not just flat running at a steady pace.
So do you sprint, run, walk?
I'm
like
chasing my dog too. I'm trying to make it hard. I pretend things are chasing me. I play little games in my head.
Yeah,
That's nice.
I pretend I have to get to the top where everyone I know dies.
yeah, you're good at
Do
this.
weird shit.
Yeah,
Just give me a hint of that brain.
lava.
Whatever you got in your brain, give it to me a little bit when I work out.
You don't want it.
all
Because it
right.
ramps up. It ramps up. I was
Listen,
ready to go to
I
work.
think
We were working
it
out.
can't-
Well, you know how
Listen.
crazy we were going, guys? We were working out like 6-7
know.
hours a day.
Yeah, that's terrible, man.
But the whole time I was like,
much.
I do zero working out, so this is
You got
all
jacked.
You did
all
great.
extra for me.
You looked great.
You
Ari.
did.
All right,
Didn't
when
help
you
my
were
fucking
here,
strength.
when we were like 3 weeks into the month and you were here, we did a podcast together and you used my fucking rower. You did an hour on the rower and you were ripped. You have a 6-pack. I was like, look at this motherfucker.
No, I
That
remember.
was pretty impressive.
An hour on the rower is real work. That's real work.
You were not gonna not get second.
I was not going to go last. That's why I did not want to get
Yeah.
last.
Here's what I'm hearing. Ari wants to do a challenge that he
I wanna
already
do-
excels at. I get it.
No!
No.
But
you're
you do.
already off your
But
fucking
you do.
phone. And your
Somebody
complaint about Joe is
saying-
that he keeps logging in things that he is good at. So
Yeah.
I will take care of this.
Situation.
Gentlemen, are
Let's
you
hear it.
ready?
We're here. We're here.
Let's hear it.
This year's Sober October physical challenge.
Like you're presenting it like a fucking presidential candidate.
It's like an apple.
When
cart.
feel
I
like
win.
It's gonna be good.
Hip hop dance.
Fuck out of here.
Hip hop dance. Joe, hear me out. Joe,
Ari's
hear
got
me
a
out.
broken
Joe,
arm.
Joe,
He
hear
can't
me
even
out.
spin.
Let me soft sell you, okay? We each get a choreographer and we work dance classes as much as we can. Dance classes are pretty
And
aggressive.
would we leave it to the audience to vote?
Hear me out.
When?
Hear me
Starting
out.
when?
I like that idea, Joe. We can do that. Now hear me out.
Starting when?
We each 1st of October. That's what you do in a pitch. You make them think it was their idea. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Bert, I want you to look over. I want you to look over at that belt. You're never getting that belt.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh.
Hear me out. Everyone listen to me.
Yeah, you should wear that for this.
This could be good.
Oh shit. He's putting the fucking belt on. Oh, okay. All right.
I haven't even touched this thing since October.
Same as me with any sort
It's a
of running.
dope belt, man.
We each got to go to dance classes to get our skills set up. We each work with a choreographer to create our own dance to the exact same song.
Let me know when you're done.
At the end, by the way, I'm selling this to the room.
Are
Yeah.
you threading that through
the-
your jeans?
No, it has to get popped. It's like snaps in the bag. It's
At
a
the-
legit belt. It's fucking snaps.
At the end of the, I have a hard time putting belts on too. If at the end of the month, come November 1st, we each submit our 1-minute hip hop dance choreographed video, and the fans vote on who the winner of Sober October is. Gentlemen, I would like to hear your rebuttals, starting with Tom Segura.
I got to tell you, you
like to
sort
hear
of
a what?
mentioned this.
Your rebuttals.
Okay.
Poke holes in
Yeah,
it.
you sort of mentioned that. Here's what I'll tell you what I like about it, because it's
Okay.
easy to say what I don't like about anything that comes out of your mouth.
Yeah.
So what I don't like about it, or what I do like about it, is that no one's great at it. I do like
True.
that it is a workout, because those dancers are in unbelievable
I
fucking
probably.
shape.
Who do you think is the number one dancer right now?
Me, obviously.
I'm going to guess
No.
Bert first, Joe second.
It's
Why
not
would
even
you-
close. What are you talking about? It's definitely me.
What?
I'm way better dancer than you guys. Are you out of your fucking
Tom,
mind?
just because you
Are you
speak
setting
Spanish
us up?
doesn't mean you're
Are
a
you
better
setting
Yeah,
us
dancer.
up?
he
No.
knows flamenco.
Do you know
I
how to
just-
dance?
No, but I know I'm a better dancer than you guys. Really? Yes.
Shit. First of all, I would
What a
give
fucking bitch.
I
You
would
know
put
that's
Joe
true.
up there with some
I know you're better than me.
capoeira
I'll
shit.
give you that.
Listen, I could do a lot of crazy shit with my body you guys can't do.
That's true. But I'm saying rhythm.
Kid
Come on.
play?
Dude,
you
rhythm. I
can do
have
the kid
rhythm.
play.
You have rhythm?
Yes.
All right.
Wait, hold on. You have rhythm.
I know I do. I'm fucking phenomenal at dancing.
Well, here's
Wait,
my thought.
keep poking holes in my idea.
Here's okay. But no one.
Joe, you get to
What I'm
close it down.
saying is that nobody excels. I mean, obviously I'm better than you, but nobody excels. So I like the idea of working at something that no one's great at, and
Oh, that's
and
me dancing. Oh, that's
No.
right. I danced in
No.
the movie. I was in the movie
Really?
Zookeeper. Yeah, I took dance classes.
oh, all right.
I danced my ass off, bitch.
I love how the movies make it seem normal that guy could get that girl.
I know. Kevin
what
James
are
could get
you
retarded.
talking
Well, he
about?
Oh,
doesn't-
wait, hold on. Let's see Joe.
Okay.
Bro, I learned how to dance, like, legitimately. I mean, I'm not good or anything.
Joe, this is hip hop dance we're talking about. Look at his face.
Yeah.
Bro,
It's
I know how
intense.
to dance. Come on, son.
Oh yeah,
Oh
you
my
do pretty
God,
good
you
there.
actually are
Dude,
pretty good.
I took fucking dance lessons. I had to do it for weeks.
Who are you dancing with? Nikki Glazer?
Leslie Bibb.
Oh.
She's from Talladega Nights.
Yeah, she's great.
She's great. Very
dancer?
funny person too.
Then I think this sounds like
funny
a done
person.
deal. Anyone
Yeah.
else have any
Wait.
rebuttals?
So
Wait, I
the
wanna
last
take
here's the
dance
last thing.
classes
The
every
last thing that is great.
Okay.
So everybody gets to work at it. Nobody excels too much at it. I think it's funny that we're comics and we get to look silly doing something.
Yes.
Like not look great at it. And I'm on board with. I think it's fun that people that watch that or get really into it would have a say in it. You know?
Okay, I'm the only one of the
Yeah,
three
like
of us
that
who's
joint.
not obese, so it would look the least silly for me to doing it.
You're calling Joe fat?
I'm medically obese. I think that's
Okay.
science.
It's all about the BMI, son.
Yeah, it's all about the BMI.
My BMI's off the
So
charts.
wait, you're saying that you are into it or not?
I'm saying I would look the least silly just in terms of that. But you guys, I get why you look silly just moving at all.
We
you
also
look
need
the
to get.
least silly,
Yeah, I'm not a fucking fat
but
man
you
doing
break yourself always. You're always breaking.
Yeah, break yourself before you.
You break ankles
Right.
and elbows and shit. You're always breaking things.
I am breaking stuff. That's skiing.
You're
but
super fucking vulnerable.
Yeah, I am. It's a good point. What about injury? What's injury
You're
going
not
to do at this
durable.
point?
No. Dance classes are intense.
Do you really think you're the current best dancer?
Easily.
I think Bert is.
Easily.
Yeah,
He's the one who's
easily.
out of bars
Easily.
the most.
Yeah, I dance the most out of all of us.
I agree.
Okay.
And so the dance classes are tough. We each get ourselves choreographers,
Yeah.
and we create our own dance to the
Don't
exact
get
song.
too hyped up because
Wait.
for me to talk about this.
Okay, but the amount of Molly I would have to do to enjoy that dancing.
But you can't be sober.
But I can't be sober.
But you can November 1st. If that when we post
yeah,
it,
but
you
the
could
whole
be.
idea is the dance part.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can't
yeah.
learn
Sober,
how to
bro.
dance
That's true.
Sober.
Dancing
That's true, that's
sober.
true.
Here's problems with it. Problem number one, it's subjective. You can't have something subjective. You can't have something, I think Tom danced better. I think Ari danced better. You can't have a bunch of morons vote for it.
Okay, let me break this down piece by piece. Finish up. I'm gonna write. shit
What
down.
if
Finish up all your reasons.
what if the dance pros got together?
That's what I was saying. Professionals.
What, they judge?
Well, yeah, they're
Nah, they
experts.
like
Olympic
you
ju-
better.
Olympic judges.
They
No.
like Bert better. They like me better. You don't want that.
No, Olympic judges.
What? Those guys
Olympic
are corrupt.
judges.
Yeah, high
Olympic
level.
judges are the most corrupt people in all of sports.
Yeah, but
they
none of them all
literally
come
get
from the same
investigated.
country.
They literally go to jail.
But so we have to agree, no
I'm
bribing
gonna be
the
way
fucking
too fucked up
bribable
for this
Olympic
podcast.
judges.
No, nothing subjective. We got to grind.
Dances.
No, we
Hip-hop
gotta make it
Stop thinking of
uncomfortable.
smoke pot.
Gotta make it super uncomfortable.
If you want to make it
That's pretty uncomfortable.
Dance
Nah.
classes,
It's all right.
11,
It's just boring.
15 dance classes, hip hop dance.
There's something about the fitness challenges that are more exciting to me. Because
fitness all the time.
well, you got in shape too. I'll do something you guys don't do. A fitness challenge you guys don't do,
Yeah.
or that I don't do rather.
Right. Okay, that's what you're trying to say.
That I don't ever do. I'll ride bikes. I don't give a fuck.
Bikes
bikes.
Ride
Bike-
bikes everywhere. Ride
Bikes
bikes to
are-
the store.
accessible.
Ride bikes to
Yeah,
the
but Tom's in
Improv.
Europe.
Ride a bike, bitch.
So you're going to
I
Europe?
ride bikes over
Yeah,
there.
I'm in Europe in October for
A lot of those countries over
Have
there.
you scheduled an Australian tour to cancel yet?
It's coming up.
Oh,
I'm
cool.
announcing it soon.
I know that we've
But
been
when do you
excited
cancel?
about
When do you cancel it?
I'll cancel close.
Why are you going to cancel it?
I've canceled before, so
Before?
Just once, though.
Just once? I think it was twice.
Couple times?
It was
canceled.
twice.
Did you get sick?
yeah.
The only
Sick of
time he's
flying
been
to Australia.
The only time he's been in Australia was opening for you with a UFC ticket.
Really?
No, I went also another time. I did the Melbourne Festival.
Yeah. Hey, I'm in Auckland June 15th. Sydney June 20th.
You giving out dates?
Oh, that's right. That's when I'll be in Columbus.
No, nothing. I know there's a bunch of people that are like, no, we want to be able to vote.
We want to
Listen,
what? Be able to vote. Well, then they're going to vote on who.
No one's stealing this. You're going to have to earn this motherfucker.
So you're saying
See
that
this?
You're
See
thinking
this?
hip hop hand.
This
yeah.
is mine.
so the
This
flaw,
is mine. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep this. This is mine.
the flaw he's saying is that there's not like a clear, right? That it's
Yeah,
subjective.
you can't leave it in the
Okay.
hands of the judges. Get the fuck out of here. That's rule number 1 for fighting. Never
Yeah.
leave it in the hands of the judges.
Okay.
It's not rule number 1. It's probably like rule number.
Yeah, it's down there. First
Yeah.
is like, watch
180.
out for leg sweeps.
Keep your hands up.
Keep your hands up.
Get in
Number 1. Yeah,
shape.
probably.
Don't smile at celebrities in the audience.
Yeah, do your cardio. Don't eat like shit.
I would love to see those guys day 1 of jiu-jitsu. It's like, can we leave this to the judges? Like, dude, just fucking worry about locking on half guard.
Rule number 1 is don't leave it to the judges. I need to know. Oh my god, that's funny.
Fuck. I was really behind your dance idea.
Hip-hop dancing would be tough. I do have a gym.
For you
There's a
homos.
place right nearby me.
Joe, I think you're overestimating your dance skills. Hip hop dance.
It's not dance skills. I'll learn them.
Would it be amount of time in
No, I know how
the
to move
gym?
my body better. I'll learn them
You know how to move your body better?
for sure. You don't think I know how to move my body better than you can move yours?
Do you think we get Shakira
Do you
to
know how
judge?
crazy that is for you to even say that? Do you know how crazy it is for you to say that my physical dexterity and your physical dexterity
They're the same. They're the
Do you know-
same.
I don't know what you're talking about, Joe. I dance all the time.
Joe, can you weeble wobble?
If I got through that challenge and you didn't prepare and you came in last like you did with this last one, we would
Why
have
has that not been
we
talked
would
about
have
enough?
to put a sock in a fucking with a lock in it, like a bike lock, and beat your
I'm
ass.
cool with punishment for this. I'm cool with punishment for
That's
this.
a good idea.
Bar
Real
soap,
punishment.
right? Like Full Metal Jacket.
Real
Yeah.
Used to
punishment.
bar
Code
soap.
red. Code red.
Beat you out with a bar of soap and a sock.
And
See,
hip-hop dance.
I think this
Even Matthew Modine got in on that.
is.
Remember?
Yeah, he did. That's right.
He hit him too. He felt bad about it. But he hit
I
him
don't know
too.
if this is the real thing.
So
You don't know if what's the real thing.
I think you need to
Hip-hop
keep pushing how
dancing.
you think guys
no
are the same.
hip hop dancing.
Skateboarding challenge.
That'll work.
If you like,
all judges.
I could see us going through all these fucking things, and Bird at the end is like, "Whoa, you guys beat me! I can't believe it!" Like, you motherfucker, you're talking shit the whole
Then-
month.
Yeah.
talking shit the whole month,
Yeah.
and you came in last.
That's my game plan.
That's a good point. You
I'm
did fucking
sandbagging you
dead
guys for the
terrible.
next challenge.
There's no sandbag.
You
son.
sandbag for
fell
the
apart.
whole fucking October.
You fell apart.
Dude, I fell apart. Okay, listen.
When Ari started posting these giant, he
Yeah.
was on the bike for 4 hours. Like, what?
that
We're
would
like, what?
fuck my head up
Tom got
so
sick.
bad.
Fucking
We started off
revamped.
slow. We started off with like 200 points. It was a good day.
It was like that scene in Big when Lovitz is telling what's his name, like, hey, slow down, you're gonna make us all look bad.
Yeah.
You know? And then
Exactly.
we're all doing
Well,
this
we
like, all
didn't
right,
know
all right. It's
how-
like, hey, easy,
We didn't know
easy.
how crazy anybody was going to take it.
We don't know how much we hated each other to really drive us to not be.
Well, I don't know how you looked at it, but I love you guys.
I
love you guys
So
too.
I just thought it was a fun competition.
Jesus, Ari.
What the fuck, Ari?
Stand by it.
What was the most amount of points you ever put in a day?
My biggest point day was
You ran 13 miles
one day. Yeah. That-
Broken
yeah.
up.
No.
No, just I mean like
Just
kept
ran
going and going.
Well,
forever.
yeah, I did it in the hills, and just kept. I ran like to another city, came back.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ran 13 fucking miles. And that was after he was sick for a week.
Yeah,
Remember
that's
he
why I
almost
did it.
dropped off.
Yeah, I was like, oh, he's
Yeah.
done. Cool.
Yeah.
We got
That's when we
him.
took the foot off
Came
the gas
back.
pedal.
Took the photo of gas.
Fucking
We should have
Tommy
just.
sandbagged us.
So why did you take the foot off the gas pedal?
We should have waited till he was
Are you talking to
done
me?
for sure.
Yeah.
Because Tom was like, I'm sick. I'm out.
So
And
what?
so I was like, Tom's in last. I don't have to worry. I'm not in last.
Oh, is that what you were worried about?
Yeah, because I was like, I was competing with Tom. Tom and I were neck and neck. Ari was a fucking cunt and would just post numbers in the middle of the night. You'd go to sleep
But he did that
comfortable.
like 2/3 in.
Oh,
he didn't
dude.
start like that.
I posted in the middle of the night because my gym, Blink Fitness, would allow me to work out 24 hours a day. So I'd get off work.
Yeah, it was fucking
I'd get off the
ridiculous.
comedy
Oh,
clubs
God.
and I'd fucking go work out at 3
Why
a.m.
is that
3
so
a.m.
bad?
That would
3
fuck
a.m.
my head up,
posts.
man. I'd wake
I know
up.
because you wake up and you're like,
Blame Esty! Blame Esty for giving me late spots. It's not my fault.
It's all SD. It's tricky, right?
Yeah,
It
you
was
work out when
there
you
was a lot
can.
of gameplay, but here's what I okay.
Oh,
here's what I'll just say
I
this.
realized you guys woke up like what?
yeah.
I'm not in first.
Look at this. I like this.
Here's what okay.
Keep this.
I think you guys should do a dance off anyway.
Well, he does have that incredible physical dexterity.
You would need a way for judges to decide, but that's not about working out, though, right? Hip hop dancing.
No, hip hop dancing. If you're gonna get good, you're gonna be dancing every single day.
Ugh.
That okay. I won't tell you. I don't like doing it, but that
That
response
reaction was a good response.
is
Because that's how we felt about everything, Joe.
somebody showed me a tweet I made recently, like a year ago. I'm like, how did we get from Bert can't run a marathon to all gonna go straight edge for a month? What the fuck happened?
That's exactly what we got from. No,
That
it
is
wasn't
true.
Bert couldn't run a marathon. He couldn't do it faster than your dad
Than your
did.
dad.
Yeah, and then
An
suddenly we're all
80-year-old
straight
plus Holocaust survivor.
And then he was also like, I could run a marathon tomorrow.
like,
Yeah.
what are you talking
Initial
about?
challenge.
Easily, but
Yeah.
By the way,
Yes.
I technically kind of did.
yeah, you did.
I technically did.
Yeah.
I did blow the doors off you guys. You were really, really amazed. But I think the real test was that Tom was going to try to roller skate a marathon faster than I
Oh,
could
that
run
was
it.
right. But
Yeah.
he didn't take into account going uphill.
Or the fact that he has never roller skated.
Yeah, but that's easy to learn.
Yeah,
Little
it's
kids
pretty
learn it.
flat, four
It's not
wheels.
like it's like
It's
fucking
a stopper.
calculus.
But what do you think would have happened on the roller skating part of it?
After running that marathon,
Yeah.
He would have crushed you.
I think
dude.
you probably would have beat me.
Yeah.
It was a flat. You don't have a
LA
chance.
Marathon.
LA is pretty flat, right?
No, hold on. LA Marathon was uphill downtown, but once you got past the store, you would have been hauling fucking ass down La Cienega.
Yeah, he would never caught him.
From cellar to the no, but
Yeah,
he
just
would
take
have
him
gotten
off
hurt.
and
He would have
walked
gotten
out.
hurt.
Yeah, a couple of roller skating people reached
that's
out to me,
true.
and they
Yeah,
were like,
the
they're
hills.
like, they said like your feet are you're gonna be in rough fucking shape.
should.
Like it's not
It
easy.
would blow
man.
out his calves.
Hold on, the
A couple
roller
roller
skating
skating
community.
people?
Yeah, they reached out.
The roller skating
Dude, I
community.
started.
Hey, bro,
get it
don't take this
from-
lightly. We're warriors.
I get it from people that have been doing it for years, and also
Yeah.
like what is that? The roller derby people. They were like, yeah, you got to be careful.
Well,
man.
just think about skiing for 5 hours. If you
Yeah.
had a ski,
Oh, what greatness
Yeah.
that would be. It's
yeah, but if you
awesome.
had to ski for 5 hours straight without going up lift hills, going up the lifts,
Oh, yeah.
up the hills, if you just skied only on your feet for 5 hours, I bet you would be hurting.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
hurt anyway. Its muscles are all sore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my feet are always hurting after a day of skiing. Like Jesus,
Yeah.
because you're always like,
yeah,
for a tree.
yeah. No, I would have been fucked up for sure.
You got fucked up.
Yeah.
Did you see me crash, Bert?
Yeah, no, I did, and then I pulled up, and you were like, "Oh, I don't think it's broken." Cut to
How
surgery.
broken is it?
I had to put a pin in it.
Wait,
A
this
piece
is the
broke
same
off.
cast I saw you with.
Yeah, the big one.
Damn.
Yeah, it's down to this now. No big deal.
So you got a pin in there, like a metal
A
pin.
piece broke off. I have some sort of pin.
You know what's
And
good about that? It give one more reason to fuck with the people at TSA.
You're gonna be
Well,
fucking
my vasectomy
unbearable.
did that. They're like, how come something's going off? Do you have anything in your pocket? I'm like, vasectomy. It's like, anything in your pocket? I'm like, vasectomy. They're like, what about belt? I'm like, vasectomy. And they're like, what do you think it's? I'm like, I had my dick cut, and your fucking stupid thing that you're the head of this company decided we need to buy, it points out that I got a vasectomy.
Really?
How does it know you had a vasectomy?
Because it's a little inconsistent. It's like a hard thing in there. Peanut, you want to feel it?
No. Okay.
Yep.
It's your choice.
Interesting. So it's calcified. You got like a
Yeah,
little
something
rock,
like that. Yeah.
rock near your dick hole.
Yeah, so now I'm a fucking terrorist threat.
Damn.
Wait, so I want to ask you one thing about your challenge. Because
Yeah.
you say
No, we're not
let's-
doing Ari's.
No. I just wanted
What's
to ask him
Ari's?
something.
Yeah.
Then we stay off
you
social
suggest
media.
to stay off social, but like
That's preposterous.
Yeah.
there's not enough of it. There has to be a second part to that, right? For the month.
What do you mean?
A
Like, it just
physical
seems-
challenge.
Yes, there's nothing physical. Really.
Yeah, good point.
You know what I mean? Like, is there?
It would just be. We would need a second part because
Yeah.
right, that is just a mental problem.
Yeah.
What would the
It would, guys. I'm telling you, you're not going to do it. I know how addicted you are. You're never going to agree to this.
Dancing and videos.
It would make your lives. You'd be happier, and you wouldn't know why.
No, I've been off Twitter pretty much, and I'm exponentially happier. Twitter just makes me sad and angry.
reading people fighting is not fun.
Can I show you something?
Sure.
Yeah.
Unlock your phone for me. I won't do anything, but just unlock it and hand it to me. I swear I won't do anything bad to you. I have a code of honor.
Okay.
Riders on the storm. Doom,
Oh,
doom,
fuck.
doom,
I'm
doom.
terrified with what I just gave you.
You know what I'm going to do?
No.
I was gonna look up your time usage.
Yeah, screen time.
Oh, it's going to be up there.
Okay, so just
I'm
today.
selling tour dates, bro.
Yeah, okay. So today of your life, you have a family, you have 2 kids.
I started morning radio at 5 in the morning
I'm
until
gonna piss.
11.
Hold that thought.
So while you're on morning radio, you're not using it.
No, I was using it entirely to look up who I was talking to, where I was at.
But while you're on there,
Yeah.
you're not doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, what time is it right now? It's 4:26.
Yeah.
3 hours and 9 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry. 3 hours and 9 minutes above average today.
Yeah. Today was a press. I was
Press
doing
day.
press for the Body Shots World Tour.
Okay, sure. Last 7 days.
Which starts in September, ends November 23rd.
Can I tell you?
Did I
last 7
mention
days,
that I'll be in Auckland?
You actually surprised me. 30 minutes a day.
Yeah. I fuck with Instagram a lot.
Is that on here? Yeah, Instagram, an hour and 18 minutes.
Yeah. I fuck with Instagram a lot.
That's it. What do you do?
I do. That's it. I don't touch Twitter. I kind of stay away from everything.
Can I see yours?
No.
How bad is it?
It's today's not that bad.
Look up screen time for the week.
All right.
Are there totally days I'm totally off my phone?
You don't touch it at all for the
I'll
whole day?
record stuff and post it, but I don't read comments and stuff. That can fuck your head up. Twitter can be aggressive sometimes.
Wasn't it fun how great it used to be?
Oh, dude, I
News
remember
and some
that.
fun jokes. Yeah.
Dude, my whole thing's about, I only use stuff to promote tour dates. That's it, really.
Tour dates like,
Like Auckland on the 15th of
I did an hour of social networking, it says.
yeah. What
And
about
then-
7 days?
7 days?
7 day.
Okay, hold on.
Hey, let's get more cocktails.
I'm down. Those
I am pretty
boomers
fucking
are
high.
kicking in.
Hey,
now.
wait, how are we gonna fucking switch him over to fucking hip hop dance
Slowly.
slowly? Yeah. It starts with me
This is a
thinking
lot.
I have
It's a
better
lot.
What?
dexterity.
That's a lot. How much you at right now? How much you at?
But,
you have
hold on,
you have
but
2 kids?
let's hear it.
wait.
You have 2 kids?
But let me preemptively say,
Oh, sure.
I was on a bus for the last 7 days.
Sure. So that's a good, definitely.
But I'm saying
Yeah.
not home.
not home.
We're
doing
checking.
reading.
We're checking our amount of usage online on our phones.
Okay.
So that's
Not home.
legit. I
And
mean,
right now, mine's
Yeah.
at 30
every
minutes
day
a day
on a bus.
But this, by the way, this time could be spent reading
That's a lot.
book or
Yes.
doing something. But go ahead.
30
What do
minutes
you
a
got?
day?
I guess it's not.
No.
30 minutes, I think, is pretty low. Wow.
What's Tom's?
6 hours and 34 minutes a day.
Last week on a bus. I'm on a bus.
Okay,
You know?
but that is, I get
Come
you're
on,
bored.
man.
But no, I get you're bored. But there's a far better way to spend your time.
You're
than
right, but you know
6
what?
hours
But
of
you
those
know what?
days.
But you're here's the. But you have to kind of look at it like this too. I'm sitting on this bus with a fucking 1,000 movies you can choose from, and I do this all the time where I roll through like I'm going to watch a movie, which is like a normal thing to kill
Yeah.
an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I'm like, none of these interest me. I'm going to spend that time doing this, right? Looking at emails, looking at social media, looking at YouTube videos. If I'm saying that you could knock off easily
See the
2
breakdown.
hours,
Yeah.
and there'd be 2 hours spent just mindlessly staring at something else
Or-
that you wouldn't have a record of.
For writing or
Yes,
thinking.
that's true.
Or like.
But you're saying that none of that occurred.
We're learning hip hop dance.
No, I'm saying that I will say this: when you're bored and you're looking out a window on a tour bus, eventually, not in the first 10 minutes, but in the maybe between minute 30 and minute 40, your mind's like, "Fuck, we're so bored," and then you start writing bit ideas.
Yeah, that's true.
It's true.
And you're just not even thinking about those times because you're on there.
That's true.
It's 100% true.
Wait, so what's yours? Like 8 minutes?
I would have to get my iPad out.
Do you know what yours is?
Yeah, take it out. Let's see.
Ari's is surprisingly high because he uses his when he's not at like.
What's your 7 day
home?
though?
I have no idea.
7
that
day
up.
was 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Today was 3 hours and a half, but his 7 day was 30
That's
minutes
what
a
I
day.
average 30 minutes a day.
Wait, how is that possible?
What's
How's
it
that
under?
possible?
What's it under?
Just
you have a second phone?
use the search part and just put screen time.
Doesn't even make sense mathematically.
Yeah,
Do you have a
there's
second
no
phone? Good job, Tommy. You're absolutely right. That 3 hours and 35
Yeah.
minutes today would be all. You would have to only have used that all day. It's a brand new phone.
Yeah,
That's why.
Yeah.
Oh,
Even when you said 30 minutes, I was like, how the fuck is that possible?
let me
no
show,
way.
I'll show you where,
Where
it
is
is.
it? Oh, yeah. 2 hours and 6 minutes.
Dude, that's too much. It's
Well, I
too
was
much
at
of
the
your life.
doctor's office today.
No, okay,
Probably
go to
why.
go to
I want
seven
to find what it is. What is it?
The fuck?
Hold on, man.
What'd you do?
Oh, what'd you get the fucking here?
I love the one guy that doesn't have an iPhone is walking you through your iPhone.
That's
Last
pretty
7
true.
days.
5 hours and 30 minutes.
4 hours
Yeah.
and 51 minutes a day.
Wow. It's a lot.
4 hours and 51 minutes of your day.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
It's like
but-
5
Of
hours.
your 16-hour waking day.
In Joe's defense, but he's got to
3
interview
hours.
new people all the time, and I'm sure there's times he's like, "Tell me about that guy." ...
Okay,
Well, there's
okay.
definitely
but
a lot of that.
I keep hearing that in my defense, but I'm never in
But
my
it's-
offense where I'm like, that's too much.
It is too
true.
much. It is too much.
You do some work on your phone, but
Sure.
more than that, you fuck off. I have every note transcribed in my phone. All my notes from my writing, my laptop, it's all on my phone. All my sets are on my phone.
It shows your productivity on there. It
Yeah.
shows you what you're using the time on.
Yeah.
It won't be. It's not like it's going to be 4 hours and 35 minutes of productivity and 20 minutes of fucking off.
No, a lot of it is also watching stuff.
You want to
watch
hear have
stuff
real
on
fun?
YouTube.
Yeah,
pull
YouTube.
Pull up your
More
tabs
of
on
it-
Safari and let's play a game where I can go, "Hey, tell me about ... what you Googled earlier."
Oh,
It's a
wow.
fun fucking game.
I got my computer
Tom,
here. I
give me
can
your
do it.
phone.
I got my
No.
computer.
Tom, give me your phone.
No.
Tom, give me your phone.
No.
This can
Give
go
you
back for a while. I have my
a
computer
lot
here.
of
You can
time
use
to
that.
It's a lot of time when you look at it. When you see that 4 hours.
A lot of waking time spent looking at a screen instead of your surroundings.
Wow.
What is the last things I Googled?
You're
Tom?
driving part of that. You're not using it. You're fucking.
It's me and it's you and then it's just some porn.
How much do
Is
you
that
beat
anal?
off?
You like anal scenes?
Are you beating off every day?
No, I just started again.
Interesting.
Took some time off?
Yeah, I took some time off. I was having a hard time with it, and now I'm
This
back.
is his phone. This is Ari's phone.
Yeah, Ari brings an old
I
school.
gotta call you back in a minute.
He's got a laptop that has a CD drive.
No, it doesn't.
That's the right year to buy, honestly, because
Say,
that's a good keyboard.
Yeah, all the ones I got now are fucking horrible.
The problem is with that you can't do the same things on Instagram. Like you can't post stuff from your fucking computer.
No, I have to send it to my lady.
You can't post it from an iPad.
Yes, you probably could.
No, I can, but I've locked
Could you?
myself out of my account. I don't have my password
that's
to my account.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I know.
It's, yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah,
really
but
is.
does not make for a great Sober October challenge, in my opinion. Just to watch people do nothing is not entertaining.
No, but they'll still get. He's saying that it would still get posted. Everything would still get posted.
No,
I'll buy you each a good a camera,
lady.
a legit like digital
the strength
camera.
of this challenge is that
Someone's
people enjoy
scared.
like following along with
Okay,
it.
in terms of what we're doing, but that is not our normal thing. Rogan clearly is the working out, so he doesn't have to change his life that much. All you do is promote.
All
It
he
wouldn't
does-
be the worst for you to not have what you're already doing is promoting nonstop.
All he has is hip hop dancing.
Did you knock something over again?
Yeah, he's going
On
crazy.
purpose, though.
So then what's
crazy.
Tom bad at?
What? Being a father, obviously.
So we've got to. What if we switch kids?
What do you do? How do you handle this?
What?
Yeah, what do you do? How do you handle this? How do we do this?
No, I didn't say what. I didn't hear you. But I mean, what are those pronouns you mean?
I mean, I'm saying like, I like the idea of some sort of social media challenge, like staying off social media.
It's got to be
not a bad
that
idea.
with something. That's the thing. We're
Yes.
missing the second part.
No, 100%. You're dead on with that. But Bert can go fuck himself with this hip hop dance and shit. So
Joe.
I do have a hip hop dance place right near my apartment that I could go to all the time.
I told you I'm in, man.
Interesting.
You're in.
I'm
and
in.
Ari, do you think social hip hop dance would be a good one?
I think let's put a pin in that. I think for real.
Okay, put a pin in it. We
That
agreed
would
to
be
put a pin in
okay.
it.
Okay.
That would be at some level of acceptable. We'd have to get judges
It's a challenge.
who
It's
don't
physical.
know us
nothing's
at all.
subjective. No judges. Judges can go fuck themselves. You want real hard numbers.
Okay, then let's put in parameters.
You can't have a bad decision that causes a riot amongst our fans.
I
'cause
feel like
someone
even if we
unfavorably
don't-
got the belt.
Even if we don't do this,
Yeah.
there was something so real about how good you said you're a better mover than him that I would love to see. I feel like part of the month you have to do something with that. You know what I mean? I think the audience would love it.
Seems like it makes sense.
It's got to be. Here's the deal. Let's just put parameters on where Sober October is going to be taking place. Tom is touring through Europe in October.
For part of it, yeah.
For part
you
of it.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many
like
days?
10 days.
That'll cripple you. You're gonna get sick.
To do what? Be
Forget about
sober?
any fitness. I'm already laying it down.
Yeah.
Forget about any fitness challenge, son. 10 days in Europe.
Yeah.
All that traveling with those weird European diseases.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
that's how they wiped out
They
most
killed
of
the
South
Indians.
American.
That your people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
diseases you find there is what's going to have wiped out your people.
Graham Hancock says that at one point in time, the Amazon jungle had 20 million people and thriving civilizations, beautiful cities, and that the Europeans, with their dirty diseases,
Yeah.
came over and wiped everybody out.
They
That's what
killed
they think now.
thousands.
That's
Just
actually
by
your parents.
thousands. Yeah.
20
Love
million
story.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, your dad was one of those
They're trying to
settlers that found your
run
mom.
away from a virus.
True.
Getting rid of his dirty bugs.
Your mom was down washing her laundry next to a Cayman alligator.
Yeah,
He came up and sneezed in her pussy.
Hey, tell me this: the Creek and the Cave, the Legion of Skanks are not doing.
Yeah, what the fuck?
They're not doing their show at the Creek and the Cave anymore.
First of all, you guys coming to me on this is worse than Ainsling being coming to you about the Comedy Store. But
Well, no,
go
but
ahead.
you
I'll
were
answer your
just on
questions.
with
Yeah.
Milo. I think it's directly related.
Yeah.
I think it's
that one
directly
wasn't at
related.
the Creek in the Cave.
Right, but that's why.
Wait,
That's
what
not why.
happened?
No, they were trying to do it at the Creek in the Cave, and the
Yeah.
lady freaked out. Right?
She buckled under pressure. That's not why they're moving. They're already going to move it. They're already going to move it. The new stand was opening up. They'll use this as an excuse, maybe, or people will say that's the reason.
So
they
did
were
they-
already going to move it.
Wait, start from the beginning for someone who doesn't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
there's a lot of people who don't know what you're
They
talking about.
booked Legion of Skanks. You know who they are.
Yeah, of course.
They're legit
That's,
people who fucking
Jay
hold
and
their
Dance and Luis, right?
own. Luis, yeah, and
Luis Gomez.
Luis Gomez and Dave Smith, and they're hardcore guys, except when they come on this podcast and kind of puss out. But like, they're
was
hardcore
funny.
guys for the most part, and so they booked.
Yeah, they bitched out on this
They
podcast.
bitched out.
What do you mean? I don't understand that. I thought we just had a conversation.
Yeah, but no, but
There you go.
that's
Now you
not them.
understand.
That's fucking.
Imagine Jackass in the heyday of Jackass, and them all sitting here politely and not trying to fucking shave their heads in front. It's like, come on, dude. Obviously,
They need a second chance on this
Interesting.
podcast.
I don't
Big
think
time.
so. Not now. Not when you
I wouldn't.
give
I
them all
wouldn't.
these expectations.
I would
They're gonna
not.
come up and do something crazy.
They
and
just
light
came here and
something
had a
on
good
fire.
time with you?
Yeah, it's been fun. Nice conversation.
What's the problem
It was
with
funny.
that?
Oh, Legion of
it's great.
Skanks.
No,
Should
this
drink-
is what the
drink some
problem.
tea and
they
cross
did
their
a
legs, just
podcast
like
with
I'm doing
Milo
right
Yiannopoulos, and Milo said they cucked out. So now Ari's running with the narrative. That's all it
The
is.
narrative. Listen, so they booked Milo.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we have this guy who's been fucking whatever. And then everyone started doing the thing where they attack the venue. If you have that
Right,
there,
right,
you're
right,
the
right.
problem.
Yeah.
It's not enough that they can misanalyze the person or say, I want nothing to do with that guy. Then if you put him up, then you're the issue. A woman who's gave birth to tons of fucking great LGBA and fucking black performers.
Right.
She's an issue because she's not stopping a performance from happening. And then soon it'll be like, if you perform at that venue, then you're an asshole.
Right. No, it's nonsense.
Wait a
But
minute, you
what
just went
ended up
LGBA.
happening?
Yeah, what's the A stand for?
A lesbian, gay, bisexual alliance.
Oh.
They have a lot more since I left college, but that's what I was told.
Oh,
was
right.
LGBA.
That's the problem is when you look at LGBT, which is like the accepted use
Yeah.
of those letters.
We didn't
together.
have
when
T
you
in
add
college.
the A in the end, we were like,
Oh, A is now asexual, and Finn Taylor does a great joke where it's like they're included, but he goes, the reality is the asexuals hate the other ones. They're like, you're disgusting. I don't care what kind of sex you're having.
A
It's
lot
gross.
of lesbians are not really excited about transgender men or
True.
transgender women, rather.
True.
Yeah.
There's that. There's TERFs, trans exclusionary radical feminists.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm busy fucking living my life and
No.
trying to fucking
Yeah.
dominate.
That's
I
what a
don't
TERF
know.
is. You're trying to dominate?
I'm trying to dominate, dude.
Damn, I didn't know you were trying to
Damn.
dominate.
Wait, can you fill me in more on this though? So
Tell me about dominating.
So with,
There's a
I wanna,
big- there's a
wait,
big uproar.
let's not leave dominating. I want to write that down. But
There was a big uproar. A lot of comedians started trying to like show how they were woke enough, and they were like, "I don't think you should do it." Quit putting very publicly. Quit putting Rebecca in this position.
Telling the guys
Milo
that.
Yiannopoulos
Yeah.
was going to be in
Here's
that
how you can
place.
tell someone is a fucking white knight virtue signaler when they don't go to you saying, "Hey Tom, I'm
Yeah.
calling you on the phone. Don't do this." But I get it. I might not have your number. So if I'm tweeting at you, I'll just write at Tom Segura. Don't do this. If I really want a virtue signal, I'll go @ Tom Segura or hey @ Tom Segura. So it's
Right.
not just me and your followers, it's
Right,
everybody.
right.
Anytime anybody sees, if you're listening, you see somebody not start with the @ that is them virtue signaling on purpose. And all these
Or,
comics.
unless they're saying something positive, they just wanted everybody to
Sure.
see it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You're right. Good point. Like, hey, everybody, come see Tom. You
Yeah.
don't want to say Steve
Hey,
Simone's new
Ari
album.
Shaffir, I loved your new Netflix special.
Yeah,
I love the Jew hour.
Yeah, it's coming soon. Yeah, thank you.
It's great. It's a great hour.
Everyone
I
did.
saw it.
I saw some of it.
It's
I
a
liked
great
it.
hour.
Thanks.
You've been working on it
So
hard. It's all hard.
your Jew buddy Milo, he's gonna appear on the show.
Yeah.
He's,
and then
all these
Also-
comics, all these people started saying, "I will never go to the creek again." They put unbelievable pressure on her.
They call him a Nazi.
A club
He's
owner.
Jewish, and he's also married to a gay man who's
Gay black man. Yeah.
Who's black.
Crushes his ass. Opens it up.
Allegedly.
so wait a minute. What ends up happening? So they go, we're not gonna have him on.
I
Okay,
want
so they
proof.
said we're doing this. We're not talking. They started going to war with these fucking virtue signaler comics.
Okay.
And then at some point, Rebecca, I talked to her a bunch because I don't. This is not my thing. I don't even want to do it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Rebecca, what you do is you stand by your comics, and so you let them do whatever they want. Obviously, I've been on the. Have been on the wrong side. I've had venues cancel me
Yeah.
because of shit like this. So I'm like, you don't want to be involved. Then Milo's people said, "Oh, guys, you put out the time and date of where I'm going to
security
be.
issue.
I can't go anymore." So they moved it
So they moved it and still
Okay.
did it.
and still did it somewhere else. Yeah, we did it.
And then okay.
Well,
out.
shout out to her for not caving then.
Yeah.
Consider her name's the Creek in the Cave.
That's funny. Yeah.
So did it go out?
Yeah, it's out now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's all.
I didn't watch the whole thing, but the part with you and Milo pouring it was pretty funny.
The next time somebody calls Milo a Nazi and me a Nazi sympathizer, they say it to my face.
But wait.
Maybe I'm just weird because I just saw my dad speak at the memorial. But I'm like, if you're going to tell me the people who took his father and say you need to say goodbye to your son, and son, you got to take care of the family now and watch the rest of your family fucking disappear in death, is the same as that political analyst, I'm going to slap you.
You should slap
Yeah,
him.
You should.
It's so
So offensive.
derogatory and offensive in a way that I'm not okay with it. So you can say that away from me, but if you say it to me, I'm gonna.
There's a lot of
should. And
Brooklyn
you should.
comics that were saying that.
Yeah,
Because not enough of those guys are getting smacked.
yeah.
That's why they're
they
saying
need a good
shit
smacking.
like that.
That's what Diaz always said. They need a good
That's
smack.
what Big J
They're
said.
delirious. Delirious.
What
You're
is-
completely ridiculous?
Of course, it's insane.
It was crazy
the guy
to hear. Go ahead.
is a provocateur.
Yeah.
He fucks with people. He pushes buttons, and he does so in the age of the internet. Yeah, he
He's
said
a
something.
great troll.
The thing that they got him on, which is where it all got really weird, was essentially him saying that it should be okay what happened to him when he was molested. That he was abused, sexually molested by priests. And this priest, he would joke around and say that he was the one who pursued the priest. That he was, trust me, I was the predator. Like that's how he said it. He's hilarious, and that's what got him. It was talking about that on my show, and then talking about it on this other show. Wasn't it the Amazing Atheist show? It was, right?
The point is, anybody who says like you shouldn't be allowed to put that person can't be heard anymore.
That's what
Too
they're saying, but
dangerous.
that's what it was.
Yeah.
But it was really just his harsh critiques of liberals and feminists that were so biting. And then, he actually did a podcast with Jordan Peterson recently where he talked about the molestation. I didn't see it, but from Jordan's explanation, it's like he's understanding now as he's getting older that, he was a victim of this thing, and he was making it less
Impactful,
yeah, that he was giving this guy like a pass that he did it to him almost.
Yeah. Anyway, the Creek in the Cave is a great place for young comics in New York. There's always like
I hear
set
nothing
up
but great
It's
things.
amazing.
Fun
I
as fuck.
support that
Great
place.
things.
It's like they bring together young comics and like give them place to
Awesome.
perform with no one's. It is what the Comedy Store was if you take away
The size,
like the 12 plus year
yeah.
comics.
How many seats is it?
80 on top and 15, 20 in the bottom.
Jesus.
I walked in.
awesome.
This is my impression of this place in one time.
Yeah.
I walked in
Drum machines,
on
everything.
Skankfest,
Yeah.
and I walked past Ari throwing piss on somebody,
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
and I walked downstairs to a room full of people with their shirts off, chanting. Do you remember that, Ari?
Did you shit in a Tupperware there?
Yeah, that was it. That is. Yeah.
That's where you open up the Tupperware.
around
He took,
Bennington and South.
took his shit in a Tupperware and then opened it up in the room.
It was
filled with all
a
these
tackle
people.
box. It was a fishing tackle box that I
disgusting
wrapped.
person.
Michael Che was outside and he was just like, oh! And he ran. He smelled it from fucking down the street.
I'm starting to gag just. Oh.
And these guys were offended by Milo.
Exactly. It's like, what are you
Was
guys
it a
talking
log or was
But
it
it
like
wasn't
mush
them.
pile?
I
See-
just shit into it and see whatever happened. It was a pile, a bit.
Oh my god.
It's a good question.
dude.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure exactly.
Sometimes when you shit and it smells awful and you realize you've shit so much it's broken water and it's rising like
Yeah.
It's broken water.
Hawaii out of the fucking toilet bowl. You know? It's like the Kona coast. You know,
Broken
you get
water.
that smell. Like, why does it smell so bad?
Human-
And then you realize
human
you
shit.
so bad. My dog's shit doesn't smell nearly as bad.
Fuck no.
Not even nearly as bad as people's
As
shit.
that, yeah, people
People
shit.
are disgusting.
It smells like hate crimes.
Yeah, but dog shit, once it gets in between your toes, smells worse.
I don't believe that. Dogs aren't drinking. That's what it is. They're not drinking whiskey.
Yeah.
They're not eating Subway.
I thought you were going to
Drinking
do a
whiskey.
thing on dog hydration. Dogs don't drink enough water, man.
Makes their shit good.
Guys, On It Dog has a new product.
The real problem with dogs is the amount of water in their shit. If you can dehydrate your dog, it won't be nearly as bad.
No, nothing's as bad as human shit.
Human
man.
shit is so nasty, man.
You know, you're walking like in a city, and you sometimes you see shit.
Yeah.
And then
Say it, San
if you
Francisco.
smell it, if you're in San Francisco, if you smell it, that's like a fucking 90% chance.
Oh,
that's human
100%.
shit. You know.
Oh, dude, that's what they told me in Hong Kong. They're like, listen, if you see, hold on, not every mainlander from mainland China shits in malls, but if you see shit in a mall, that's a mainlander.
Yeah.
Really?
Like, yeah, they're disgusting.
They just shit in the mall.
Yeah, they're just shit. Mainland
So-
Chinese people.
Just shit in the mall? Like,
So hold on,
I
hold
thought
on.
you meant the bathrooms.
Oh, the ground.
The ground.
No, so okay, so you're walking through the mall and you see human shit on the ground.
Yeah, dude, they don't know how to be. Chinese tourists are an underrated worst tourists in the world.
What?
Chinese tourists are the worst tourists. When they're saying to Trump, we're gonna hold our tourism back, all the fucking travelers are like, please keep them there.
So they just some folks who live in rural China. Is that
A
what
lot.
you're saying?
Dude,
They'll
the
just shit on the
children,
ground?
People.
the children, you've been there.
Yeah.
What
they have
happens?
these shorts, these wide shorts with a cut down the middle. So when you open, stand up, the cut comes together. But when you squat, so you don't have to fucking lift your shorts out, it comes out and then just shit away,
They
bro.
just shit where they're walking.
10-year-olds
Just
wear
take
these shorts.
shits.
How do I get those pants for Sundays?
What is this? Why kids keep crapping in public in China?
It's part of their
Oh
culture,
my
dude.
God.
If you're
Hold on, hold on.
against it, your
By the
kids
way,
are fucking
that doesn't mean
culture.
shit. And you can find
That doesn't
anything
mean
online these days.
That's true. That's very
Who is
good
this,
point.
Breitling?
Look at Bert with the fucking common sense.
Dude, I've gotten
It
trapped
is
in these so much.
Kotaku.com. Yeah.
Is
Louvre
it-
had to put up signs. They're the worst tourists.
Had to put up signs asking Chinese tourists to not poop on the grounds. Oh my god!
Scroll down that for a second.
Top 5 worst tourists. Chinese, far and away number 1. Like like fucking Richard
How
Pryor.
the Chinese replaced Americans as the worst tourists in the world.
We never were.
It says they're obnoxious. Oh my God, this is a terrible article.
Yeah.
Although, have you ever
And
been?
they shit in public, apparently. Oh my God, this is on Vice.
Yep.
UK Vice.
UK Vice. How
What's the
dare you
fucking
people?
difference?
But we're reading this, folks. If you hear those words, I have not said that.
Yeah.
I'm reading something off of the title. I'm
For
not
the
saying
record,
Chinese people are bad.
if you're
It's
listening,
all Asians.
if you're listening,
technically.
Ari did say everything.
I did say all that. I'll stand by it. Chinese tourists are by far the worst tourists. Next is, I don't like to say this,
please.
Israel and Russians tied.
Why Israelis?
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm bad. I'm missing Australians. The Bogans
They're the
are
worst?
garbage
you
people.
serious?
And they fucking inflicted them into the world. Like, go learn on their turf.
Wow.
Bogans are awful.
Why
All they want to do is
Israelis?
get.
Look at them.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
I
they get
know.
out of the army and they think they could fucking go nuts.
Yeah.
I don't know, but people don't like Israeli tourists.
Really?
Yeah, they got a reputation about them.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Like the
Americans
Zohan.
are way down the line.
No, Americans are not celebrated in a lot of parts where you travel to, man.
We are
I
very
know.
celebrated in a lot of places. We're the only ones who tip consistently.
Hardcore.
People like our money.
Yep.
And the
Yeah.
ones who travel are not the fucking fat rednecks in
I guess
Texas.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We're the ones who've gone to the world.
But sometimes they are. And that's
That's sure sometimes there's loud Americans.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
there's plenty of obnoxious
Yeah.
Americans traveling.
Yeah.
yeah.
Definitely.
But we're not in this top 5.
Really?
Interesting.
I would have.
Well,
I
we're
would have
not
assumed we would.
normally shitting at the mall. I
Yeah.
can't
Shitting
believe
on
that
the
That's a
people-
big step
ground
down. It's a big step down.
indoors is insanity, dude. Like for you to think that
they're not
other
hiding
people
it.
are gonna be like, oh yeah, you just gotta take a
So
shit.
what
Just
is
do
the
it right here.
culture like?
Dude, I've been where it's like I gotta piss in public at things like block me, block me, you
Bro,
know.
you
So they
pissed
get
in
4 or
here
5
a
guys around them.
dozen
They're like,
times.
no, you don't have to block me. I'm just gonna shit real quick. It's like we're in the woods and I gotta piss. There's no like embarrassment level. That's how they feel.
So
That's how they
don't-
feel, dude.
They don't even worry about who cleans it up.
Because they're not even thinking about it. Dude,
They
let
just-
it stay there.
Do they
Oh
wipe?
my
There's no
God.
wiping.
Imagine
they
if
shit
everybody
squat.
did that. If everywhere you looked, it was
Hand
just
wipe.
shit. Jesus. Everywhere you're walking.
So if you were to confront somebody like right after, you're like, the fuck did you just do? They'd be like, what are you talking about?
Do you think that they're
Yeah,
living
exactly.
in a
The way
place?
they would confront you with like, what, you just got in your car? You're
Yeah.
like, what? I don't get it.
Yeah.
Do you think that it's where they're living is so overrun with people that they just shit anywhere and they don't think that anybody has an
Probably
impact on
okay.
the environment?
Well, now you're asking me to
'Cause
speak
it's
like an
chaos?
expert, and I will.
Yes, please speak as an
Even though I'm
expert.
not one, but this is all my interpretation. And yeah, I think they have no expectation of privacy because they're so fucking on top of each other. Their homes extremely clean. Take off your shoes before you come inside.
Really?
The homes are
Don't
fucking
shit on the floor.
sanctuary.
Are we
Yeah.
talking about? Is this thing like
Mainland, not Hong
but I'm
Kong.
saying main. But there's on the mainland. You know, China's over 1 billion people.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of like really poor,
Sure.
uneducated rural parts, and like saying that somebody in that area does this, I'd be like, yeah. Are you saying that like even somebody that lives in Beijing or Shanghai who has a job?
They're working at Wall Street. No, they don't.
No.
They don't. So that's what I'm saying. Not all mainlanders will
Yeah.
shit in malls.
Right.
But if you see shit in a mall,
It's a
it is a
mainlander.
mainland.
And let's be
Wow.
clear. When they say kids, what age group? Is it high school kids who are trying to fuck, or is it like
They're just shit everywhere.
toddlers?
We're trying to
see-
fuck.
Yeah,
I'm taking shits.
How long were you in China for?
I wasn't in China. I was in Hong Kong, Singapore, and Macau.
Oh.
So now the Macau. What's funny is when you're in Macau, which is obviously big casino kind of tourist destination, all the people there, they eyeball immediately who they'll tell you who's like a mainland Chinese person, you know. Because they can tell by well, that's a different type of thing. Where if somebody's like, you see dudes in Macau in like Versace shades and like Fendi and Gucci and like I mean
dumbest
like,
outfits.
all crazy outfits, and you're like, God damn, what's up with that dude? And they'll be like, that's just a mainland dude who new money. He just got rich.
Wow.
And it's all over Macau, and we just know. And then you see the understated person. They're like, that's a Hong Kong guy. That's old money.
Yeah, right.
oh, it's like England almost.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like you know how like England they got those guys that are like Oasis who are like tracksuits and walking
Oh, yeah,
like
those
this,
guys, yeah.
and then you got the old posh money who's like,
Yeah.
all right, that's all.
Yeah.
We can do accent challenge.
Oh, name an accent. Name an accent.
Dumb fucking fat Florida person.
Oh, hey, what's up, guys? It's Bert Kreischer. I got tour dates in Auckland.
Son of a bitch. Oh my God.
Wait, Ari, I'll say a country. You do the accent without saying the words, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. Russia. Don't say the words. Just make the noises they make.
Don't smell. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
what?
not great at
That's like
accents.
Arnold
I'm not great at
Schwarzenegger.
accents. I'm not great at accents. What's for done? Oh, don't do any words.
Don't do any words.
You're in Japan.
Have you ever heard the samurai speaking Sasquatch footage?
No.
One of the dumbest things that Duncan and I did when we were doing that
You
show.
guys did
Ari.
this?
No. We went and studied Bigfoot. One of the dumbest things. Ari did the show with me, and one of the things that we did when we studied Bigfoot was talk to a Bigfoot expert that was playing us some audio. And some of the audio, it sounds like a samurai. It sounds like, and the guy was claiming that this was like a secret recording of Bigfoot.
Really?
Oh my
Speaking
God.
samurai.
It was the dumbest
That's
fucking
so
thing I'd
dumb.
ever heard in my life.
Did anything, by the way, in your conspiracy theories
Yes.
and like what you challenge, was there anything that you ended up going, oh, like,
Oh, good question.
that's not dumb?
Yes.
Really?
Flat
Yeah,
Earth,
Morgellons disease. Morgellons disease is a disease where people... Is it Morgellons? Is that what it's called?
But you're saying
Yeah.
something you didn't even think about before.
Yeah, I thought it was bullshit before because I had read that it was bullshit. And what I read was that the people would think that they had things growing out of their skin, so they'd be scratching themselves, and they would add fibers to their skin and take pictures of it and say, look, I've got things growing out of my skin, and that it was a hoax. But then talking to a doctor who had Morgellons, who explained to me that there's some sort of neurotoxic effect of Lyme disease, and that everyone who has Morgellons also has Lyme disease.
Damn.
And he was a legitimate doctor and a very smart guy, and he was essentially saying that mainstream science, in its rush to prove, he's gonna piss in that.
Try not to interrupt. Try not to interrupt.
No,
We can go
what
to
are you
the
doing?
bathroom, bro.
Just right there.
We all
He's already
just
started
right
pissing.
there.
He's already started
Ari,
pissing.
come on, man.
man.
But you're gonna get us kicked off of YouTube with your dick out.
Well, it's barely a dick. Balls are away.
Just cut straight to his dick.
Anyway, what was I saying?
Magellan's
disease.
That is a real disease. That this Morgellons disease is what it is Lyme disease. There's a bunch of pathogens that come with Lyme disease. You know, it's not just the Lyme disease. It's not like a pure one, like a 1 or a 0. You either have it or you don't. It's a dirty tick that has a bunch of fucking horrible diseases inside of its nasty little body.
Would you know if you had Lyme disease?
Yes, you get a bullseye, looking red mark around the area, and the area hurts, and then you start experiencing terrible symptoms like flu-like symptoms, and
Okay.
you got to
Can't
catch
read.
it quick.
Stop being able to read.
You're supposed to catch it quick.
maybe I could.
wait,
yeah.
This
On
guy
your
in my
show?
community
Yeah.
wanted to brush his teeth, and he's like, he couldn't like go back and forth.
Yeah.
He was like, "What the fuck?"
My friend's kid got Bell's palsy, where his face
Yeah.
went numb.
Don't
Yes.
get me started.
Oh
Dude,
my
I
God.
had a,
just
teach,
got
I had
over
a
that?
teacher that had Bell's palsy in high school, and they kept him out, and then he came back.
And he was okay.
Bro.
No, but he came back while he still had the face paralysis.
Oh, no.
And we're all like looking at this dude.
We had a student
no.
a year older than me who had Bell's palsy, and we mocked them relentlessly, like we should have.
Bro.
15-year-olds.
John Heffron.
yeah,
This guy.
we made fun
Yeah.
of this guy too.
Heffron had
John
it.
Heffron got it on stage.
No way.
He was on stage and his face started going on him, and he had to hold his cheek over to finish his jokes. Then he
What?
called his brother-in-law. He goes, "I think I'm having a stroke. I'm about to get on a plane. I think I'm having a stroke." The next morning, his face was numb and drooped, and his brother-in-law goes, "Go to the fucking doctor right now.
what do you mean?
You're having a stroke.
20-hour stroke."
And it was Bell's palsy.
And so what do they do about that? How do they fix that?
Nothing. Fucking nothing.
You
can't
just
do
wait,
anything.
right? You just
Eddie
wait.
Ift had it. Dude, I wake up.
Eddie Ift had it?
Eddie Ift had it too. I think it's a virus.
You'd be good at it.
Dude,
You'd be good at it.
You'd be the best
crush
Bell's
Bell's palsy
I think
guy
about Bell's
ever.
palsy every fucking morning.
Why?
Just keep them
Crazy morning thought.
Every
my
morning.
ritual.
Why
bro.
would you think of that?
It's my ritual.
Every morning
oh my
I
God,
wake
you've
up.
had it for
On the
real.
left, I thought he was doing a Stallone impression.
He said Stallone has Bell's palsy too.
Does he?
He got it when he was young, and sometimes it doeses't go away.
Whoa.
And so he wrote, so we were at about 3 moths. Does it affect the spelling or?
Yeah.
I don't know what the actual effects.
Well, if
I'm
you
new to
don't know
this.
how to spell, it doesn't help.
You got the 2 L's in basically. That's
amazing.
He looks better now. I hung out with him this weekend, but
So is he back on stage? and
he's back
everything?
on stage.
How
but
recently did this happen?
He spent like 3 weeks in his sister's basement, just being like, "It's never gonna come back. My career's over. I can't go on stage." Like he tried to do a show, and he said everyone was just staring at him like this, like, "Oh man,
So what do they do to fix it?
nothing."
You just wait?
You just wait till it starts coming back.
Yeah, I think he said a reboot was like right. Like your face reboots.
So you got to get KO'd.
Wait, so why do you think about this every morning?
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm getting ready for a special, I think like,
What if I got Bell's
What if
palsy?
I got
the
morning
tell these
of?
jokes?
That would be terrible.
the morning of my special, the secret time, I woke up and I smiled and I went, I beat Bell's palsy. That's the first thought I had.
That is the dumbest fucking thing. Jesus Christ. How am I involved in this conversation? I can't believe I'm involved in this
I
conversation.
think we forgot.
Bell's palsy, you know what else I forget? I think of alopecia.
Just
Hair
skin
falling out?
turning.
Everyone gets there was a
I had
period
it when I was little.
every comic at the store had it. Burn had it. Ahmed had it. Everyone got it at one point, and I just was like, "Don't give me
All the hair
alopecia."
fell out?
Just in a circle. Norman had it.
weird patches.
Comics get it.
Oh yeah.
Comics
Stress.
get it?
I had it in just
Stress
a
related.
circle in
Oh.
my head when I was a kid,
Yeah.
I think about alopecia too.
and so when I
Mike
loved them.
Tyson had it, remember?
That's
No.
why I thought so.
Yeah,
hard?
Mike Tyson had like a weird circle in his head for a while.
I didn't know it.
Yeah.
Wait, you said you were going to dominate earlier.
What are you
No, just
dominating?
during-
You like to dominate?
You got to give me the context again.
I know.
remember.
But
You're
certain
like,
things
I'm
that
here to
dominate.
like get
You
up.
said you
and-
like dominating or something.
Yeah, dominating life, whatever.
Yeah,
it is.
dominating life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I crush hard.
Oh,
dude.
that's you have
Yeah.
time to dominate because
Yeah.
you're not on your phone. That's what it was.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's how you
That's
dominate.
how you dominate.
Something.
I can do
Dominate.
something. I can masturbate multiple times a day instead of just once, like you guys. I could.
You moved in with a lady, though, right?
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
We should honestly, guys. It might not be this year about the
bum, bum,
fucking
bum.
Your marriage?
social
Your
media
wedding?
addiction and stuff.
Your wedding is next
You gonna
year?
make a kid? Are you gonna take that
When
rock
are you
out of your dick
proposing?
hole?
Take that rock out of here.
That gay shit taped back up.
I'm gonna be like, I made you this fucking engagement rock. I gave somebody a
Baby,
vasectomy.
I'm ready to shoot some hot ones into you. I love you so much. I got my dick fixed.
That's real
I got
love if you do
my
that.
pipes
Yeah.
reconnected.
Fuck yeah.
They pulled a straw out of one of those sea turtles' noses. And they used it to fix my dick. You know the straw video with the sea turtle's nose?
No.
It's the most horrific video.
Oh, way up in
Don't
there.
Google it.
It's the reason why they don't have plastic
Jamie, pull that
straws.
up.
If you're like, why the fuck do we have plastic cups to lids? Why do we have plastic
fuck. You're
caps
gonna
to
show me
water
this
bottles?
shit?
No, don't look
Why
at it.
don't we have plastic straws? The reason why is because there's a fucking video of a turtle and they have a clamp. I don't know if this is the main reason, but it is for a lot of people. They
Yeah, it's
clamped
ter-
this straw in this turtle's mouth and they eventually pulled it in his turtle's nose, rather. It was deep in his nose.
Oh,
Look,
shit, I
this
can't
is
watch
it.
this.
Yes, you can.
Oh,
Yes,
this
you
is like
can.
one of those.
So see, that's a straw.
I gotta tell you,
that got stuck
It
in
is
his sea
so
turtle's
much
He
mouth.
is fighting
harder.
them.
It is so much
doesn't hurt
harder
it.
to watch
Thinks
things
they're gonna eat
happen
'em.
to animals than to people.
How do we not know this wasn't a night of cocaine gone wrong?
Look at that poor turtle. So he inhaled.
Oh, he's
this,
giant
yeah.
too. He's
Yeah.
a fucking good one.
Oh fuck.
So they realized that the straw was stuck, and apparently this is not
Oh, it's bleeding.
This is not an unusual thing. So they have to pull. Wait, what did they pull?
Who's the
it out?
fucking tweezer guy? Get a real tweezer guy
He's
in there.
scared. He's scared, and he's got little hands too,
He's got little fucking tie hands.
little bitch ass hands.
Grab it and pull the
Meanwhile, he's
fucking
out there
thing.
saving turtles.
Pull
and
the
we're being
fucking thing
assholes
out.
about this person's hands.
The
Maybe it's
turtle's
a
Look at
girl.
that poor turtle's going, no.
So look at it.
Oh, it's in his
It
brain,
looks,
dude.
It looks
He's
like Jim Norton.
drooling.
Jim Norton's going, no, don't do it.
Oh,
Right.
he's using a pocket knife.
Well, that's all he's got.
Damn, dude.
Oh,
That is just.
You know what I would
Does
do?
he get it out?
I would bite it with my face, and I would pull it out with my neck.
because you're a warrior.
Someone
Yes.
hold its
And
fucking
you care
head.
about the animals.
Yes, I care about the animals. I'm a warrior for sea creatures.
Oh, there we go. This has got to get it.
This is
God
it,
damn,
right?
Get it the fuck
Fucking
out.
pull it
He's
out.
got a leather man. Oh, that is like, nope.
God, this guy's horrible.
No, it takes time.
Horrible.
Man. It
This guy,
takes
I never
time.
want to play Operation with this guy.
Bro, it takes time, but it's worth it at the end.
Oh, he's trying to bite the shit out.
Yeah.
He's like, what are you guys doing to me? It was fine. It was better before. Leave me alone. Ugh, he's bleeding out of his fucking nose.
How did they get the sea turtle on the boat
This
to
guy-
notice it in the first place?
Guy, you stop being a bitch. Grab
Yeah,
that guy.
stop being a bitch. He's
Here he
not
goes.
biting
Here
at
he
you.
goes. Here he goes. Nope. Lost it again.
He's trying to do a
Kill.
fucking pull. You just got a
He
gentle
eventually
pull.
gets it. He eventually gets it. I swear to God.
Please
Start-
show me him.
This
getting
has
it.
gotta be
Please
it.
show him getting it. There's still
Hold
so
it
much more.
hard.
Okay, the video's almost done. So.
So this
Hold
is
it
what.
hard.
That,
Oh my
that's
God.
It. They're gonna take that out and they're gonna stick it in Ari's dick hole to fix his broken pipe.
And now they're eating that turtle, by
That's
the way.
what they should do. They should recycle it and use that to open up your dick pipe.
Who the fuck
Dude,
is
So
yes.
this is what they do. They take that rock out, that calcified dick rock,
Yeah.
make a nice ring for the little lady.
That is really
And then
romantic.
Dude,
you
that would be
connect
romantic.
Your
Came
dick
from-
pipe with the actual tube that they pulled out of that turtle's nose.
Throw some diamonds in there too, you know,
Fix
but
your
you're
dick
good.
pipe, son.
Bling it.
Bling it out.
Yeah, why not?
What if we each raise a dire wolf? Like something like
Someone's drunk. Oh my God, it's funny.
Can I leave my car here?
Yeah, for sure.
What do you have a
can
car
leave it
here
inside
for?
if you want.
You have a car here, dude. We gotta fucking
mean
get
on
your
the
car
outside?
straight.
What?
Remember we're gonna put like all those jokes on the side of your car.
Yeah.
Like, do you like to laugh?
Oh, that's
I like
right.
that.
yeah, we gotta
We're
do
gonna-
that.
Yeah, we're gonna
Dude,
do
I
that.
just don't have a car, so it's tough. But a rental car,
I would be
We're
in
gonna
on getting
rent
you a car
a
if it could
Corvette,
say all that. on
remember?
it. Yeah,
We're gonna
Like
rent
a
you
little
a Corvette,
my
put a
block.
wrap on
Whatever
it.
happens to it, happens to it.
Yeah, we'll put a Sober October wrap on that bitch.
dude. Yes.
I say we all wrap our cars in Sober October.
Dude, you already have extra wrap. It can't be
You have a
shit
wrap?
that you're already into doing.
I wrap.
You wrap
He
your
wrapped
cars?
his bus.
I wrap my
Tour bus
bus.
champ.
I just bought
You
like
wrapped your
10 wraps of my face. It's so much fun. I put my face on everything.
The bus champ. I didn't even tell you.
Are you the bus champ or is Ari the bus
I'm
champ?
the tour bus champ.
No, you're not.
What are you doing, Ari?
What is that?
Is that Lyme disease?
What is that? That's
What's going
gross
on?
too.
What's
the fuck
happening
is
in your
wrong
leg?
with you?
You're so
What's
gross.
wrong,
What is
Ari?
that? Is that?
Poison ivy.
You got poison ivy?
Hey,
Oh, you know what I bet would help you? I bet some CBD oil. Rub some CBD oil on that. What am I, a
Yeah,
doctor?
maybe.
how'd you get poison ivy on your camping trip with Bobby?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, put
getting
that
better.
down.
Yeah.
It's
Give
not
it to
catchy.
us.
It's not catchy. You can't
Shut
catch that
up.
way.
That's what everybody with
It's not
Ebola
catchy.
says.
Can't catch
You
it.
can't catchy my
Everybody
catchy
with
stuff.
Ebola is like, no catchy, no catchy. I'm like, you sure? Why are you coughing, man?
Yeah.
Why the guy next to you start coughing
Isn't that
suddenly?
a fucked up thing about diseases too? Like they try to spread themselves. Like
Yeah.
they try to
Yeah,
get out,
like alien.
Dude, I did a meet and greet in Spokane, and I'm doing it, and the guy next to me, next guy rips his shirt off, puts his arm around me, and he
Starts
is
coughing.
burning on fire. And I go, "Whoa, bro, you are hot." And he's like, "Yeah, I got a pretty bad fever." I go, "Really?" And he's like, "Yeah, man.
That
Sorry, I
is-
think you're gonna get it too."
That is
What a
the
dick.
perfect Bert fan.
That is
Oh,
a-
yeah.
so-
Yeah. I got a pretty bad fever.
I'm
Asshole.
sick.
Hey, my best.
I want to hug
I
you.
wasn't gonna miss this,
I'm a
man.
giant fan, but I'm taking my shirt off. You're taking yours off too.
And then he'd probably be like, "Hey, do you mind if we kiss?" And Bert would be like, "All right."
If you want to,
Dude,
I don't want to.
that's
If you
one of the
want to.
things. You remember the other night we were talking? I was drunk and I was talking about how my inner dialogue is. You think I'm weak? And
Oh, yeah.
So one of the ones is when guys go, "Hey man," like it's always like big Italian guys. Picture you kissing me on the cheek. Kiss me on the fucking cheek. And I always go, "Nah, man." Because I might hear my brain go, "You think I'm fucking weak?"
Hey, I got Bert to kiss me on the cheek.
Kiss me on the
Then I
cheek.
let him suck my dick.
Hey, I'm gonna lick your fucking nipples. I left him lick my nipples.
Yeah.
You run into a lot of weird people out there. in
Dude,
that
you
world.
with Bell's palsy for an hour?
Fuck.
Oh my
Would be a
god, it'd
great
be great.
special.
It'd be great.
What if
You
we
should
just
get
shot
it.
Botox in your face for a month? Because that does work.
That's a good challenge. I'm up for that challenge.
I knew a
Shoot
lady-
Botox
Bell's
in a
palsy
bird-
challenge
into
and
birds.
wears awareness for
I
both.
knew a lady who shot too much and it like affected her eyelid.
Whoa.
Yeah. You gotta be careful. You get to the wrong doctor and they're like, yeah, one more shot.
A little more.
And you're like, eh.
During the Me Too
Your
movement,
nose
I was
doesn't
like, I
work
always
anymore?
smile at women just to make sure I'm not having Bell's palsy.
Imagine if your nose is running and you didn't even know it but constantly because it's all numb.
Oh my god, dude.
My
Doing
nose is
shit
all
to your
wrinkly.
face
I'm
is
trying
just no.
I wouldn't mind a tiny face tattoo.
Yeah.
This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna all get Botox so we can't move our
Oh
face.
my God.
So you have to do
Your act.
You have to do your act like Joan Rivers, and like with a frozen expression.
Dude, there's a show.
We're gonna really start doing shit with our voices.
Yes.
Like that's the only instrument
Yes.
you'll have. You're like,
you can't raise your eyebrows at all. You can't raise your eyebrows at all.
Holy
There's a
Joan
show.
Rivers had bits about it.
really?
She had so much plastic
'cause
surgery.
everyone knew about her plastic surgery. She
You
could jump
couldn't
off on
hide
that.
it.
You
I
couldn't
mean,
hide it. It
yeah.
was like it was like a mask. She
You
was
look like
wearing.
a surprised catfish. That's it. What's his name? Joke.
Who said that?
Who's the lawyer? The Mexican
Giraldo.
lawyer, Greg Giraldo.
Mexican
Yeah.
lawyer.
Mexican lawyer.
The best is when he told Flavor Flav, "You look like a skeleton with duct tape wrapped around it."
I don't get that one. I forgot what everybody.
Wait, we
was
don't
talking
have
about.
our challenge yet.
It's
No,
gonna
we don't have a
be hip hop.
challenge.
What's our challenge?
It should be hip hop.
It would be some
Save
joy.
it.
We have another hour. We have another hour.
There
do?
would be
Yeah.
some fun of when you start getting to move down. You're like, oh, what?
Save it.
So wait, what do you like? It should be
Run to
something
the
that we
death.
can do on the road because we're all going to be on the road.
Barefoot running.
I'm
Walk
telling
the
you this.
miles.
It might not be this year, and it might not be next year, but eventually, you guys will come into my idea of mental health. And
I
not-
like
and
your
come off
idea.
all that
Can I
shit.
tell you what Joe is saying? And I don't think this is a bad idea. I'm saying Joe's saying this. Obviously, there's a conversation we had. I don't know if you want to share this, but he was saying we were backstage and he was like, it's not bad to do another one of these halfway in. So if you want to do do like a May sober, something with May and
Yeah,
do
For you at
We don't
home
have to
listening,
do it.
absolutely, you should do that if on your own terms.
I'm cool with anything we decide. I just think it should be
Hip hop dancing, and we should do it twice a year.
okay. Just
Wait,
real quick.
wait. One other thing.
Shoot.
You were saying earlier how your body moves. So, so I want to know, like, are you flexible? Are you super flexible?
Very.
Yeah, show it.
Really?
How flexible
Yeah.
are you?
So,
Can you do
like,
splits?
Can you do this where you touch your hands behind your
Yeah,
back?
of course.
Like that? No, behind yourself.
Yeah.
This way. No, this way,
Wait.
stupid. Behind you.
Can
I
you?
got it.
Let's see it.
Can you do the splits?
Yeah, I can do a split.
Show us on the table right now.
Can you do a
Bert,
split?
yes, I can.
Yeah, he can.
You can do a split.
He only
Yes.
buys jeans that have Lycra in them,
All right.
so he can do them.
Let me show me how to do a split first, and then I'll show you if I can do a split.
Listen, I don't want to get it a muscle pull, so I'll go down as far as I can go without warming
Same
up.
here. Same here.
Yeah, you do the same.
Why don't you guys just save time and touch dicks now?
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Oh,
Fuck me.
you got that?
Moving out of the way.
Oh my
He is
See.
down.
Yeah.
His dick is about that far off the ground, and I think if he didn't have I think if he didn't have jeans on,
Okay.
the gravity would take his dick all the way to the
Okay.
ground.
All right.
So that's legit.
Yep.
Bert.
Yeah. And you want me to go that far?
I want you to go farther if you can.
So now, wait a
Empty my
minute.
Pockets.
Yeah, for sure.
So now,
If I was at the end of yoga class, I could definitely
look at Jamie
hit a full
scrambling.
split.
And you want me to go all the way down like you did?
Yes.
yeah. Okay, ready, Bert?
Yes.
Okay.
Those pants are not even designed for that.
Guys, let's keep going. Keep going.
He took his shoes up. That's
Don't
it.
hurt yourself.
Okay, I'm hurting myself.
Don't hurt yourself.
Dude, I gotta tell you, that was really close.
It's a lot further than you.
This is the exact conversation we had all month last October.
You got a knee down. That was
What
pretty
in the
good.
fuck are you saying, man?
Dude, but look, here's the deal.
What's the deal?
I'm not going into Sober October half-ass. I'm definitely charging every one of you motherfuckers just like I did last year.
You can't,
you talking
can't
about?
follow
Yeah.
up one of the shittiest all-time specials of all time with something even shittier.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bert,
You gotta,
what are
like,
what are you saying?
something better.
What
Yeah,
are you
we-
saying?
No,
What does that mean?
whatever we decide to do,
What?
I'm still going full
But you
tilt.
said you did that last year? Last year you went full tilt?
No, last year
No,
I
last
talked
year
shit.
he was awful, and he's
Right.
gonna come back strong.
But he was saying he's going to come after us like he did last year. I think pretty sure that's.
I said-
Can we
I- no, I
rewind
said- I was-
that?
No, I was saying.
Did he say
I was,
something
no,
like
that,
that?
Listen, I'm drunk. Listen, hear me out.
Okay.
I get
I
what
was
he's
saying
Maybe
I'm
I'm
going to
drunk
talk.
too.
I'm not going to not talk shit this year.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, of
Right, but
course.
you know
Yeah.
it can't work anymore, right?
But that's why when I do
Mickey
it, it'll be
Mantle's
so
dead.
effective. Mickey Mantle's not dead. Mickey's about it. I ran
Wait,
the LA
Mickey Mantle is
Mickey
Marathon.
dead, though,
Mantle's
right?
dead.
Literal Mickey Mantle is dead.
dead,
Yes.
He's
Acknowledge
dead.
that I have the Mickey Mantle gene. You
I
two
acknowledge
first. You
it.
two
Acknowledge
first.
I've already
it.
acknowledged it many
Yes.
times.
Thank you.
Acknowledge
Yes.
it.
Like,
It does have the
Joe,
Mickey Mantle
Joe.
gene.
What does that mean?
Dude, my dad spoke at the memorial, at the Holocaust Memorial, and I so
He
badly.
mentioned the Mickey Mantle gene?
No, I wanted to. He goes talk about all the people who died of like disease and stuff like that. There's a lot of people, and I wanted to yell out, "They didn't have the Mickey Mantle gene."
Oh my god.
I did a date, I don't know, recently, and there was with the promoters that you work with now. And so you work with like one promoter.
Easy,
and
bro.
What?
Yeah.
You work with the promoter.
Yeah. We all do. Okay, keep going.
So I was what are you talking about?
He's got more than one
your
promoter,
gene.
is what he's trying to say.
Yeah, the Mickey Mantle
So-
gene. Mickey Mantle.
It's like a single guy when you're like, yeah, when we were hanging out with your girlfriend, he's like, this is a fucking.
Anyways, he's got
a lot of girlfriends. A lot of girlfriends.
he's got this one guy.
Bro, with the girlfriend
The
talk.
problem is he talks.
he's got this one
now.
He's got this one guy.
Sounds like I'm your girlfriend. He's gonna get a call. I guess I'm your promoter, Bert.
Oh yeah.
Bert, I guess I'm the one
definitely getting that
promoter
call
you work
tonight.
with.
I'm
Hey,
definitely getting that fucking
Bert,
call.
I just want to tell you, I heard Tom talking about the promoters, and it made me proud that I'm your promoter. 'Cause I know
Oh,
that
they
would
know.
be me.
They fucking know.
Because I know that if there was someone
They
else,
know.
there was someone else, you would. I mean, you wouldn't be that hurtful that you would be referring to someone else as your promoter. So I know you're talking about me. I don't want to be
I am
presumptuous,
fucking
Bert.
sweating right now.
Bert, I don't want to be
Oh my
presumptuous.
god. They brought up the gene and they were like, I've done a bunch of dates with him and I tried to hang out, but
No one can keep
couple
up.
days they're like, I can't do it, man.
The booze.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
like, I can't hang out with him.
Very few people can keep up with my pace on the road. Mark Maron or Mark Norman.
Norman
I've
said he was
broken.
worried about.
I've
He was like,
broken.
I don't know if I can keep up. I'm like, don't try to. Do
broke
every third
Norman?
drink.
Oh,
You broke him?
fucking
Is
first
it
day.
is it
Why did
nightly?
he try?
I don't know. It's just. I don't even notice.
party
I'm doing
follows
it.
you.
No.
The party
I'm
follows
saying,
you.
why did he try?
Oh,
like, why would he try to keep
Rookie
up
move.
with you?
Rookie move.
I told him not to. I said, you go on your pace. Just be with him.
100%.
What's that guy's name? The promoter?
You're one promoter.
The one guy he works with.
Asking. I wasn't saying anything. I'm telling you a story.
man.
You fucking.
Yo.
What the fuck?
All right, so one thing I think we all agreed that the surfing challenge was too crazy, right?
That was dumb.
That's Bert's idea.
Oh yeah.
That's Bert's idea.
Well,
Surfing challenge.
I was thinking it might be a fun idea. The
But
amount
that's
of
also-
time on a board.
No.
Amount of time in the
I
fucking
know,
hip-hop
but
gym.
here's the thing. It's like,
I don't live anywhere near a fucking. You're gonna
Yeah,
be in,
that's hard.
in
Gotta
Europe.
move, bitch.
It's just too hard.
You live near New York and you live near LA.
They have Long Beach, but like you're gonna be on the road. Fucking whatever.
Where do people
Are we really
surf
dancing?
in New York? They surf.
Long Beach.
Dancing's what we're
Really?
doing.
Yeah, it's
Where's
not
that?
I
great.
gotta dance.
I don't know.
Well, but the fucking
Yeah, somewhere there.
Joe,
you ever-
think about you walk on stage.
Yes.
Boom. The lights
Right,
come
the lights.
behind you. Right? Another
Right.
light comes down.
Right.
The music starts and you start boom, boom, boom. And then people are like, oh shit. And then the beat breaks and you go into something else and you learned how to flip in this month.
Now
You do
you've
a
already
fucking
bought
flip.
10
Put in some
minutes. You only
Capatera.
have 45 minutes left to give.
interesting.
45.
Capatera, Joe. You know?
Interesting.
You're in?
You bang out a split.
Guys are high.
There's no way they're gonna be able to do splits in.
Dude, I gotta be dead honest with you. I really didn't think you could do a split. That's fucking
Why
impressive.
would I lie?
No, I didn't. Because that's what I do. So,
course
oh
I could
yeah, I
do
can
a
do a split.
split.
Fuck yeah.
You really didn't think you could do a split though?
No, I didn't know. I mean, to split, a grown up doing a split's tough.
Yeah. You got pretty, not that close, but it was good.
Do you think
Yeah,
any of
look,
us
there's
could?
pictures of me doing the split.
Yeah, multiple ones. Who's posting for?
Can you sit crisscross applesauce and your legs don't hurt?
Yes.
Look at his toes straining there. By the way, look at his fucking spasming toes. The one big toe is way off.
What year is that?
Yeah. That's not what I'm doing. I'm pulling my feet up so that I can push down with my hips.
How come
and
the one
push
toe
in with
says
my
no to
chest.
you, and the other toe say yes? Zoom in on quadrant 4. Yeah, 'cause look at that. Look how far away
I'm
they
doing
are.
this. I'm doing this. I'm spreading. If I spread my feet out like
Zoom
that,
in more, please,
and
on
I'm
quadrant.
lifting my toes up instead of pointing them down.
That could be you
I'm
at the end of
doing
the
that
month.
so I can lean in with my crotch, so you stretch the adductor muscle.
Guys, gymnastics.
Are
They
these
judge
bars?
that though.
Good luck. This guy breaks his hip every time he fucking gets out of the shower.
Yeah, I would.
Still willing to try.
How's the Israeli gymnastics
He
team?
can't do gymnastics.
I have no idea.
He won't be able to do anything with that hand for like a year.
They say I can squeeze a ball in about 19 months.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
No, I don't know.
Wait, where's your break? Where's the break?
It's
Okay, so on this side, it's a bone here chipped off and it's just free falling. It's Tom Petty there, and the other one on here, they have like a push in break that they only see in like young children. I told him I eat a lot of gummy related products, and he goes, that could for sure that could be part of it. So 2 different breaks.
And this is from a fall?
It was a
how
pretty,
come we
it was
only
a pretty
see it
nasty
usually
fall.
in young children?
They have unformed. Their bones aren't done developing. It's like
You
a
eat so much
compression
sugar, your
break.
bones don't form right.
It's possible.
My
That's
daughter had that
hilarious.
break at 13 months.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a fold. Yeah.
So
Ari was hauling ass.
gymnastics
I was
is
hauling
out of
ass.
Okay,
Yeah.
gymnastics is out. This is
Ski
good.
challenge.
Let's
You were there
let's-
when he broke his arm?
Yeah.
Ski challenge.
Fucking shredding shit in front of him. Shed gnar.
What would be the
Shred
challenge if we had a ski challenge? We couldn't do it in October.
I guess it was how much you guys could eat my dust, and
Whoa.
Wait, hang on
Do
a
you
second.
go
Hang on.
Black Diamonds? Do you go down
Oh,
Black Diamonds?
yes, he
Yeah,
does.
sometimes,
Yeah.
Are
for
you
sure.
like a legit skier?
No. I'll
ski
answer
great.
this for you, Ari.
I love skiing.
Ari is
in the woods.
is fearless, and he can go down anything.
But
It looks disgusting. It's like
My
it's
form
like
is not
watching your
great.
parents fuck. It is. Like he snow plows the entire time, just like pizza pie, like this.
Really?
But he hauls fucking ass.
you haul ass snow plowing?
like 60
Well, I
miles
get
an
it.
hour.
I-
60 miles an
I
hour,
jump,
Joe.
I see a bump. I'm like, I'm hitting air, and I fucking jump, get air.
That's why you're always breaking things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the
You know
last
who
couple
fucking-
years,
Can you
broke
call?
an
Can you
ankle.
call up your notes again?
Yeah, what do you need?
Just the last note.
It said dominate.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
So you broken? What have you broken? An ankle and a
broke
wrist
an
in the
ankle,
last 2 years?
wrist, toe, chasing
Oh,
a
that's
dog.
right. Oh,
that
that's
doesn't count
different.
as something. Poison ivy.
How are you chasing it like this?
Yeah.
You know who's a sick
Tiptoeing.
skier?
Who?
Like a badass skier.
Costa.
No, that promoter that Bert works with. That guy's fucking really good.
Tommy Buns.
Oh my god, I'm gonna pass out. Oh my god.
Wait, we have to figure one out, man.
I really think that the direction I'm going in with hip hop dance is the right
Shut your
direction.
mouth.
Because Joe, it puts you on our playing field.
What is your playing field?
Yeah.
Hip hop
Wait,
dance?
explain to me this.
It's no
though.
one's playing field.
Because-
I agree with
Playing
that. I
field.
don't like that it's something someone's already done. That's why even if I did this, I would have to go further.
Here's the only thing I don't like about the.
Hip Hop Dance Challenge.
No, I like that one.
Yeah. Replay that again.
the running one.
Yeah.
I feel like we already know how it's going to go.
We know how it's going to go.
Yeah.
I'll dominate.
Yeah.
You're going to talk shit to Joe. Fucking idiot.
Because we would just track miles. Is that what we would do? Right?
Yes.
We get the rock shoe.
we already know how it
We
goes.
already know it's going to go.
Yeah. So that's the only-
Wait. How do you guys think it's going to go?
No, there's no thinking. We already know how it's going to go.
Thank you.
Nope. Psycho over here would fucking do.
Yeah.
He'd log like
He would
2,100
lose. He
miles.
would lose.
We're going
and then
training.
Everyone's going to die.
Yeah, and then he
We're all gonna
weighs
die.
a fucking $135. So halfway through the month, he'd be like, I can actually do 10 out of fucking chop now.
Yeah.
He'd
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
pick up
yeah,
all these
yeah.
miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you'd break down.
And then Ari would get mad at me for doing steroids. He brought me up at the Comedy Store, said I was the Lance Armstrong of comedy.
We would be.
He said he won a sober October contest because he was on steroids.
That was your introduction.
Is that what you said?
To a
I said,
sold out show in the main room.
This next comic's so funny. He recently won a fitness challenge by cheating on steroids with his friends. Please welcome Joe Rogan.
He beat me in a fitness contest.
I remember being with Ari when he realized you were using steroids in the car, and he goes,
Not steroids, testosterone replacement therapy.
Yeah. Okay.
If I start
Sure
using
thing, John
steroids
Jones.
on top of that, if I actually use steroids, it would be even more ridiculous.
Hey, by the way, what are you, a fucking chick? Keep drinking over here.
Yeah, what the fuck? Let's do this. Come on, I need some confidence. I say we do an archery challenge.
confidence.
Now, hear me out.
Oh my god. We could.
How about least amount of time spent with your kids?
Oh, I'll do that.
Ari wins.
I probably beat him.
Jesus.
Probably true.
Ari, I'm hanging out with your kids.
Okay, honestly, for real, no joke. I
for
don't
real.
mind the phone thing. I'm definitely not catching on, and I don't mind the fitness hip hop challenge. Ooh. It would be a good weight loss thing, just same as yoga was, like a ridiculous.
Well, it's a fitness
You're thinking
thing.
about doing it to get. You actually want to lose weight, huh?
Lose
I
weight.
wanna lose weight.
No,
By the
I'm
way, I
talking
wanna lose
about that
weight.
recently.
I'll tell you what.
You said
After the
something
yoga,
recently. Yeah.
my skin, and it's probably a lot of because of the booze too, and whatever else I do. But like, my skin looked good. I looked good.
I didn't hate the yoga, to be
Yoga's
honest
very
with
good
you.
for you.
I'll tell you that another component you mentioned earlier, I did this for like a maybe 12-day stretch at the end of the weight loss challenge was nothing but water. And that makes you feel fucking amazing after a minute.
What do you mean?
Because we were
nothing
doing
but
the weight
water?
loss battle, and I just didn't drink anything but water for like almost 2 weeks. And like everything changes. The way you look, the way you feel. Like,
Yeah.
I only drank water.
We drink terrible things.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Drinking them right now.
should see. I was making a joke about my right arm just puts shit in my body that I don't want it to do. He's got a mind of his own. He's just like, I go, what the fuck are you doing, asshole?
Drinking. Yeah, Diet Coke, orange juice, anything but water, right? Most people.
Yeah, I mean, you're usually, for me, I mean, I can get by on a lot of combination of coffee and water.
Yeah,
I don't have to have. I don't have to
coffee
have
and water. Be fine.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I still will have some other things, but I don't do it a lot.
Just coffee
But when
and
you
water.
just do water, though, when you just drink water, you definitely after you get over the. What's it called? Like the withdrawal, of
yeah.
whatever the other thing is. You definitely feel good, man.
I went a day without caffeine. By the end of the day, I had a headache.
I get upset.
that.
I get
was like,
angry.
I have a headache.
Yeah. I get a real headache.
Withdrawal
Yeah.
symptoms, you guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
I'm telling you, not this year, next year, whatever. When you do get off your phones, you're going to have those same withdrawal symptoms.
No, you're right.
You're right.
For sure.
I got back on my phone. I was on the tour bus off my phone. We were texting about some bullshit, and then I was like, I'm hopping on Twitter. And I got on Twitter, and it just went, it became my life right again. Like like dipping. I cannot dip tobacco.
Why?
Because if I do,
You're right
I'm
back in.
Right back in.
Yeah.
You dipped for a long time?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I miss it so much.
Really? Why do you miss it?
Florida will do it to you.
Why do you miss that?
That's why I started
And you
dipping.
won't go
Really?
back
Yeah.
to it, but
It's
you
accepted
drink.
People
Oh,
were
it's
doing
so
it.
bad for
yeah.
you.
dipping's worse for you than booze?
I don't know if it's worse.
Way.
Definitely not good for you.
It's definitely not good for you.
There's no
I
geniuses out there
love
dipping.
that fucking burn right here.
The burn is
thing.
so.
Oh,
We
let's
used to
start
let people
dipping for that
know
month.
you ain't thinking that good. It's a nice little signal. It's a flag. If you got a big fucking fat lip of dip, you're letting people know you're making irrational
You're letting people
choices.
know you're strong. You're
Dude.
ready for anything.
Zach Galifianakis used to go on stage at the Improv with a dip in his mouth.
Did he?
Oh,
really?
yeah, he's Carolina.
No
guy.
fucking
Yeah.
way. What's
Why
he? Did he
did he
really?
I swear to God, he'd go on with a big dip in his mouth and just spit.
And did he tell the people that he had dip in
No,
his mouth?
didn't give
course
a fuck.
he wouldn't.
Dude,
Worth
Zach
it.
as
No,
a
why
comic
would he?
was so much fucking fun.
Yeah.
He was a great
I kind
He
of
was
miss
doing
him.
stand-up?
I miss him as a comic.
He is hilarious.
Did you
dude.
see him at Brody's?
Oh my God.
Didn't.
Oh, he
Or Brody at a party?
Brody's gone.
Jesus,
Bro.
man.
Brody passed.
Yeah.
Zach
He got past
opened
the
it.
Converse?
Zach
Dude, Zach
opened
was
it,
amazing.
and he was
Zach was
Really?
amazing.
fucking
Yes.
Yeah, his live
Hilarious.
stand-up is. Go ahead.
no. His stand up was amazing. I used to love watching him.
He's super tight with Brody.
Yeah,
He was so
one of
out
his,
there, Jack.
My wife doesn't think anything's funny. Zach Galifianakis had a joke that to this day I think is just a great joke. You know it's time to get it's time to do laundry when you get out of the shower and dry off with a shoe. Dude, fucking just great.
That's
He
hilarious.
had one that I'll never forget where he was like doing crowd work. He's like, "What's your name, Joe?" And it's like, "What's your name?"
Bert.
Fuck you, liar! And it was just like, what? Out of nowhere at the Improv. You go, bullshit!
He was funny at Brody's ceremony. Not as funny as Jeff Ross. Jeff Ross
Oh
murdered.
my God, Jeff. Well, Jeff's, but Zach's was like touching
Yeah.
and sweet and funny, and it was like everything you'd want at a memorial. Ross just came up there and just because everybody was so kind of sad and tense and emotional.
what to
He
do.
opened. His opening joke was so savage and hilarious.
Brody's
was it?
all Brody's
He-
high school friends had gone up, like seven of them, and they
high
all
school,
told.
and then friends from baseball.
Yeah.
like telling all these so there was you see Zach and then like three of these friends and then another comic and then like three of these friends.
And then Jeff just went up and he goes, after hearing so many of Brody's high school friends come up and speak about him, I know why he killed himself. In the
Dude,
fucking
place
room.
the place just
Jesus.
His mom was in the room.
dude. He had to wait like 30
Jesus
seconds
Christ.
to talk because everybody just fucking
It was.
fell out of their seats.
It
Yeah.
was.
Christ.
Yeah,
Much. That's what really comedy is best at.
Yeah.
definitely. And Jeff is
He's so good at
So
that. because
fucking
he's-
good at that.
So
That's
good
his-
at that.
So right then,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
his world. The
Oh,
world
yeah.
of ball busting.
oh my
It's his
God,
world.
the best. He's the best at it.
Yeah. Fuck. So no hip hop dancing, boys.
I don't know, dude. I honestly,
I think what you're going to see, Joe, is you're going to see an onslaught of people online going, Joe, hip hop dancing is not a bad idea.
This is where you and I differ. I'm not going to see shit. That's why I'm so happy. Go ahead.
Hey, somebody give him a piece of
Let's
those.
pop it and lock him. Let me see pop and lock your
Why
way
don't
out
you dance your way to the door?
Do it like Vanilla Ice and Vegas.
Hey, take my kombucha bottle out with you.
So
It should be something that none of us are happy with.
I'm not happy with this show.
I think the fun thing about Sober October when we first did it was that we were all miserable together. Joe wasn't so miserable, but like me, you, and Tom would all just commiserate. That was
Hate
fun.
it.
Well, I didn't like being sober. It was weird.
No.
And I didn't like the weird dreams that I was having when I was going through THC withdrawals when my REM sleep was kicking in. That's when I realized that that THC definitely suppresses REM sleep. Definitely.
You think it does?
100%. It's proven. It's proven it does. It does something weird to your sleep. And Dr. Matthew Walker is a sleep doctor. It's the best way to describe him, right?
I'd listen to that podcast.
Yeah, crazy podcast. But he talked about it, the mechanism, like what THC does. It helps people go to sleep, but there's certain parts of the sleep that you're not getting.
Dude, I'd love to. Up
Now
my
there's
sleep
an
game.
there's an argument that
ripped either.
not getting that sleep is okay. That you're getting plenty of sleep because you're the reason why THC puts you in that dream. You're recovering. There's an argument that somebody made online that I don't know if it's correct. Someone wrote an article about it. That is okay to not get that.
That's a good point.
Whatever kind of sleep that came from the THC.
Let's see who can sleep the most in October.
I think
Love
you
that
could do it.
idea. Love that idea. Most hours sleeping.
Do you take Ambien?
No,
No.
no,
Do you take anything to go to sleep?
no. I'll take a Xanax every now and then. My cardiologist told me never to take them So I'll get a prescription for 30 for a year, and I won't use them.
He told you never to take them, so I take 30 in a year.
No. He gave me a prescription for 30.
Oh, but you didn't use it at all?
He goes, don't take them. They melt your brain.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
And you know what's so funny is they do melt your brain. You can
How
tell
so?
if you take one the next 2 days. You know I remember morning radio, like old school morning radio, when you go in, you have to be on to go to the next subject and slide your joke in, and you remember like leaving going, God damn it, I'm sharp. Take a Xanax, and that doesn't happen for 2 days. You can't jump in conversation like that.
Oh, wow.
So I won't. I noticed it because I was taking them, and I just stopped, and I was like, oh, I'm a lot sharper. Just fucking nothing.
So, like, if you would go on stage and have to ad-lib something, you just wouldn't have it in you.
First time I ever took one, I got on a plane thinking, because I used to have a drink on the plane and start writing jokes. I took a Xanax and, these are going to flow out of me. And I just sat there staring at the paper, going like, my brain's turned off. All the fucking scary thoughts are gone.
Fuck.
Taking what?
Xanax, yeah.
It's a great one.
I can't believe I have to pee again.
For real?
Yeah, I do too many podcasts in a row. Well, I do 2 in a row. I drank like 18 bottles of water.
I'm in love with Lance Armstrong's fucking coffee.
It's Laird Hamilton's coffee.
Hamilton's coffee.
Is this
Sorry.
his?
So drunk. Yeah,
That's
Laird Hamilton's
That's
coffee
fucking
machine.
so
the
good.
fucking
Yeah,
greatest
it's really
coffee I've
good.
ever had.
How's he? It's like
What's so
got
unique
turmeric.
about it? So
It's actually has an R in there.
Turmeric.
turmeric, and what else is in there?
I didn't know it had an R in there until like a week
turmeric.
ago.
Yeah, it always sounds like turmeric.
That's what I thought it was. Turmeric.
Turmeric.
I thought it was turmeric.
Can I come by in the
There's
morning,
an
just
R
get
in
coffee
there.
and take off? Is that cool?
Sure.
Yeah.
Anytime.
This is so good.
Fuck yeah, of course.
But yeah, let's put parameters around
Anytime.
that because there's so many times I want to come over here and
Dude,
just do bench
you can
press.
come over anytime you want and work
real?
out here. Yes.
Joe
Yes,
says that,
we're
and then every
here.
once in a while, someone will take advantage. He'll be like, "Whatever, come to UFC, whatever you want." And then someone will be like, "Can I get every single one this year?" Like, fuck.
But that's abuse, man.
yeah.
There have been people that do abuse things. Like, I've had people that say, "Hey, man, I want to come to the UFC." I go, "Yeah, sure. Can I get 8 tickets?"
Like, what?
Hey,
Just ask for 8 fucking tickets
it's a
to a
reunion, man.
sold-out
We're all
fight.
coming.
I wish there was a gym membership here.
What, here?
to
Just come
to
here,
Rogan
work out.
Enterprises?
Let me know.
I know, but
We're
you
here
know
all
what?
the time.
I just need this
I'm not that
stretch.
guy.
What are you
Like,
coming
in
up
life.
with?
But you can do it. During
I
a
know.
podcast, like the security guys, they work out. Just go work out.
You
man.
see them on there. It's like
Yeah.
fuck it. It's like watching Alien here, where you're like, where are they in the ship? You can like see them everywhere.
It's so cool here, man.
It is pretty cool.
This is rad, dude.
I want to create
rad,
this for
right?
myself.
Yeah.
You can. I'll help you.
I'm talking to my promoter about it.
You could. That guy? What's his name again?
Roger.
Roger.
Yeah. He's a great guy.
Wait, that's not his name. You know what this place is missing? A gun range.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to one.
Like one of them gun ranges where the fucking the
really? Go?
paper comes at you.
Dude, there's
tag,
a place here that does what's
Where?
it called?
Laser tag?
No. A place that does what's it called? It does
Tactical training?
Tactical training.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going with Reggie Watts.
You're going with Reggie?
Watts and I are
Watts?
going. Yeah, in Simi Valley. You guys want to come?
I think that
Yeah,
might be the
okay.
place.
100%.
Ooh, yeah.
I just talked to
Terran
What
somebody.
did you do with
Tactical.
no training?
That might be it even.
Yeah, I bet that's it. Yeah, Reggie and I are going to do it, and then we're going to do a podcast afterwards.
So did he
Why does
invite
he
you?
want to do it?
Yeah, Reggie's from Montana, you know.
Oh, so he's like,
Reggie knows guns.
can I tell you something? Have you ever seen him perform live?
It's crazy.
His music?
Just perform. Yeah, just like on a
I've
show.
never seen him.
You ever seen him do a show?
No.
Crazy.
You will feel like what you do
There's nothing.
is not a talent. Like is not a skill. I'm
real?
not kidding.
Yeah.
I saw this dude do this is years ago. This is like at least 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe 8 years ago. He did a 10 to at most 15-minute set. And it was so unbelievable that he got a prolonged standing ovation on a fucking 10-minute set. Wow. Like, do you know how crazy your 10-minute set has to be?
What was he doing?
Dude, he was like just improvising songs on the spot, and then he would do that thing where he would make a certain sound, and then with the machine you tap it and it loops,
Yeah,
and then start building it, and he would do that, and then he would just have like a funny aside about something, and then take it back. But the songs he was building in the moment were so like it wasn't like he was going like. You like that? I mean, it was like a full
Complex.
orchestra. Yes.
Yeah.
And it was like, you see it and you go, there's something about musicians that when you can see a certain musician where you don't view a comedian where you go like, oh my fucking God, I
Right.
cannot believe the level of talent of that person.
Yeah.
You might think they're really funny or laugh a lot, but you're not going to be like, I've never seen something like that.
Right.
And with music, I think that that can happen.
I
And
saw him
he's that
stand
talented.
everybody up at Bonnaroo, a place where everybody was bombing. Just a tent. It's not for comedy anyway. Got everybody on their feet. Like he just
did.
has a power. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like that. Yeah,
Super
and
nice
then-
guy,
and then-
too.
that dude's super
He is very
talented.
nice. But then
Super
it, like
nice
he
guy.
puts you in the crowd. Like if he's not talking to you, you also like now you're standing up and doing whatever.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
good.
I talked to somebody that went on a tour with him like around that time, and it was like four of them a night, like doing like 10 cities together. And I was like, "What order did you guys pick?" He was like, "What do you fucking think?" He was like, "That dude went last
Yeah, you
every
don't want
night."
to follow
Now I want to
music.
see him
You
live.
never want to
Yeah.
follow someone who's like really good at music because it makes it like,
no.
oh, you just talk.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
suck,
That's what
dude.
you do it.
They used to have a problem with that with middle acts. Right?
Doing
Like
music.
that was one of the things that happened with Mitch Hedberg. So Mitch Hedberg was on the road, and he had the middle act was a guy who was doing like raps. He had like raps and songs and things he would sing, and he was crushing. And then Hedberg would go on afterwards, and
Oh, yeah.
Hedberg's like super deadpan. Like,
Deadpan,
that is
slow.
the worst
Who
scheduling
booked that?
ever. Like who fucking booked that?
Or you ever have a middle act who in a club who just stayed a middle act, but for like 15 years, but became super
best.
proficient at doing 20 minutes?
Yeah.
And you're like,
Monstrous.
this is
They
fucking
can do that,
thunder.
right?
Oh, yeah. And it would be like a guy who's like, he became an older guy.
Ladies, you know what I'm talking
but-
about.
Oh, man.
Oh,
but it's
dude.
like to a
Ladies.
T.
And
Roy
you know what-
Johnson in
I
Tampa.
wasn't gonna say
Roy
his
Johnson in
name.
Tampa.
You said his
Hey,
name?
Dude, I don't think he's not in stand-up
Wait a minute,
anymore.
I thought
He lives
Roy
in-
was the name of your. What's your promoter's name?
Shut the fuck up. Roy Johnson was a monster on stage in Tampa, and you could not fucking follow that guy.
Really?
He was
I
a monster. He quit doing comedy, selling cars in Tulsa now.
What?
Yeah. Dude.
Why?
He was. You could not follow
markups.
that motherfucker. Sam Tripoli and him had beef because they did a show
Sam would do the
together.
same shit.
And there was a secret shopper in the audience. They used to hire secret shoppers to rate the
in
comedians.
Tampa.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I remember this.
And Roy destroyed. I mean,
Yeah, no, he did. I remember. I had him too. I had him for a weekend.
It was a hard guy to follow. You worked with him, and
And
he
those
was-
guys
but
too.
those
they think
guys-
like I'm better than the headliner, and you're like,
do.
I can't disagree with you 100%.
Yeah.
Well, here's
I
the
can
other
see
thing,
an
though.
angle that
But
you're right.
when you're keyed into that, like when you get in and on Thursday you see that, it definitely raises your game for the whole weekend.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah,
for sure. Because you'll see it, and that guy will have that. He'll be the guy that stayed in that
How
city.
the fuck did he quit and start selling cars if he's that funny?
Because he was a feature. What's he gonna do for $100
you know
a
what?
set?
I think
But I
what
mean,
happened.
become a
But he
headliner.
probably, if I remember right, probably didn't start at like 20 or 22.
I think he was a little older
When he
but
started,
not much,
which
but,
kind of moves
And he
it.
also, it's like,
Wanted to stay in town.
well, I think,
It's-
and
a
I'm
relationship
friends
will
with
always make
Roy.
it happen, too.
I'm friends with
Yes.
Roy, but no, I think that it was the thing that you get addicted to murdering, and you don't grow past murdering, and you don't go like, I'm going to go up and take chances because I want to blow the headliner off stage. No, I'm not shitting on Roy, but he just destroyed. But I don't think he ever took the chance where he was like, I'm going to go up and bomb tonight and see if I can figure something out. I think that's ultimately what happens to the features. There's a lot of them, man. I worked with all of them.
Yeah.
There's some pro features for sure.
There's some pro features. I had one I remember who he was he's the story of the guy who was headlining in those clubs for like a decade or more. Didn't like break out, but obviously he was like a proficient comedian.
Right.
Then like, has like it always has like somebody has like personal stuff happen, and then it's like family stuff, and for whatever reason, then they're like still in it, but now they've been doing it like 25 years and then just needed the work, so it would take middle weeks. I mean, those dudes would fucking
Hurt you.
oh yeah, dude,
Yeah.
for sure.
Guys who really knew how to crush. And
Oh,
especially
yeah.
they knew local references.
And then they're just like, and they've been doing it for like, imagine 25 years, and they're like, just do 20 and do it for like 10 weeks in a row. Like, those dudes are
They get sharp.
assassins.
That was
you don't
Boston.
even care if you're like tired of your material. There's like, I'm just here to kill.
That's all
dude.
the
Killing at
headliners
cocktails
in
and trying to
Boston.
fuck.
Yeah, the Boston
That's
guys.
all they did.
For sure. Because those guys would do 15 or 20 a night.
They would do 15, 20 a night, and then they would do it like 3-4 of them in a row, and then bring up Billy Crystal. I'm not joking. Like
Yeah.
Billy Crystal ate shit at Nick's Comedy Stop that way. A lot of guys did. They set them up. It's rude.
Yeah.
They set
Yeah.
up these
Yeah.
like big name headliners
To fail,
and
yeah.
a lot of it was like jealousy. This fucking
Sure.
guy thinks he can come here.
Yeah, yeah.
And they would set them up. Bang, bang, bang. They would put their biggest hitters. Steve Sweeney, Kevin Knox, Don Gavin, bang,
Boom.
bang, bang, Lenny Clark, boom, boom, boom. And then these poor bastards would come in from out of town, and these guys were talking all this Boston talk, And then you got a bullshit ass act anyway. You know, you just kind of drifting you're just in between movies. Thought you'd do a little comedy.
God.
Make yourself feel good. Go up to see your adoring fans.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just going to fuck around in Boston. I'll just go down there, and I don't really have an act right now. I'm just
Figure something out.
piecing it together,
Figuring
but
it
I'll be
out,
fine.
yeah.
And then you watch Gavin smash and Sweeney smash, and the fucking room is falling apart. And you see these poor guys, like, the look in their eye, knowing they were going to certain death.
Oh, nothing worse than following a crossover black act.
Crossover?
Like a black guy who can play to white audiences.
Oh.
Where you just go up and you're young, you're like 32.
Crossover.
Feels
What, are you
racist.
taking marketing classes?
Feels racist. I don't know if it is, but I'm still listening.
I'll just say his name.
Crossover act.
BT would fucking
BT.
destroy.
I can't hold my piss anymore.
Go piss.
God.
Go piss.
Sorry. Can't push a bottle right there.
Do you think the hardest that the hardest act to follow would be like BT?
Oh, BT was
Guys, hardest.
impossible
Okay,
to follow.
hardest act to follow. This me and Renzi always do this, but also the place. So just to give you an example of what I'm talking about, following Mike Marino at a fucking cop convention. You know what I mean?
I got it.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you the hardest weekend I ever had in my entire fucking life.
Yes.
I go to Miami.
I almost don't believe you.
Nope.
Already?
No, I don't, because like I always saw him fucking like he's one of those guys that could just at least kill.
At least do well afterwards.
I get booked in Miami. It's my first headlining week for the Improvs, and I don't sell any tickets. And they give me a call and they say, we need to bring in another comic who's already in town to help you sell tickets.
What are you doing right now? What are you doing?
I'm just taking my shoes off.
And your socks off?
I don't know, dude. These fucking mushrooms
Are you
are fucking
serious with
stronger
this
than I
guy?
thought they were. I don't know.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you had mushrooms. All right.
too.
Okay. I was like, what? I'm sorry. I forgot that. I was like, this is
me too.
insane,
I was like, what
man.
am I doing? And I'm like, oh,
He's
yeah.
taking his shoes and socks off?
What are you doing right now?
I mean,
Like,
you're
don't
pissing
even
at the
know.
table. You're taking your fucking socks off. All right, sorry. So you're in Miami. Please, I do want to hear this. I just was
almost
super
passed out
distracted.
again. Keep going.
So you're in Miami.
Yeah.
And what happens?
They go, there's another comic in town, and he's going to co-headline with you. But the problem is, he's already brought his own feature. 'Cause he thought he was going to headline. So
And who was it?
I'll give you the lineup now. Okay. So they go, so we've cut the host. So we got your feature, his feature, him, then you in Miami in the heyday of Miami.
Yeah.
The first day, I don't know him. I've never met this guy.
This is like 85.
Yep. They go the breakdown. The host is going to do 15. The feature's going to do 15. He's going to do 40. You're going to do 40. Okay? Right? That's the longest show of your life. This was the announcements. And imagine how hard this guy was to follow, especially in Miami, where everyone's Spanish speaking. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Ricky Cruz,
Ricky Cruz, I was gonna
DJ
guess.
Cucci, Steve Trevino,
And then you.
Bert Kreischer. Dude, I bombed harder than I've ever bombed in my life. I mean,
Miami?
sweat dripping off my chin
You're too
onto my
smart for that
shirt.
town. I don't say that to many
I
people.
had to bring. I bailed on that whole set, and I brought a black guy on stage, and I brought a Cuban guy on stage.
And you let him fuck?
I go,
Is this where the guy pulled his dick out?
No, that's a different night. But I said to him, I go, your people don't understand me, so I'll say the joke, and you translate it to your people. And so then they're sitting on stage with me. So I was talking to this girl, and the black guy goes, man, I'm spitting game at this bitch. And the place went nuts. And I said it to the Spanish guy. He just said it in Spanish. Whatever. And it fucking destroyed my whole act that way. Whenever I had a joke, I'd have them translate it.
They stood on stage with you the whole time?
Sat on my stage for
That's a good move.
35 minutes and drank tequila with me.
That's a good move.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, he figured out the way to
figured it out.
Yeah,
You figured it out.
You're good at figuring it out, man.
Steve Trevino destroyed.
Of course he did. Of course he did.
Destroyed.
Remember that set you had where you bombed and you played it for everybody?
Tom's.
I kind of have a half memory of that. You're like,
Me?
I
I
bombed
played it
so
on the
hard.
podcast.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. But I mean, I played like clips of
You're
it.
like, let me show you how
You don't understand.
Yeah.
Tom used to bomb better than anybody.
I don't think it was good.
Tom's the best bomb you've ever sat in the back of a room with.
That was not good.
How about Sacramento?
That's the fucking worst.
That
man.
was the best.
Did you at the fun punchline? What is it?
No, it was called the Laugh
Last
Laughs
stop.
Unlimited.
I've been to
Laughs
that spot.
Unlimited.
That's the
Yeah,
other
we did that
spot.
once.
Yeah.
I like that place.
Yeah, it was a
Shit.
good spot. When I was there, I was like, this is a
Do you know what the worst thing
Downtown,
about
too.
a bomb?
What?
A bomb on a Friday night is, and you bomb on the early show, and you can't believe how hard you just bombed. Like, it's life altering. You bomb harder on the late show.
Oh, my
And they're
gosh.
both sold out. So it's not
goodness.
like 8 people. It's like
Oh, my
packed
goodness.
to the gills, man.
What was the catalyst?
The catalyst? I mean, he got me at because I remember that I was like, I remember rethinking my life tonight. Like after,
Jesus.
it was that bad. But then
What started it? What started the bomb?
what started the bomb was the opening joke because I was just like,
So, by the way, before you tell your opening joke, Tom is great with feeling uncomfortable in a moment and taking it to the next level. We're in Hawaii with Russell Peters. The one thing they say is do not mention negative shit about the Hawaiians. Tom's opening joke. Do you remember it?
sort of.
Man, they said island life's slow. I didn't know they were talking about your metabolisms. Holy shit, you guys are fat.
You did the same shit in Australia.
Dude.
I heard about
Oh,
that.
that
Don't
was-
mention Aborigines. Like that. First
Yeah.
word.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't mention Japanese
that's right.
people. Man, I
That
got
one.
lost on base today.
was
Luckily, I
fun.
ran into a Japanese guy. He pointed me out. They know everything about this base.
Ari's over there drinking his own piss.
That's it. Oh my God! You got me for a
you
fucking
remember?
fraction of a second. I was like, no, he didn't. 'Cause he just
got
took
me
his
too.
fucking
He got
socks
me
off.
too. I was like,
Yeah.
You looked at it.
I was like, wait.
I was like, he's
Okay, no,
really
okay.
lost his
like,
fucking
how
mind.
hammered is he? He's drinking his own piss.
So wait, how did your bomb go in Sacramento?
Dude, the Sacramento bomb was it was the month after Hurricane Katrina. So I opened with a joke. I don't remember the wording of it, but it was like how there was reports of people raping people in the aftermath. And I was like, yeah.
Tell your joke with this.
I was like, I was just like, nothing like seeing dead bodies float by that makes me want to fuck somebody, And then I just kind of like would riff about like, dead people and then being
Oh
like, now I
my
want to
God.
fuck. And it would eat so much shit. And then I would go, you have that thing, you're like, well, I'll just go to my act now. Like, I'll just go to like,
Yeah.
because it was like,
I guess that didn't work out.
it was already too late. And I would bomb for actually, the funny thing is, they
Did
made
it
you,
both shows?
He had to do
Yes.
30
The
minutes. He had
second
to
show,
do
you were like,
30
I know
minutes.
there's something to this.
this is funny. Yeah. I was
gonna
like,
turn this. It's
is
the wording.
funny. And
Nothing like seeing a dead person on a TV floating by that wants to make you want to fuck.
It's just the timing. The timing's
dude,
off. I'll get it.
That club lady came
Leslie.
up to me. Like you're a new feature at a club. And I remember she came up to me, she goes, man, the bomb feels so bad and you're sweating so hard.
it's already
and you're
good.
like, man, this emotionally just taxing, right? You're just like, God damn.
Right.
And I walk off stage and I run like into her. She goes, I thought you were supposed to be funny. And I was like, oh, fuck.
She
And then
sat next to me
She goes, you
during a
can't
set."
read? And I go, what? And she's like, you're supposed to do 25. You did 23. And I was like, all right. And then like that's the first show. Then the second show literally is worse in an inconceivable way. It is worse.
Did you try to save that joke again? Or?
Yeah, I tried to open with it again, dude.
Like, no, this joke works.
I was like, this works. And then I ate it so hard.
You're just
Then
that crowd.
here's how
I didn't
hard I
smile
eat
at the
it.
right time.
I eat it so hard that I'm middling, and the MC's like, "Damn, dude, you fucking suck." Like he's like, I've never
scoring
seen.
off you?
He's like, you're like, he was just like, it was that big dude,
Tom McLean.
Yeah, he was just like, God damn, I've never seen anything like this.
In a fun
I was
way,
like,
in a fun way. Big jovial
Yeah,
guy.
yeah,
just
he was
going,
jovial. He wasn't
God
like-
damn, you fail like Big Lots.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my God.
And then the next day, I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do this, man. And Bert goes, can I give you one piece of advice? And I go, yeah. He goes, just open different. Just do whatever you want, but just open on a different joke. I was like, all right, man. And at the time, I swear to you, that fucking first show, Saturday, probably the best set that I've ever had. Like, unbelievable set.
Did the lady go, oh, okay.
No,
Now I get
no.
it.
Nope.
She goes, I felt redeemed.
Right.
Like, I fucking destroyed.
Yeah.
Right.
And I mean, like the MC is like, Jesus, because I've never seen a turnaround like that. You know, it's
Right.
like, and I'm like, this feels like I walk around and I see her and I go like, and she goes, what? I didn't hear anything. And I go, all right. Like she pretended like she didn't know.
She
that it happened.
watched. I remember
give
because
it
I
up.
grabbed her. Cause she kept coming up to me going, you said he was funny. You brought him with you. And I was
Yeah.
like, trust me. The best part about his bomb was Tom used to have
The amount I
longer
lost,
hair.
the amount of weight I lost during the sweating
Oh, the
of that
set.
show.
He used to have longer hair and he'd comb it back. So it would be up, right? And as he bombed, it starts to fall. And then it starts to get wet. And then it starts to run down his head.
I was soaking wet.
It was great.
It was like I jumped in a pool. Like I was fucking soaking wet.
That feeling when you're eating shit, it's not like anything else on earth.
I remember
Yeah.
that like he was up on stage and somebody yelled at him, like some lady. He's like, well, you're a fucking dumb cunt.
You said
And-
that?
yeah, and the
You call a
room
lady
was
a dumb
like,
cunt?
I've done it a lot.
the room turned on him.
Yeah, they'll turn on you. Call
And
a
then
lady
you
a
won
cunt.
them back. I remember him winning them back. I was like, God damn.
I used to have some quick go-tos on that.
Yeah.
Savers.
Hey, honey, your mouth, God made your mouth for one thing and it's not talking.
That's good.
Oh my God, what does that mean?
Meant for sucking
Is
dicks.
that what you're saying?
It's good.
I can't even believe that's a joke.
It's irreproachable.
I would love to hear like a feminist
Jamie,
in the
why is
audience
this
who say that
flashing?
to now.
This thing's flashing. This
Intruder.
one's flashing red.
This one is too.
Oh, they're recording.
Oh, those aren't recording? Oh, that's on.
Oh, you guys both had mushrooms.
No, they don't usually flash. Yeah,
He took
those
his
mushrooms
socks
didn't
off.
really do much.
Oh, ask Ari.
Look
who
at his
took
shoes.
off.
His shoes off.
I said the mushrooms.
Ari took his
I
shoes
felt
off
something.
They got me a little bit for
Did
sure.
we eat them during the show?
No, I ate them right
before the show.
Right
the
before
show.
you started.
Right.
No, it wasn't enough that would have like sent you to the moon.
No, it's nice. It gives you like a little nice thing.
But like my palms are sweaty and I'm fucking out of it.
Yeah, I'm definitely sweaty.
Is that what is? You get your palms get sweaty?
Guys, arm spaghetti.
amount of,
Listen to me.
psilocybin.
Arm spaghetti. Ooh, rap battle.
Rap battle!
Rap battle.
Rap battle.
Rap battle for health. No, listen, guys, I'm serious. It's either techno, hip hop challenge or phones.
Hip hop challenge.
Phones is
Hip-hop
not physically difficult though.
It's
Yeah.
mentally difficult.
But no, but it's
Yeah.
not
It's a
fun to
muscle. It
watch
is
someone
mentally
do
difficult.
nothing. That's the point, Ari. You want to watch people do stuff.
Have your
But play with
fans
Bert.
play-
Since
I
when
don't
is it
know.
about anybody else other than us?
No, but
People to tune in if they like it, they like it. But you don't do it for other people. Like
Yes.
Joe, hold on, Joe.
the whole
Listen
thing
to an
we did
artist
from
talk and shut
the
up.
first challenge.
Watching
Doing
a
yoga.
don't use Instagram challenges, watching a holding your breath challenge. You're like, is he really holding his breath? I don't fucking know.
Well, Bert, everyone doesn't have to be in on every goddamn thing you do every day. I'm taking a shit. Hey guys, gonna bring you in here.
The shit
Hey
champion.
guys, look up, the shit champion's here. Take a shit. I just took a shit on Instagram first ever. Probably the best shit of all time.
What do the girls say when you're posting?
When I post, they're like, "Dad hits mom" in the background, and I'm like, "Shut the
That's
fuck
so
up,
funny that your kids do that to you.
Dad! Don't use the N word." I'm like, "Stop it! Stop it!"
Oh my
Everyone,
god.
shut the fuck up. Dad's got a
Oh my
girlfriend.
God. And you're
It's
just
mom
trying
is
to
the best.
stream and provide for the family.
Yeah, fuck them. They don't realize I've leveraged their futures for our income right now.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah, you paid a hefty price.
Oh, dude. Yeah, my kids do not like that I've talked that much about them.
Well, you
What?
should probably not have done that.
I remember early on.
Hindsight's 20, Joe.
Early on, he was like, "Really? You mentioned your kids?" You're like, "Yeah. Why not?"
I was
It was
blown
like
away that
10
you
years
didn't mention
ago.
your
Jeez.
kids.
a long time
He's
ago.
like, my kids are fucking stupid.
That's what he said. That's what he said. He said
It's
they're not
hilarious.
even going to know. He said they're not even going to know. I go, what if people come up to him in the mall and they say, hey, your dad was talking about
It's
you.
in the
He goes,
special.
"Fuck them."
In the special. He's like, these two idiots.
Oh, my God.
I called George on the phone on stage the other day, and everyone's yelling Island. They're like, "No, I'm Georgia, the smart one."
Oh, Jesus
God.
Christ.
Dude, don't look. Hey,
House
it's
full of
hindsight's
ball busting.
2020. I was being honest. I didn't know another way to do stand up.
I get it. I get it.
Like, yeah, you do it one way, and
It's
just
fine for most of the world. That's the thing. Like, most things are fine for most of the world. It's just a small percentage of people that are just wired all fucked up.
Guys, we got to come up
Yeah,
with an answer.
we got to go. I got to go soon.
no,
so,
guys, it's hip
Yeah,
hop.
it's 10 to 6.
yeah, we got to go.
No.
I think you're going to see the online
No,
community.
I'm not going to see anything.
Well, I'll
You don't
forward them
understand.
to you.
I'm not going to look.
They
I'll
will
block your number. I'm
Can
changing
you
my
just
number.
Let's-
pull up?
how about this
Can
as
you
an
just
idea?
pull up one hip
Let's hear
hop
what people
dancer
say.
so we
Hold
can
on.
look at it? No music.
Okay.
Just show her video
Go to
of
Stance
someone
Elements.
dancing.
If we're going to do it, we should break dance. Go to Stance Elements. Stance Elements, and let's watch some of these guys do it.
Wait,
No.
No.
Here's the video.
D.
Look up
Glazer.
Chet Faker. Look up Chet Faker. Oh fuck, this is great. Yeah, some dance. Look up a real dancer.
D. Glazer.
Okay.
I'm telling you, this is how we'll shoot it. I'm a fan of this girl. D. Glazer's her name. She's a choreographer. She's got blonde hair. Give her Nelly. Nelly, I'm from the loop and I'm proud.
Well, we can't play that.
We're going to play the
They'll
music.
kick us
Just
off
watch her
YouTube.
dance.
Okay, let's watch it. And
Well,
do you think we
And
can do
this is
something
what
like
we'll
this?
be doing, Joe. And I really think you're going to like.
What are you selling this?
Look at this. Look at this. This is
I'm
Joe.
out. I'm already out.
No, Joe. Yeah, right
What
here.
the fuck are you
Who is this?
talking
Who
about?
is
This is D. Glazer.
Well, she's a
First of
Cardinals
all,
fan.
That's
Look at
her?
Yeah, country
Bert,
grammar.
first of
This
all-
is us, Joe.
Anything that doesn't require you to lose weight, I'm not
Dude,
in.
look at her body. It's in fucking great shape.
Dude, this is us doing these
Her
moves.
name is D. Glazer?
Her name's D. Glazer.
Okay.
She's great.
She's great.
She's great. And this will be us.
Imagine how much funnier it'll be when you do it, though, because you're fat.
Yeah. I'll
Do you think you can learn to do this?
100%.
You do?
Oh, well, he
100%.
thinks he could do a fucking split. You remember?
That thing? The way you
Wait.
your legs
Could
look
you
like
do
it
this?
doesn't have a
Me.
dip?
You think
Yeah, I
you
could
could
do
train?
that.
You could.
You hold on. You think you could do this?
I could get my body to move that way if someone taught me and I spent the acquired
A month.
amount of time.
A month.
month.
Maybe
month.
not in a month.
One
No.
month.
No, I think not as good as
No,
her.
no
Do you
way.
think in
Damn
1 month
sure.
you could be better than all of us?
Oh, I would definitely be better than you, and that's all that counts, right?
Oh, Joe. Come on. This is me and Tom and you and Ari. We do one all together.
I'd like
He likes the belt, bro.
Look,
If
it's
y'all do
egg
the
from,
same
what's it
routine,
called in the
this is
back?
mine.
All right. Do you think you could learn to do this?
Look over here, Bert.
No.
It's mine.
Huh? No.
I'm not getting rid of this.
You know. So tell me a challenge that you think's fair for
Well, I
all of
think-
us.
Well, that's the
I gotta be
thing.
better
Everybody
than you.
should weigh in right now. Like, what do you think it should
Dude,
be?
do you know how embarrassing this is? Because that place like that is right near my apartment. I walk by on the way home from not working out, and I look through the window at them doing crazy dances like that.
Understand this. No matter what this challenge would be, I'm crazy, and
this
I'm
is such
gonna
an
keep
Instagrammable
this.
moment.
I'm gonna keep this. This is mine. I like this. I like having it. Look at that. Look over at that. You're never gonna get this, Bert.
I'm getting it if we do
This
hip hop
is-
dance.
No, you think so? You're not.
Ari, are
going
you
to.
in?
Okay,
you
can
didn't
I
get
say
it
this?
with the weight
If we-
loss challenge.
I'm in.
By the way, Tommy,
we-
you should get a weight loss challenge belt. I think we should probably make one.
That'd be a great idea.
It's a horrible fucking idea.
It's a great idea.
Get on it, Jamie.
Hold
Let's
on.
order it up. We need a weight loss challenge belt
Yep.
for Tommy.
Okay.
No.
should
Wait,
get one.
what?
And
challenge.
by the
Just
way,
win.
brand it Tour Bus Champ too.
I want a marathon belt.
Okay.
You don't want to try that.
Yeah, no one else
I know,
tried
and
it.
everyone thought I couldn't do it, and I was.
Don't they give you like a button or something when you win a marathon or you run it?
Can I get a
Give
Jew?
you-
Like
Yeah, they do.
armbands or
You know
something?
why? Because your promoter had one. I saw him when I
Oh,
was in.
shut the fuck
You know what
up.
they give you? They give you one of them erasers that go on top of a pencil that nobody ever
The
uses.
triangles?
Yeah,
Get
the
you
ones-
keep your writing the right way.
Like as if pencils are so crazy and you use up that eraser. Boy, you need an external
Oh,
eraser.
shut up! Get
That's-
Cam Hands on the phone.
says
Call
it
Cam
on it.
Hands right now. He'll tell you how superior I am. Now listen. What about
If
what
we-
about this? Hold on. God damn it! I had the fucking greatest
What did he
idea.
say?
He had the greatest idea. Hold on.
Break in when you remember it. If we do it the hip hop challenge,
Yes, I love
we
it.
need no one's going to be there to cheer anybody and queer the judges. It has to be just us.
Can't
You
be
can film it if
queering
you
them
want
judges.
it. Yeah, you can't queer.
Can't queer the judges. Are you allowed to say that anymore?
Yeah, I think that's
What are
the
you
proper
eating?
language.
I don't know. Whatever.
Well,
there.
it's in the that's
Hey, Bro Crunch.
my friend Miriam Nakamoto's snacks, Snackamoto snacks.
So just us, and then get actual judges who don't know us to decide.
Yeah.
You have to really make a
I'm into
real
it.
place.
I
where-
think 3 people are into it, Joe. I think you just got to say,
This is-
give us an alternative. Give us an alternative.
Let's come up with something where we don't need judges. I don't want to bring judges in because then we have other people. Like then it's going to get gross.
What do you
We're
mean? What do you mean?
It's a bad idea
Bridge
to
that
bring
gap.
in judges.
Why?
Any judges.
Because
listening.
it just
Tell me why.
hands the power over to like
we had
this
other people in
group
our
of
organization too. I don't want to even talk to other people.
okay, that makes
Like,
that makes
I'm
sense.
trying to cut people out of my life. I'm not trying to add 2 hip hop
that.
dance judges.
people. Yeah.
I don't have the time.
The only
I like Ari's idea. I like Ari's idea. No social media for a year, except I have an
year?
empire to run.
I know you can run it. Just go, Jamie. Post it. We have
I
a
don't
new
trust
video.
him.
Post it.
I don't trust him.
No, you'd have to give
Okay,
your
I'm going to be in
passwords
charge
to
of
an
my own
assistant.
message.
Look at him over there. He's sneaky.
He's sneaky.
He can check my DMs.
Why don't we each
He would
fuck
totally
Jamie
writing
and see
back.
he judges who's the best?
I'll see you at the
See all them
elevators.
dick pics coming my way.
Yeah, the judges is a real thing.
You're right. Judges is a real thing, but I think we're in the right direction with hip hop dance.
Why? Because it's your invention?
No.
It would be a
I
fun-
just think it's something
Here's the
silly.
thing.
None of us are good at it.
are good
If
at.
you lose again, there should be a real penalty for
How
you.
much are
Yeah, what's the real
repercussions?
penalty?
There'd be a real repercussion for you.
Yeah, you
Because
brought
you're
us
ready
into
to
this
talk
in the
shit.
first place. I don't like Joe and
do hip
Tom.
hop dance, and we'll put in the.
But you're the worst.
This is a good one.
Yeah.
If you come in last,
Yeah.
you give us, spread it out
Blowjobs.
collectively, $1 million.
That seems fair. Yeah. You're doing better now. You're tour bus champ.
Yeah.
You got that
You are
promoter.
the tour bus champ. You have to think about that.
Dude, just sign up for it. You're not going to lose if those are the stakes.
What is the competition? Wait, hold on 1 second. Just let's
decide.
Let's talk.
Being tour bus champ comes at a price.
Dude, my bus
can't
was
just
so
be-
fucking sick.
You can't just be tour bus champ.
for
was-
his $1 million
Dude,
or his
dude.
$500,000.
I was tour bus champ.
Listen
Listen,
to him.
listen.
But Bert, do you understand that this is strange? That you keep failing at these things, and yet you keep bragging every time we get together and contemplate a
I've
challenge.
had so much success when it comes to you guys that I think sometimes you guys forget about it.
What?
I was tour bus champ.
No, you're not.
Hold on.
That doesn't mean anything.
Admit I was tour bus champ.
That doesn't mean anything.
Admit it. Just admit it. You know you've admitted me
is
privately.
Willie Nelson alive?
Don't you?
Yes.
What do you? Don't touch
Then
him.
you're not the tour bus champ.
The bus that I was on this week is better than any
That's
bus.
not when the tour bus championship was going on. Ari,
What
ask
do you
him.
mean?
Who's just
How
between
does-
them? Who's tour bus champ? When, and say why?
It's me, of course.
How come?
Because I have the better bus.
Did you ever take a picture of your bus and put it online?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I've never-
and you had it fucking photoshopped 100 times.
No.
That was my bus.
The outside of your bus doesn't count, Tom. The inside of your bus that looked like a prison yard.
It didn't look like a prison yard.
Did it not have a broken transmission? No internet. TVs that didn't work.
You had no internet on your tour bus?
He had no
I
fucking
had-
internet on his tour bus.
Just
He had
I want you to pause for a second and imagine a world where the thing that you're bragging about, when you have been called out for failing 2 challenges in a row, hard
Good
as
point.
fuck.
It makes a great
that
point,
the
dude.
first thing you're talking about is
Something we're not even in
the
on.
shape of the bus that you drive around in.
I didn't start tour bus champ. He started tour bus champ.
How much is prepared? Was the transmission bad? Well, then I win.
Yeah, that's a good point. You made
Did you
no.
get a flat tire? Well, then
Then
I'm the
I-
champion.
Okay, all right,
I'm
show
the
it,
world.
show it.
I'm Leonardo DiCaprio at the front of the
Show
fucking
it.
Titanic.
We had. He's got a good point. We had a challenge. You came in last. And you're talking
came in
about something. You're
last.
deflecting.
Okay, so what do you want to say?
What are the repercussions for you fucking pussing out?
Well, I'm not pussing out.
of
And
the
stop
reasons-
with the fucking battle.
One of the reasons why I have this right here is because I read about you saying that you were gonna put it on your mantelpiece, and I'm like, that's never gonna happen.
Yeah, you're a Mickey mantelpiece. That's
What
right.
is-
I
Let's
can't
find a
allow
fucking challenge.
you.
Joe, can
I
you
can't allow
entertain?
you.
Can you entertain a circumstance in which you think Bert could beat you?
Hip hop
Make a game like the old hustler. Make an even game where
Make
it could
an
be
even game,
anybody's
Joe.
at this point.
Like a pool game? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
No,
but like-
no, we're not playing pool.
But like,
I'm
in
never
like
gonna
for
beat you
some
at
other
pool.
challenge, that where it's like you got to make it
I would
even.
have to be. I'd have to have some form of lymphoma or something. There's something really wrong with me. A physical thing, but he moves so well. Maybe
You move like the wind. It is something. I've seen you move.
It's like that Christopher Cross song. Go right like the wind.
Terry Schiavo couldn't move better than you. You really can move, man.
Bert, there was days where I was like, man, I'm tired. And then I thought about you.
Ari's standing now. You took your socks off. You
We're on
fucking pissed?
mushrooms. We took mushrooms. Didn't you forget?
That's right.
Gotta
I
get up and
forgot.
down.
Come on, Tom.
He
One more
and I are
cocktail.
both on.
I gotta go, man.
That feels good. That's
What
a
are we
good
doing?
amount of mushrooms.
What are we doing?
We don't have an agreement yet. We should. And also, you do need some repercussions for fucking blowing it bad.
Hold on.
You
Yeah,
were the
hold
worst
on.
Let's not
one.
Seems
forget. Let's
like-
not forget. I'm the only one that ran a marathon.
That wasn't
But we
part of
didn't
that
ask
month.
you to. But it doesn't seem like you are willing to face reality.
Tell me what reality is. I'll face it.
Well, reality is Ari Shaffir didn't work out at all.
Move this out of the way for
and
you, champ.
even though
Yes.
you did
Yes,
run a
you're right.
marathon, Ari Shaffir didn't work out at all.
Yeah, and I beat you.
For a decade.
I agree
For a
with you.
decade. He smoked you like a
Yeah, you
fucking
dead
fine
last.
cigar.
Why are you suggesting anything in life and not just like
Okay.
How
crawling
are you
it?
talking shit to
Then
Ari?
you
when
guys-
Ari didn't work out for 10 years.
I'm the only one that came in with a
That's a good
challenge
point.
other than get off our fucking phone.
He Ari got 10 years.
What the
10
fuck are you?
years.
What did you sit down
He had
for?
a six-pack. Did you ever see the video of him on my fucking rowing machine?
No, I saw it. You guys teamed up against me. I get it.
ripped.
Here's the deal.
We teamed up against him.
Listen, don't you
He's
dare.
my
What team's
competitor.
up?
He's my second place guy. I let him use my gym.
teamed up together.
How did we team up? I literally, he's my
Said, "Can I s-"
competitor.
He was gone.
Give me
He
that
was my
fucking booze.
closest competitor. I took the day off.
That's true.
I did. I
At
took
some
the day
point,
off.
I had.
Listen, I've said ad nauseum.
We're not.
I can't believe we're covering this. I've said ad nauseum. Tugging on Joe's Tiger's tail is a big mistake. Ari was massively surprising, and Tom was a fair competitor. Now, I will say, I am just giving up ideas of what to do next October.
We
and
do
I-
need ideas.
And I believe that Ari's idea was, I think us not doing something is not fun to follow if you are a fan of the podcast. Us not doing it, like, hey guys, let's sleep, wouldn't be really fun. 'Cause
It would be how many hours of hip hop dancing we put in.
There we go. Now we're talking about something.
Why hip hop dancing, not klezmer?
Name
What?
it. Name it. You guys want to do Riverdance?
Riverdance.
Fuck no.
Let's do some dance that sucked when it was invented.
I don't want to do dancing. It's just hitting me right now.
Riverdance.
I'm fast forwarding to fucking
Yes!
September
Don't-
30th.
I'm
Right.
right. Say
Wait, what did
another
I agree
idea.
to?
Right.
What did I agree to?
Exactly.
Say another idea.
Exactly.
Say another idea. I'm in. But like, I liked what we did with the hot yoga.
Well, look, the
Listen.
easiest thing to do is something that you don't need a lot to like take with you, or you know what I mean? Like do a session
running's
with.
not bad. I like running a lot. I do like running, but I don't want to be the one sitting here promoting running. I'm trying to think out of the box. Running's a great idea. It really is a great idea.
The only thing that's great about running is that if we did do it for the whole total miles of the month, it would get savage.
It'd be problematic.
Could you do?
We get hurt.
Could
People
you
will
do
get
it? What?
Bert and I will seriously lose like 40 pounds. If we,
My knees are going to be gone
No, your
afterwards.
knees won't be
I'm
gone
only
in 1
running
month.
on cement.
What's his name? What's the guy's that you just said?
Eddie Izzard. Eddie
Could you
Izzard.
do a marathon a day, Joe?
Well, I think it's physically possible to do a marathon a day. I know you could. Well,
Then
it
do
would
it,
be
pussy.
way easier for me than for you.
Yeah, much easier.
Once again, I'm too drunk to even talk shit.
by the way, when
Yes,
he
it would
said
be.
that, you looked at me like you're like, I'm gonna do that. Like,
Listen,
are you gonna do a marathon a day?
it's not. It's not healthy for you to keep living in this world that you've created. It
Okay.
doesn't even make sense.
What are you talking about? My drinking or my?
No, that's normal.
Yeah. Okay. I was about to say. Yeah.
But the drinking along with this proclamation of awesomeness,
it's.
you know what I'm saying? It's like this. It's not the drinking. The drinking's fun. It's fun.
You're
a fun guy.
Let's do running. Let's do
How many
running.
days in
I'm in on
October
running.
can
I'm
you
in on
outrun
running.
Michelle
But the
Wolf?
thing is, you need to be punished if you lose.
Yeah!
Bert,
It
Injuries?
doesn't,
What,
it
did
just
you want
doesn't
some?
make sense. We got way more. There's a whole table full of whiskey over there.
Sorry, Tom.
But it
all
doesn't.
good?
And then we got Gas Monkeys tequila here too.
Let's do running then.
Shout out to
If
Richard Rollins.
everyone agrees on running, I'm in on running.
Can I ask you some?
It's gonna get ugly, guys.
Running's
gonna
gonna
get
get ugly.
I'm gonna do a marathon.
What are we gonna wear to track our so that everybody has the same thing to track your
Rock's got
miles?
the shoe.
Well, you could wear the Rock shoe, or you could just get an Apple Watch.
No. But I
That
think
way we could use
we have to-
our watch only for phone calls, and then talk and do it if you have to send text messages, and then I'll do Ari's challenge at the same time. So it'll
Are we doing
eliminate
this?
our need for social media for the month.
So wait, hold
We're
on.
running on an iPhone. We'll do as many miles as we can for the month. And the whole thing would be, how many miles can you run in a month? And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to open up the first day with 30.
30
30 miles.
day
In a
one.
day?
I'm going to open that up. Yeah.
Running miles.
Hold on. Now, are we talking
30
let's
miles
just-
in a day.
Like,
In a day. I'm going to do 30 miles a day.
Can you? Here's the thing, because
already deciding
earlier
I'm
this
doing
was
30
mentioned
miles a
though.
day.
That part I believe.
I do believe that.
I believe that.
hate
Here's what I
being
want to
your
know.
friend.
This makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
Can you? Because if we're tracking those miles, we all have to track the miles. We all have to track the miles with the same app.
Wait, say
okay?
it again, Joe.
Yeah.
What?
30 miles a day.
We all have to track the mile with the same app.
No growth hormone for any of us.
we
but
can't
that's
use our
right.
phones.
You have to agree, no growth hormone, no testosterone. So you have to agree.
I'm not agreeing
I agree.
on
No,
that.
no
So-
growth hormone, no
Okay,
testosterone.
all right.
Are we
Wait,
all
wait,
good?
We should all get on
Yeah,
growth
well, let's
hormone
all get on
and
growth. Let's all get on
Track-
growth.
okay.
Actually, you should
Let's
all get on
growth.
testosterone. But you should get off high blood pressure medication before you get on anything.
But you should kill yourself first,
Hey.
and then figure out the rest.
You really
Bird.
shouldn't.
Yeah.
You shouldn't
So-
be as large as you are.
Hold on.
You got all the way down to like 212 or something like that.
we
What
have-
did you weigh?
I have
What did you-
impulse problems.
What did you guys
did
weigh
you
at the
weigh?
end
What
of
did,
that
you
first year
get, what
challenge?
did you get up to on this tour?
Tom,
500
you're,
pounds.
You're such a cunt.
No, I'm
I
asking.
tell you a secret.
It's not a
What'd you
secret.
get up to?
What are you talking about? It's not a secret. Don't act like I'm divulging
tell
a
you his
Took a
secret.
picture and showed it, and it was such a fucking disgusting picture of Bert. And Bert goes, "It was a shellfish reaction in Denmark."
Shellfish reaction in Denmark. That's hilarious.
Hold on. Okay, wait.
Okay.
Here's the way. No, this is important for the challenge. So
Yes.
I think we all have to track the miles the same way.
Right.
Distance. Is there going to be a stipulation that these miles can only be tracked outdoors on
Yes.
pavement?
Yes, because if you're on a treadmill, if it's GPS, treadmill's not going to show anything on GPS. It has to
Okay.
be movement.
Okay.
It has to be actually
Is there
physical movement.
speed we're talking about?
Nope.
No, it can't.
So
go.
the-
Just distance.
I was
So
gonna ask
distance.
run versus walk. There's an app I saw recently that tracks walking. Mm-hmm.
You know, it takes a lot longer to walk a mile than to run a mile.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
can walk all day.
Yeah, you
That's
can walk
fine.
all day.
Yeah, you can
That's
walk all
fine.
day.
Because, you should be, if you're tired and you're running and you want to walk for a mile, that's fine.
Still moving.
Okay.
You remember the Silver Lake Walker?
All distance.
You
remember?
walk around Silver Lake?
Do you remember that guy?
No.
Silver Lake Walker. This dude looked like a fucking lizard.
You just walk around Silver Lake?
Dude, he would walk. I'm not
Skin
kidding you.
was all like-
From like 6 a.m. and you would see him at 8 p.m.
Was he schizophrenic?
He was a doctor. Yes, there was like a little scandal, or he died in this hot tub. So you would see this guy
died in a hot tub?
Yes, somewhere there he is.
That was the guy?
That's him.
wow.
So he would just walk around trying to sling dick?
I don't know
That looks
what-
like a guy who slings dick.
And he would hold the newspaper. I used to see this dude everywhere.
Oh, and he walked around like that?
Yes, all day.
He
all
killed
day.
himself,
and he would
it
read.
said.
Oh,
he would
I
read.
like it. I like
Did it
that
say
shirt.
that?
It said, click on that lower picture
Sons have
again.
guns out.
It said he killed himself. Look at that. Killed
Did it?
himself. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's
Wow, this says conclude.
Killed himself. L.A. coroner concludes. Yeah.
Wow.
See, yeah, but that wasn't initially the report about
story.
that.
What was the
Fun
original story?
That it was a mystery how this guy had died.
Well,
there was
mystery solved.
Mystery
It's in the
solved, I guess.
newspaper.
Yeah, I guess.
That's the funny thing about rumors.
oh.
yeah, yeah.
Can I tell? Especially we're like, well, who says? Oh, the coroner. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
All right,
So-
nice toenails, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
I like what you did there.
Can I tell you
Your
this? I was
toenails
late.
done.
I was
His
late to the
toenails done.
stand. in
Yeah, they're
Calgary.
pretty. He has his toenails painted. They're all pretty. He's got like.
It's really beautiful.
I'll take a picture of
One
it.
with Kathleen and
Kathleen Madigan?
no, McGee.
McGee.
Yeah, in Calgary. Can I just tell you this? I was late for the stand. This was like about a year ago when the stand was still open, and I was like, "Fuck!" And I started running. I was at 16th Street and 2nd Avenue. I started running, and eventually I was out of steam, and I had to like stop. And when I stopped, I was at 16th Street, not yet to 3rd Avenue. So I tire out under a block. So,
But that's just
I'm
now.
not enjoying the idea of going into this and just starting to run a fucking
Here's the thing, though.
shitload.
You know how last year
I don't know
you
why
became
you guys-
you got into like a fucking zone.
You got into his own.
You have a runner's
wasn't
body,
happy.
dude.
He thought he was going to win at one point.
you have
That's
a
why.
runner's body.
There was a moment somewhere around week
When you said
one.
I gotta go, when you said I gotta go hunting, I'm offline for a second. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm close.
Yeah, I had to go hunting but I shot an elk on the second day.
That's right. So you came back.
One of those.
Would we have been a little more like? You think it would have been a little easier on us if you had hunted for 5 days?
Yeah, but I was
Yeah.
wearing my thing.
Yeah.
So I was
You got
hiking.
plenty.
I got 600 points one day.
Oh, you
He was
did?
working
Hunting.
out hiking.
Yeah.
He wasn't.
No, I know. I'm
Yeah,
just
when
trying
you're
to.
hiking, man, your heart
But
rate
didn't
gets
you
jacked
do-
the fuck up. You're going
When you
up
came
the
back from
hills.
hunting, you did more than that. Is what
I
I'm
went
saying.
crazy. when I
Yeah.
came
Guys,
back.
can you
I
just
did
put yourself? Because
1,000 in a day on one day.
it's gonna happen. Yeah,
On
you got
one
like
day,
1,100.
I did 900, and then I came in here and worked out for another hour after it was done. So I did.
I was
nine-
hurt. I was hurting that last day, man.
Can you guys try to remember? Okay, October 18th. You're gonna wake up.
Yeah.
And you go, fuck, I have to just run a bunch now.
Yeah.
Hey,
oh,
that's-
and Christina's like, let's hang out, and make
No,
omelets.
I know, dude. I
Like-
know.
Yeah, it's not
No,
going
it's
to
a
be
bad
easy.
month.
cool
It's
with
a
it.
bad month.
And you're all going to die.
I'm cool with it.
There's that too.
Bert,
There's
what
that
place do
good
you think you'll
luck
come in?
Probably first, second.
First or second?
First or
Yeah, one or the
second?
other. I mean, probably first, but maybe second if something
seems-
spectacular
that
happens with
seems
Joe.
outrageous that
I'm
I
going to
would
be
give
getting on
this up.
growth, right?
Should we
what?
all do growth?
Okay,
outrageous.
how about this right
Yes, I
now?
would love to do
outrageous
growth.
that
I would
I
love
would-
to do growth.
I
You
gotta
should
go.
definitely do that, but
So let's sign
before
off on
you do
this.
that, you should definitely lose some weight. You shouldn't just get on stuff. You should stop drinking so much. Speaking as a
Well, that's
person
what the
who's
sober
Dude,
part is.
you know
Yeah,
when that's going
that's
to be
gonna
easy to do?
What?
Australia. You're not going to drink at all.
Oh my god!
Are you talking about June
Australia's
15th,
gonna be
June
so
20th,
easy.
June 27th?
When you're over there, you definitely won't drink. I mean, they don't even like drinking in Australia.
No, man.
They'll set a good example.
Dog cunt.
No, they don't accept you not drinking. They
Those
be like,
people go hard over
Yeah,
there.
maybe you're not doing this fucking cut up Coke we're doing tonight, but you're for sure drinking.
Yeah,
You're
you're gonna have to
drinking.
do shoeys over there. You're gonna have to drink beer out
Did
of
you ever
shoes.
see me do the shoey on
I saw
TV?
that.
I don't even want to know
great.
you did
Just
that.
pull up
I'm still
Bert
your friend.
Shoey. It's
I'm
a
still your
beautiful
friend.
picture.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you've
don't wanna
seen it.
think
You've
about
seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like running. I just I'm cool with it.
don't
And
think-
I'm cool with no social media.
You're letting
I
him
just
talk.
wanna-
You're into his own thing again.
Yeah, don't do
by the
that.
way, I'm the only one that came up with an idea that was
I
fun.
thought it was. I jumped on board with it, man. I think it's a good idea. I told you I like
Terrible
it.
idea.
I like it. I like the hip hop.
I
dance
do
idea.
like it in
bring
terms of none of us have any experience.
That's
with
the fun
Can't-
part with
you
it.
can't bring. That's great. That
The
part's
judging
great.
part is a true
The
problem.
judging part's
It's a real problem. It's an untenable issue. You're going to bring in these people and they're going to go, the reason why I thought Bert won. Get
Yeah.
the fuck out of here.
You're right about that. Is that
Get the
think-
fuck out of here.
I see
Bert
your-
came from a different starting point, so I gave him extra points for that. Fuck you, Bert. Fuck you. You can't win like that. If you're going to win, it's going to be, you have to win. And that's what you're scared of. You're scared of
if we do the
actually
straight up
having
running
to
thing,
win something.
Bert
Yeah.
wins for sure.
Sure. Definitely. 100%.
I love that you have
Bert
a
probably would
direct
win.
line into my brain where you can tell, you can see what gets my heart
I can
racing.
see anxiety forming. I can see it forming in the air above you.
Here's the order. If we do the running thing,
Go ahead. Go
you
ahead.
get first.
Okay.
Your promoter gets second.
What's his name
Joe
again?
get third.
What's the promoter's name again?
What's his name?
The one guy, the only use.
Only. I came in here today thinking I was going to tell you guys like I'm out.
Really?
No longer interested in this.
It's too much
You're
fun.
doing it. You're
Come on.
doing
Oh,
it.
you're
Shut
totally
up.
doing it.
All right, we did mushrooms. You can't go.
You are doing it.
Never
much
You guys
enjoyable.
doing mushrooms before the show might have been the fucking best way to start this show.
Feels good.
I'm gonna have to do that November
It's
1st.
like
that you did it.
my whole body's tingly. It's like a nice mushroom high. It's like it makes you realize what you really like about mushrooms.
I got November 3rd off. Are we gonna do a gig together, the four of us?
I can't.
Yes,
I
we
can't
should.
with
What
you.
the fuck?
I won't be here.
Where are you gonna be?
What the fuck?
I fly
bro?
back in November 4th, and I'm in
November.
New York all week.
You know what we should do?
You're what? And you're what?
Let's go to New York.
New
with
York all
Tommy.
week.
Great.
We could,
That's
you know,
2 people down.
Okay.
are you still doing winters out here? Are you still doing the winter?
No,
I
stopped
could do
that.
a New York
You
show.
stopped?
Years ago.
I could do a New York
Let's do
show.
New York show.
New York show.
I know a venue.
What? You know a venue in New
know,
York? You can find us a venue in New York.
Find us a place.
Could you suggest a place?
Jesus Christ. So, Ari, you're not coming out this way at all?
No, I come as
You know what would be
little as
fun
possible.
if we decide, like the four of us decided to do a destination,
Yeah.
like
Some crazy.
I was just
desert or
thinking
something.
Vegas, but that's not like really a
Yeah, it's
destination.
lame. No, like Saskatoon.
You know what we should do?
This summer.
We should do some shit that's like that you don't normally hit on a tour, like somewhere in Wyoming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, or
Yeah,
Idaho.
yeah. I
That
do
you don't-
Boise.
Mexico City.
I do Boise. I love Boise.
I
Boise's
love
fun.
Boise.
Yeah, Boise's amazing.
Great. Maybe we could do something in like
Saw a guy in Boise break
New
his
Mexico.
ankle.
Yeah,
Mexico. New Mexico.
No, not Mexico, bro.
New Mexico.
I had Ed Calderon on the podcast the other day. That's where I got
Sounds
this.
Mexican.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's super Mexican. He's was
Oh, I
one
saw
of the
some of
border
that.
patrol
He was good.
guys. He was describing the whole cartel wars and
Shit
how it all
is
went down.
wild.
And it all was happening right when he signed up to be a cop, and he basically became a paramilitary operator. Like Jesus, just trying to fucking deal with shit that was going down the border. Don't try to take that.
I mean,
Trying to space it out so it doesn't crumple up.
you know,
trying to get you greedy. Hands
about
on this.
Montana?
I know what it is.
Montana's
I
cool.
love
Are,
Montana.
are we talking about a
Bozeman?
destination just for us
yeah,
to hang out for the
to do a
weekend?
show.
to do,
Oh,
we'll
to
do
do
a
a
show
show.
and hang out.
Wait, are we saying November or
A
some other time?
November date.
We could do
November
a
3rd.
November
No,
in
there's no point.
Montana's
No,
cold
yeah.
as fuck.
There's no reason to go there in November.
Woo.
It's all right.
Unless you like skiing.
Well, that's what people go there for.
Yeah.
November's the season already?
Oh yeah, for
Or we
sure.
just meet
Montana.
Tommy in New York.
Dude,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
snowing.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
hey, it's
November
snowing
5th.
in Big Sky Saturday.
You're going to be there anyway.
It's Saturday. It's snowing in Big Sky.
He's going to be there that weekend anyway.
In November?
New York? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in New York.
And
I
I'm
got November 3rd off is my only weekend off from stand-up all fall.
great. Right after that weekend, you come back. We'll hang out in New
You know,
York.
and by the way, we could just do a comedy club too. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
Just have
that
some
might be
fun.
really fun, man.
Yeah, just
to
have
book a
some fun.
club.
We could charge so much. We could charge the normal amount that Bert charges
no,
usually.
no.
And we'll all end up fucking raking in the cash.
Listen, I know
Bert,
I
how
know a
much you
venue.
charging
my
people to shake your
promoter-
hand?
Yeah, have your promoter.
I've never
have your
charged
promoter
anything
reach
to
out.
shake my hand.
You don't do that anymore?
I've never charged for a meet and greet in my entire life.
That's fair. He's has
I've
that.
never once. I do
I
a
know.
raffle.
He just
I know.
overcharged
I'm
for the
mocking
tickets.
people that do that.
Okay,
it's
good.
gross.
I think it's gross too. But you know what? Teach his own. I
I
guess.
have friends
but
that do it. I get it. Yeah,
I tell everyone
Are
I
we-
want to borrow them and
Are we
drink it.
agreeing on running? Is that really going to be it?
Jesus Christ. This is what we did last time.
Nope.
We got down
Okay,
to the
it's
wire
probably-
last
we have
time.
plenty
What
of
we
time
have
to talk.
time now is we don't have to agree to something dumb just because it's like, oh, fucking time is running out on the podcast.
Okay.
That's how I like
All
it.
right.
Running, hip hop dancing, and obviously my idea that
how
you
I
guys
like
are
it.
for sure
I like it when it
fighting.
gets weird like
Yeah.
that.
Let's
I'm gonna leave this
let's
right
ruminate.
here. I'm gonna leave this right here for
All
every
right.
show I do from now on. I like it. Look, it's so pretty.
Bert,
Huh?
would you do running?
He got hypnotized by the
He
belt.
did. He
you see
did.
that? It's like Gollum
It's a
in the
beautiful
ring.
belt.
He wants it.
Who
I
made
want
that
like
that
Bilbo
show?
so fucking
Baggins.
bad.
Who made that? Who made that show?
What is the company that made it?
Pro-Am belts.
Pro-Am Belt.
They did a great
Can
job.
Pro-Am,
did.
can you add an add-on that shows a bunch of pills on the side?
idea.
Because you just have no weed, no booze. Like that's all there is
I think
in
they
the
just
world.
try to keep it clean.
Keep it
Oh,
clean.
yeah,
It looks
yeah.
nice. It looks nice. I can't
Nice
wait to have
clean
it.
belt
You're gonna have it, bro. You're gonna have it November 1st.
for sure.
Listen, I'm well aware of the training that needs to go into this if we do running.
No.
I personally think something sillier would be benefit us, but I'm
Yeah.
cool with whatever you guys pick. And I don't. and
Yeah,
I'm-
because you're happy coming in last with no consequences.
Learn how to board.
Are you saying you'll win either way, no matter what it is?
He just comes in last and it doesn't matter. That's the thing. He
Can we-
talks all this shit. He riles you up. And I'm saying
He
this as a
does.
guy who won. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not. It's not right.
Is it- okay.
Wait. How about the $1 million payout?
Yeah, the $1 million.
Are you gonna do the $1 million payout?
It's
I
not
gotta
right.
talk to my
Bert.
promoter.
It's not right. What
His
you do
wife.
is not right. You.
It's not right.
It's like fake bragging. It's not
Bullshit.
cool.
Bullshit. I believe in my own fucking abilities. That's the truth.
That's horrific.
I believe in my own
That's the
abilities.
most horrific thing you've said.
I believe in my own abilities. I believe in myself.
If Las Vegas will open the action on this year, which we might be able to get them to do, I know I'm betting on
How
you.
many things? Be honest.
You bet on him to win a running challenge?
Oh, yeah.
He does run every day. He's got
runs.
podcasts to
I
do.
ran today,
He got
7
one,
miles.
not 3
You
a
ran
week.
7 miles?
4, 3, 7 on
Jesus Christ.
on that fucking bullshit
my
fucking
God.
running
Exaggerates
machine
so
you gave
hard.
me. That fucking
thing's awesome, right?
God, it's so
The
hard.
air runner? That
The
thing's
air
awesome.
runners, assault runner. I used to hate it. Now I
The
like
good
it.
thing is that's going to get you in shape for the real running that you have to do when you come in last.
Oh, man.
Because that is harder than actually running.
Wait.
Those things are harder than running. It's like 15% or 13%.
How do you think he'll do?
Come in second again.
You think so?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, he'll come in second. He'll get crazy.
You're doing the thing- you're kinda doing the opposite
than you
thing
guys
as him.
know Ari. I know Ari better than you guys know
Yeah.
Ari. Because Ari and I have done jiu-jitsu together. So I know how competitive he gets. Like
Yeah?
when you're fighting for your life, which is what you're doing when you're doing jiu-jitsu, you know what a guy's got inside of him. Ari Shaffir's a little savage.
But
Fighting for your
crazy.
life and running is a little different.
No. It's his mind. That's why
I
I
don't
knew.
wanna
I knew
go
he was
into
going to
that
come in
world.
second. I knew he was going to come in second when we did this Sober October thing. I was just, yeah.
Let's do fucking running. I'm cool with
He
running.
gets crazy with stuff.
Let's go.
Unlike
I'm
you,
going to change
Bert.
my brain. I'll switch it over. Let's
Unlike
go.
you, Bert, he doesn't give up.
I don't
Oh,
give up.
shit.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
He doesn't
Now
just
you gotta
fold.
feel
Oh, my
it.
God.
Here,
Ari
wait.
doesn't fold.
This is already set up. What I feel like the only thing that's not settled
But you
is
know
what
that's
is
true, right? That's not good for you.
What's
it's not
that?
good. It's not good to talk shit and then
Talk
just
shit and
fold.
never back
Dude,
it up.
I-
Yeah.
just-
Just
Listen.
talk shit and then just slump.
Wait, what is the
Yeah,
what
yeah.
is
Hold on,
the
wait.
Big numbers
Hold on a
start
second.
coming in.
Hold on a
You're
second.
like,
$1 million.
what is the
Let
what is
me
the
ask you a
bird?
question. I am Conor McGregor. Now,
you're not.
sometimes you talk shit and you lose.
Because you
and then
also
take
haven't
away
won
your
in
man.
3 years.
Well,
Just like Connor.
Sometimes you talk shit and you lose. Okay.
What's the Bert
idea
punishment?
that you just said, I'm Conor McGregor. When Conor McGregor knocked out Jose Aldo with one
If Conor
punch.
McGregor was going to pick one person on this podcast to get behind, who do you think it would be? Be real.
It would
It's
be you.
me.
It'd be
It's
you.
me. In a
It'd be you.
heartbeat.
Seems weird.
Conor
Seems
McGregor
weird
would be
to
like, that's
choose
my
you.
guy. I'll bet money on
I'll
him.
tell you what he would
On
do
what?
then.
Bet
money
money
on the
on
winner.
what?
Can I tell
On
you
me,
what
on
he
me
would
winning.
do?
I
Are you
guarantee
winning?
you. Connor, let's team up.
This is what Connor would
Thank
do.
God I'm on mushrooms.
If there was an audience, he would get them all going about how it's you, and then when it's like press the button to vote, right then he would go, Joe. Like that.
Yeah, he would.
That's how
He
it
would
would
do
go.
that. He
That's
would.
what he would do.
If
Yeah,
his
he's a
money was on
showman.
it, he's
Yes.
betting on Rogan.
Yes.
If he's
Why
talking
would
about your
he lose
showmanship,
money?
he likes you.
Why would
But
he
just
lose
like
money?
him,
Do you think he would lose money just because he likes that you get drunk?
yeah, it's a good point. It's a good question.
He loses money because he loves that you brag and then fall down and then
And get
you
back up,
love
and get
to
back
get
up.
drunk.
Get
You
back
get
up.
back up.
I
this
get
is
back
the
up every
sound
year.
of a man who doesn't think with his liver.
Yeah.
I think with my heart.
Bert, what is the punishment?
Listen, we all
Hold
can
on.
go.
Let's do
what's
do
the
singular
pun-
punishment.
No,
It's
I
going
know.
to be group punishment.
But I'm saying, let's start with you. You come in last. What is the punishment
Yeah,
for
you need a
coming in
punishment.
last?
For coming in last, name it.
$1 million.
It's not going to be $1 million.
He's so happy right now.
It's not gonna be
He's
$1
so
million.
happy
I can't
thinking
make
about
it.
coming
Can't
in
even
last.
comprehend coming in last.
He's
I can't even wrap my head around coming in last.
He's thinking
I
about
can't
coming
even
in
believe
last.
it.
No, he's happy. He's looking forward to it.
Yeah, he's getting
looking
into one of
forward
these
to being
watches.
comfortable. He's looking forward to coming in last in front of a fireplace, curled up.
No, name
glass
it.
of
Name
hot
it. It's not $1
cocoa.
million. Name it.
Look at him.
Dude, whatever's wrong with me, whatever got me into comedy, all the things that are wrong with me, this is the base of it right here. I should have my therapist on there.
What does that mean?
Because
Contests?
I genuinely believe in myself in this moment.
Well, that's great.
I genuinely believe in myself.
I believe that you do that. I do. I believe that you believe
in
it.
yourself.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
believe that too.
100%.
And I think you also know on some level you'll come in fourth in anything.
I don't know if I'm coming
100%.
forth, but I'll tell you, I'll be very honest.
Yeah.
Please.
As much as I believe in myself, I know there's something wrong with Joe. I know that Ari has this fucking
I have no interest in any
Lou
of this.
Gehrig's disease. Or not,
That's
not
already a
Gehrig's,
disease. That's already a disease.
Or whatever it is, Mickey Mantle.
Yeah.
And I know that Tom is going to call me on the last day and go, "Hey, you're done running, right? I mean, you're not going to throw me under the bus on this one."
Is that what you did on the last day?
I called him, but I called him on a treadmill. I called him on a treadmill from the gym, and I was like, I was moving. I was like,
Right.
"Are you doing?" He was like, "Man, I swear to you." And then he's
I
like,
said to him,
he
"Go ahead,
goes,
say what I said."
He goes, "I'm with my family right now. I'm with my kids," and I heard like kids laughing, and he's like, We're hosting a thing. I stayed on that trip. I was like, I still, on some part of my mind, doesn't believe you.
I didn't believe
so
you.
Gotta get
I
safe.
stayed on. And he goes, I swear to you, I'm done. And I stayed in that gym probably 40 minutes.
He still put up good numbers that day, but I
Yeah.
did go like I couldn't do it.
It was a weird thing.
I got on a plane that day. I didn't tell you guys I flew across the country that day.
Yeah, no, you did tell me that.
Did I tell you that?
Yes.
So I
This
was
is
like,
what I
oh,
loved
shit.
about it. What I loved about it is that we were seeing everybody's numbers. Yeah, he's high on mushrooms.
No, but I'm just thinking about this. It's like, can't we start slow and have like all right, you did 5 miles, call it for the day. You
Not
maxed
me.
out.
No, that's not how it's gonna
We're
work.
going to the dark place.
Here's what I'm well aware of. I'm gonna give you the cards in my hand right now.
Mm-hmm.
I've run 26 miles in a day.
Yeah.
And I
I've
know
done
that
that.
Joe's first day of running 26 miles is going to put him back for a couple. It's really hard to go right into that.
No, it won't.
So now,
He's gonna train ahead of time.
I know.
Start on October 1st, you moron.
No, I know. But I know for a
Start
fact.
right now.
But I know for
I'm
a-
going to leave this place and start. If we make
All
it,
right, fuck it, let's keep running.
If that's the agreement, I'm going to get down to 180 pounds. I'm going to lose 20
What are
pounds.
you right now?
200.
You can do that?
Yes.
No, but I mean, like in your head, if you
it's
lost
already-
20 pounds,
It's already done. Yeah, I'm going to lose 20 pounds, and I'm going to run. I will start off like with 10. I'll do like 10 every other day. And then by the time October ramps around, I'll be doing a marathon a day. It's going to suck.
It's gonna suck.
You
gonna
think
suck.
you'll do that every day?
Yeah, I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to show Bert what the fuck is up. And then I'm not going to talk to him anymore.
I don't like how.
At the end of the
no,
month.
no,
Yeah,
no,
if he
that's not
comes-
how this
right.
fucking
If he
works.
comes in last, I'm going to block his number. I'm just like, I can't do this anymore.
Fuck. That's why we should do hip hop dance.
Hip hop dance.
Hip hop dance is so much more fun.
All right.
This shouldn't be fun.
I got to pee.
This shouldn't be fun.
It shouldn't be fun. This should be terrifying. Last year was terrifying.
I'm saying is if I come in last this year and there's all these fucking repercussions, and then he came in last and had nothing wrong with him,
Right.
that's super unfair.
It's unfair.
You're right.
You're right,
I agree.
Ari.
No repercussions.
Someone should punish you. You should be punished, Bert.
Wait, why do I get punished?
Because you keep coming in last.
So give me a punishment. I'm cool with the
No, we
punishment.
can't. You
Eat
can't
your
have a
own shit.
punishment. Eat your own shit. How much? A spoonful?
Jesus Christ.
Can you eat your own shit? What happens?
I don't know.
Yeah, you can do it.
Dude, why don't you just give us each 300 grand and it's settled?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Can I just say that I'm going to be in Columbus next weekend, so
Oh my
you may
God.
as well come out and
Are
see
you
me
at
at the Funny Bone.
I love that place.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Shroom
new one's
Fest.
even bigger, right?
Yeah, but don't do shrooms when you come to see my show. Just fucking
Don't.
do it
It's
afterwards.
such a great club, Columbus.
Yeah, it's a great club. It's a great town for stand-up, too.
It's not as good as the Met, July 27th in Philly.
Oh, my God. I'm announcing a shitload of dates tomorrow.
Are you really?
Yeah, yeah.
Announce them now.
I can't. I don't know where I'm going.
Cardiff, Wales, June 25th for Ari
I'm-
Shaffir.
I'm going to-
AriShaffir.com.
All of them will be announced tomorrow. I'll put it, but I got some dates coming
You guys
up.
do your pre-sales,
Oh,
huh?
there's still 100 tickets left for Chicago this weekend too.
Where are you at in Chicago?
Some arena.
Jesus, man.
Dude, Rogan and I were in Chicago eating salads, and they were like, this is fucking super sweet, the salad. And then we asked some lady, we're like, because we couldn't believe it. And we're like, did you put sugar on the salad? And she was like, is it too sweet for you? And we're like, why would you put any sugar on a salad? And we looked around, the thinnest person looked like Bert. It was
Yeah.
like, everybody there was massive.
They love that fat deep dish pizza. Those are hearty Midwest folk.
Yeah.
I love
Stop
Chicago.
eating. Yeah.
I love Chicago. Yeah, but they put sugar on their salad.
Sugar in the salad. For
Sounds
one
good.
moment, take a break.
Nope.
Get into it for dessert.
You want extra pop with your pop?
Yeah.
You want more sugar on your salad? Sugar?
Where are you playing there? A massive place, huh?
Yeah, some big ass place.
Damn.
Is it different than the store? Well, like, how different is it than the store?
It's different.
Yeah, explain to people the difference between a small 100-seat room to
It's
a 5, 6,
No,
13,000
but it's
seat
just,
room.
but here's the problem: it's the same material you're going to put on a special.
Yeah, delivery
So when you
style.
deliver to 6,000 people, realize you're delivering it to one person on the couch. Is it like do you
It's a different kind of show.
find yourself talking louder or like stuff like that?
It's different. I mean, if you're there, it's fun. But I don't think it would translate correctly if you're at home. And that's one of the reasons why I think, like I did my last one at the Wilbur, which is pretty tight. It's like 3 comedy clubs stacked on top of each other. It's 1,100 seats, but it's pretty intimate. Like the people are on top of you. I think that's how you're supposed to do comedy at a special, because specials, it's hard to be in that room. And I've been saying this, I don't see if you agree with me. I think that a special is only at its best like maybe 80% of what it's like to actually be in the room. because you miss the feeling of being in the crowd. And
Yeah, I try to get my shoots, and I haven't ever got it as close as possible to a live experience. But you can see a show at a Mexican restaurant on a Tuesday with a bunch of amateurs, and you'll laugh harder
Yeah.
than watching any of our specials alone in your apartment.
yeah, comedy has you really being there live.
Yeah, it's
is
an amazing
really
experience.
what makes it. That's
I
what
think
makes
a
it.
lot of comics mess up and they do their special for the room, and they go like, "Oh, what's up here? The place I'm at." How
You
great is
say
it?"
that though, but Cat Williams, the best part of his special was the 10 minutes that he did on Tallahassee or
Jacksonville. I would hard disagree.
That was the best
By
part
the
of
way,
the
I'm a
show.
big fucking Cat Williams fan. That
I
is
love
not
that
my
he was
best
doing
Cat
that.
Williams stuff. But
We talked about that, about doing it not for the room.
yeah, you got to do it for the people sitting on the couch. You don't shoot a special for fucking Jacksonville.
But it
You shoot
is
a
weird
special-
though. You guys especially are doing these massive rooms. But then when people are going to see your special,
Yeah.
almost all of them are watching like in a really
I'm
tiny
not doing
room.
my special in a big room. It's like less than 1,000.
I'm thinking of doing mine at the Ice House. I've been thinking about doing that a lot.
I've been thinking about it for a while.
But I'm pretty far out of doing a special. I'm at least a year away from even thinking about it.
I think the most important thing about
Ice
doing a
House is
special
great.
is doing it at a place that has not seen you do stand-up. That's the number one most
I
important
don't
thing.
know. I would do a special at the store.
I would find that to be a
100%.
mistake because you're there all the
Why?
time. You've been working
Only-
this material in front of those people.
Only if it fucks your head up.
What about the people who, well, I get it on the level of like some of the jokes are surprise ending and they kind of like know it's going there. They're like,
Right. That's
You
true.
don't want to do a
Some
special for people
do
that have seen this material ever. You want those people to never have seen this material the same way the people that are
there's
home never seen it.
20 million people in L.A., Bert.
Yeah, but Joe.
yeah, but a lot of them will show up.
Yeah, a lot
People
of
that
your
have seen you.
mega
Yeah.
fans are going to show up and go, dude, I just saw him like 6 months ago. I want to come and see it.
Well, what's interesting about the store right now is that you get comedy tourism there, where you're getting a lot of people that come to visit the store from all over the world.
Yeah, true.
I met some dudes there just the other day from England and Ireland. They flew in for the week
That's
to watch
wild.
stand-up.
Stores
Yeah.
are massive right now.
crazy.
Stores everywhere, man.
It really is. But I'm the few things I have in my head is I like a rock venue and I like a place I haven't done this material in
Yeah.
front of.
Have you announced it yet? Were you doing it or no?
Yeah, Cleveland.
Good and rough.
23rd of November, everybody.
You
5
filming
shows
another
added.
special?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. In
Yeah.
Cleveland? You going
That's
to keep your
pretty
shirt,
exciting.
shirt on?
No, for sure.
I'm gonna do shirt on. I'm super skinny after this marathon challenge.
So you're doing it...
No, I'm
What if you
fucking
die?
shirts off. Come
If you
on, bro.
die?
I'm gonna have a fucking knee brace on. Fucking orthopedic
The
shoes.
marathon challenge?
Sunburn
Come
as
on, the
fuck.
walker. Do it like Dave
when
Grohl.
Ari's
Just-
I look
around...
like fucking Forrest Gump. It's just, hi everybody, I've been running.
When Ari's around and you open up a kombucha, you instinctively smell it first.
Yeah, move that thing,
I
man.
smelled it. I got thirsty.
Dude, I could do
piss
an
bomb.
entire podcast on specials because I feel like I'm obsessed with how the good ones, like what makes a great special.
Yeah.
Anthony Jeselnik's first joke,
Amazing.
the best joke I've heard in a
I
fucking.
like those first jokes that come out really strong.
You gotta have a first joke, man.
a big problem.
Anyone who says hi, any of that bullshit, fucking walk to the stage like Jeselnik or like Norm Macdonald and tell a fucking joke.
Yeah, you see it now.
No, man. I'd like Cat Williams going, Jacksonville. I like that.
Yeah.
He's
he was
joke.
hilarious
Fun.
in it.
He's really
hilarious.
great. He's really great.
But he, when you
Fucking,
see,
well, I'm being real, man. I'm a comic. I'm not a fucking. I'm being real. I do this for a
you
living.
being
So
real?
Cat would
Wait a
like-
minute.
Yeah,
Hold
yeah.
on,
I'm
hold
not gonna
on.
fucking
Williams are like-
sit there and pussyfoot
on.
the guy.
Are you being real?
I'm being real, but like I didn't like it, man. I'm not from Jacksonville, and I'd been to Jacksonville, and I know
And
Cat
you're like,
Williams.
all right, come on,
Cat
get to
Williams
it.
is fucking brilliant, man. You know what Michael Jackson had? He had this. You know what I got? I got this. 'Cause I'm trying to fuck bitches, man.
And it doesn't matter where. It doesn't matter where he is.
Dude, I want to hear your new thoughts.
Duval, but he, no, dude. I
We're
think
going to
it's-
end this
all
podcast
right,
with
cool.
no conclusion because
Great.
otherwise we'll be
Great.
here
Just got
till
in a fight with
4
Jack.
o'clock
Cat
in the morning.
Stevens.
Cat
No, you didn't.
Stevens.
You're drunk. Cat Stevens is a Muslim. Don't get in a fight with him. It's a lot of people that got his back. You got the
Open
wrong
strong.
guy.
Open your special strong.
I'm being followed by a moon shadow.
Oh, I gotta call this car. Okay.
All right, this is a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. Sober October. We accomplished nothing.
Can I promote one thing real quick? If
Please.
guys, if you ever wanted an excuse to do mushrooms, there's a mushroom festival happening in just 2 weeks.
Yay.
June 15th, 16th, and 17th. All you gotta do is take mushrooms wherever you are. It's called Shroom Fest, and fucking join in by taking mushrooms.
Listen, this was fun.
Yeah,
It was a good time, man.
Yeah, it was a good time. We
I love
didn't-
you
we
guys.
didn't fit-
As
I love
much
you
shit
too.
as I talk, I love you guys.
Okay.
Yeah,
but
talk to me
you
again in
can't-
fucking late October.
Yeah, well, you'll get it ugly again.
Guys,
All right.
TomSegura.com.
Fucking asshole.